a much closer argument for sure.
Not more views, but they make better music for sure.
I mean,
and we know why too.
Because they sound like niggas.
Chick. Are we live? Are we live, or are we live? BBL Uno, and I ain't with your fake ass.
Ooh, you like that?
It's getting to be Cipher time, bro.
Cipher
I feel bad talking about it because one person in this room gets dissed on the track, / did not rap on it.
He knows.
And the other person is just not involved with it in any way. Although some people were suggesting, like, maybe this track needs a flip phone
Munchie Bandit.
Oh, shit. Are we pushing it back for me?
Yeah, Munchie
Brandon.
Bandit.
Oh, he rapping on there? He on the side?
Yeah.
You were on it.
He sound like
I'm on there. I said it's Brandon on the side. I just,
And
He got a
sound
flat
like
tire.
Dejan.
He missed the beginning of the video shoot.
he hopped on that bitch sound like Dejan.
Oh, no.
no, I done missed the what's the name? He put the time for
Yeah.
2
Oh,
originally,
yeah,
then
yeah,
changed
yeah,
it back
yeah.
to no, then changed the
we've
new.
already established.
Can we get rid of these damn dogs? I'm not trying to have another viral moment. There's no blind guy here to pet you right now. Get the fuck out of here.
You gotta chill,
Come
bro.
on now.
That's Munchie's
You haven't seen the clip?
No,
You never saw it?
You are so wildly
That's the homie. We're gonna talk about him in a second. No, but Munchie was like petting the dog, and then he goes to pet the dog again, and there's no dog.
That's ridiculous.
Pretty ill clip.
bro.
Pretty ill clip.
And then a little one turned up on it.
I feel like I've had to deal with so many like weird things, but like it's weird slowly getting used to the blind
he ain't
thing.
going nowhere. He like, shit, y'all got me fucked up.
No, yeah, he ain't trying to do it.
I'm a Ralphie fan.
Yo, but if Winston goes out there without Ralph, it's going to be like a heartbreak. Like they get super upset anytime that they're not like directly able to lick each other's eyeballs. Which do normal dogs do that? Because they do that so much.
Yeah.
Your dogs are gay.
Let's go outside. I need that fade. I need that.
Win, lose, or draw.
Win, lose, or draw, Lush. Besides my last name, meet me outside.
I don't play by my name.
Oh my god.
How dare you talk bad about the Jalas?
That's ridiculous.
I'm just saying, like, you feel me? If it walks like a gay dog,
If it
acts
acts
like
gay dog walk.
No, because sometimes I'll be like, oh shit, are they like making out? Are they licking each other's dicks, whatever? And then I'll be like, oh no, they're just licking each other's eyeballs. They're doing a little fun. That's like bro shit though, you know?
No, it's not.
That's like
They're
bro
brothers.
shit.
They're not
No,
married.
That's what cats do.
wild.
That's what cats do, not dogs.
They got to get the crust out of each other's eye, bro. They got to get that good crust.
Them dogs white for sure.
If I see them start licking each other's lipstick, then it's a
Dogs
problem.
in white for sure. He said them dogs white.
Them dogs is white men for sure.
They are though,
bro.
They gotta be.
They're part poodle.
They just like, hey, you want to jack off together? Same room. Just you stay over there, I stay over there.
I see them in like
real-
kind of like a 69 tight position, sort of just licking each other's privates at times, you know?
Oh no, they actually. I
bro,
remember
it's
your IG story the other day. They were
Yeah.
straight dumbing each other up.
Full 69.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
nigga dog's gay.
yeah. Period.
That's
Definitely.
crazy.
Definitely, I was born with a gay dog. Anyway, so
Alrighty.
everybody wants to know where Munchie B is. Let me speak on that. We don't know. Munchie B. Okay, I got a message a couple of days ago on his podcast page. So I got messaged by the Rich at Heart account. I happened to see it when I was going through my hidden messages, which I don't know if you guys know about the hidden messages, but there's all kinds of people trying to reach out to you in the hidden messages. I go look in there.
Requests.
Yeah, and then you got to check the regular request.
And then
Then
you
you got to
gotta
go to
scroll
hidden
down.
messages
Yeah.
if you got some extra time to kill. It's really quite annoying. But I go there, I see this message, basically said I can't make it Monday or Tuesday because we're supposed to do an interview together yesterday. Now, since then, we haven't really got any information. We've been texting in the group chat, sort of trying to get on him and see what's going on. But our two leading theories is that he could be having some kind of health issue or he could have got arrested, which I tend to think is less likely because I feel like if he was in the county or whatever, that we would probably know about it. So I'm going to assume that he's just not feeling well.
There's
We'll
a
go with that.
possible third theory. As
I think
well.
Munchie in the county would be a very big thing.
Yeah, we
For
know all
sure.
About that
it.
for sure.
For-
Immediately.
Is it possible that he's mad because Frosty got mad at us?
I doubt it
I don't think
because
so. He don't care about him that
I
much.
got that message before the Frosty Pokemon incident, which of course we will get into. But so he had basically already said that he wasn't going to be appearing way before that. But that being said, I mean, it's possible that he could be doing a little bit of Inglewood Pokemon solidarity.
That's what this could
Doubt
be.
it, though.
You feel me? For
He got to stand with his people.
I don't know. I think it's a little helpful because I talked to him like 2 days ago, whatever. He had hit me and he was, you know what I'm saying, trying to go to the stool. Then, you know, he was like, he'd hit me, but I didn't hear nothing back from me. But I think like the next day I did see him like in like the group chat. But Alex had hit me yesterday too and kind of pretty much was just like, Munchie not gonna make it this week, but he'll be back next week. So I'm pretty probably, you know, I'm thinking it's probably like, yeah, something like that. It could just be like, and even probably like I know sometimes because like I hit Munchie just shit. Sometimes this social media shit that should be taking a toll on people. Shit, people be seeing different shit that they don't like, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody like handle that shit differently. So it probably could just be him too. Like, man, let me take a break this motherfucking week. You know what I'm saying, and you know, come back with some new energy.
Do you feel like Alex Alonzo deserves to really kind of wear the snitch banner as a result of him trying to get No Jumper and Vlad TV and all these channels deleted for platforming people like Whack? Like, do you look at him differently? Because I always looked at him as like a historic elder of content creation, and now I'm kind of looking at him like, you told. Like, you started a petition to tell.
well,
Wait, inform me.
He can't even just tell. He needs like a whole army behind him to tell. Basically, his attitude is that No Jumper and other platforms have platformed so many liars, from Whack 100 to Loose Cannon to, I forget the other example, Snoopy Badass, I'm pretty sure is on that list according
He
to
do
him.
be lying.
That's
a good
He's saying that we deserve to be
that's a
removed
good liar
from
list.
YouTube. And to me, I'm looking at that like, okay, that's telling. I don't know if he's necessarily thought it through that deeply. From my perspective, that's telling.
well, I've never seen Alex actually take
I fuck
on.
with Alex content.
No, me too. Like, but I've never seen him take on an active role, like as a participant in some type of exchange.
You always
like
thought
that.
he was kind of like above that, right?
Yeah, I thought he was like an archivist, like he's archiving knowledge and just like a historian. I looked at him as a historian. He pretty much before it became street TV, when it was Street Gangs back in the day.
Yeah.
That was like the largest collection of information on LA street gangs that existed on
He
the internet.
legendary when it comes to the YouTube game.
No, he was like one of the earliest first persons for sure. But I thought, I don't know, like I know Munchie. I remember like this subject came up before, and I think Munchie had kind of like had cleared that and was like that Alex ain't trying to like directly take aim at No Jumper. I ain't got no problem with you. I guess his problem.
Well, he did start a petition.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I didn't
He
see
did
none
say
of
that, but then the
No, I mean,
petition
I don't know
basically
nothing.
says something
I didn't see
different.
that.
In the thumbnail of the video discussing it, there's a bunch of logos whacked out like hoods,
Yeah.
and one of them is No Jumper.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think it's just too late to bust a move like that. Like, honestly, the fact checkers are gone. You know, Zuckerberg's already said we just letting the content flow. It doesn't matter if it's truthful or not, and especially in a space like this where it's like WWE.
But
Just chill out, bro.
What's it called?
Just
you
enjoy
know
it.
something else
TV
I've been
now?
seeing though. You know something else I've been seeing, and this like the whole overall social media space. It don't even like pertain to what y'all talking about. It pertains to that, but I'm not just talking about Alex. I'm talking about whole overall. Like I be seeing like even with street dudes the gang bang and all that. People be trying to like separate the two. So all right. I've seen situations in the social media space where my channel and got flagged by another channel. And I'm hot. Like, man, hold on, bro. Like, what are you doing? You supposed to be street, bro. I just said this. Like, you know, like you street. Like, what is we flagging channels for? I'm not gonna never flag your channel. Even if you say something disrespectful, I don't agree with just because I am somebody who came from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain like things I'm not gonna practice. But like you be having to do, oh man, this ain't the streets, you know, I'm not going to court on you. You're not getting arrested for it. This some social media stuff. You feel me? Like woo woo. Like so, some people they'll tell you that that's not telling. You know
But
what I'm saying?
we should create a new consensus on that, because if you look, like when you report a channel, like the thing that it's a whole legal process, which will eventually lead to a court proceeding
Facts.
if it
If
is
it get there,
challenged.
absolutely.
So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think people should. I don't know if Alex or most people are even aware of that, but
I just failed at trying to find the petition, but I definitely saw the petition before.
might have been removed potentially, or
I don't know.
I
I,
don't
feel
know. I
like it's
never
more
saw
likely
it.
that he just didn't update his link tree, which is where I attempted to find the link at.
this is possible as well.
Either way.
I feel like I think the reason why Alex is tripping, if I had to guess, is because he was pretty methodical about not allowing misinformation on that channel, and just like anything that anybody he was interviewing, he had to make sure they were super validated and really like.
Here's the thing about it is that I feel like we're trying to get to the truth. The thing is that we're talking to a wide variety of people, and sometimes people come on here and tell lies, and we are deceived, or sometimes we just don't believe it at all, and we tell them that we don't believe it, etc. But I mean, it's very difficult to sort through who's telling the truth and who isn't on the fly. And so with something like the loose cannon Nipsey allegations, we dug into that as much as we could. He came on the podcast, said something that we later, well, I'm gonna be real, we later determined, like I've talked to a lot of people that are very close to that situation who clearly have their doubts about the circumstances of how Nipsey died. And maybe Loose Cannon wasn't being genuine, and maybe he didn't really care about getting to the root of that. Maybe he just wanted to say something bad about Big U. But I honestly think that Loose Cannon coming on here created a scenario in which we're probably closer to the truth about that scenario than we were prior to that.
It just
Nah.
Okay, well, here's my thing. Who in Nip's circle has disowned these allegations?
What we talking about? What
Nobody.
Loose Cannon said?
Nobody.
He's talking about the call that he allegedly
What
got
Loose
from
Cannon
Nipsey
said.
Hussle. Yeah.
That shit
Loose-
bullshit.
That
It's
sound like-
bullshit.
that sound like some
Everybody,
cap.
yeah.
Okay.
Bullshit.
But in that case, it's possible that it's cap. But why has nobody... Why did Black Sam basically lend credence to the idea that other people knew about Nipsey and the fact that he was going to die that day on his interview? He basically said that he thought that it was organized, that there was other people involved.
Yes.
And I haven't heard... Listen, maybe everybody associated with Nip hates Loose Cannon. If that's true, they're not telling us that. We haven't really heard that from anybody aside from the peanut gallery.
That doesn't give any credence to Loose's involvement either way. Like him.
But all I'm saying is that I feel like that conversation that we had on the podcast probably got us going in the direction of what's true more so than where we were beforehand.
I don't think Luce has a relationship with the truth at all. So
Facts.
At all.
Then I
That is true. He's one of the greatest liars of our time, for sure. Yes.
then I don't even think have you ever like interviewed anybody since Nip death like close to him to ask him that question? Because like even his baby mama that he was with at that time, she was saying, she was like shit, I ain't never seen Nip, like he wasn't hanging out, he wasn't like going over there to their hood, like we was out here and in the valley where they was at, like the IE somewhere. She was like, so all that phone call stuff, that's cap. She like, on that date at this time, we was at home when he died, this and this and this happened. Like, that shit cap, man. I think them probably dudes, they just like, probably just like out of respect, and that shit is sensitive subject probably from some people, probably felt the need not to speak on it. And just like you just know, like certain characters, Loose Cannon's a character, like, you don't get up here and make all type of shit up. Meek Mill, all we was holding people for ransom, all this shit. Like,
my thing is that like it's easy
That
to
shit
look
might have
back
some
at those
truth to it.
situations with
That shit might have had some truth
It's
to it. He
easy
be
to look
lying.
back at that
Cap
shit
too.
with
That
2020
was cap.
and just be like,
be
oh, all
lying.
that shit seems stupid. It seems made up. But like, what the fuck do we know in the moment? He's just talking. Am I supposed to be like, listen, there's 3 things you said in this interview that I'm not sure if they're true, so your interview's not coming out?
no.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
No, you got to put it
But
out
I
there.
think that's what people like Alex think that is a realistic thing that I
Nah.
could maybe do.
For sure, that
Nah.
would be what. No, in his eyes,
Seems like
yeah.
that's what he's suggesting.
I'm
I don't
sure-
think that's realistic. He's not doing that.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were interviews that he wound up shelving, like because, like, oh, this dude turned out to not be a reputable from his section. But it's a completely different realm of content.
Right.
You can't really
that
make a
matters
comparison.
if you're doing gang content. It absolutely matters who the story is coming from if they speaking on gang content. You get what I'm saying? Like if you're doing a gang interview on somebody's hood, they have to be a joint. Their information has to be reputable. It has to be. You get what I'm saying? You can't just interview anybody if you're doing a hood interview. But if you're just doing an interview, a nigga that's from a hood about anything, you get what I'm saying? Like it's different.
Yeah,
It's completely
1000.
different. It has to be fact checked when you're doing some hood shit and they gang bang and you're doing a gang interview. But it's just a gang member doing the interview, telling the story. I think it's different. It's hard
The
to fact
thing
check
is
all
that gang shit is the hardest shit to fact check.
This is a
'Cause
fact.
it's really like not
Exactly.
recorded well.
That's the-
ChatGPT, of all the things that I asked ChatGPT fucks up gang shit more than anything else.
For sure.
It
But
should.
can't the
It told,
fact
it told me to buy you a Mariners hat.
It's crazy.
It did.
Yeah. I saw that.
I was
Yeah.
staring at my phone in disbelief.
Can't the fact
Hey.
checking come afterwards though? Like that's the whole point of discourse. Like Luce can get up here and say whatever the fuck he wants, and then somebody else can come up here and say, "Nah, this is actually the truth. The
That's what I'm
truth will
saying.
come to light."
Yeah, the
eventually."
discourse is what ultimately brings the truth to the final table.
But also, being a liar of that magnitude requires a degree of intelligence. And Luce is smart enough to know it does.
What?
In order to sustain that web of lies, you need to be like Peter Parker. You feel me?
Facts.
Okay.
Nigga gotta be Madam Web with all that shit.
Yeah, it requires a great deal of intellectual capacity. Now, clearly, it's
That mean he
misused.
autistic.
It would be so much
Definitely.
easier
Were
to
they
just tell the
real
truth.
No,
Think about how much mental
1000%.
gymnastics you need to do in order to remember all of your lies and who you told what.
That's my point.
I don't know if people saw the full Adam Wack and Gumby episode that we did, but at one point it's revealed that after the Jay Reed beating, that Luce told his girl that he beat up Brick Baby,
That nigga got autism.
and that Brick Baby cut his dreads.
He autistic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But so that's a lie that's easy for people to see through and determine is false, right?
So Reese Mills
But-
believed it.
But it's damn near impossible to like who's gonna be able what he lied on when it comes to Nip was essentially like his last conversation, like his last words.
Which
like,
is ridiculous.
That's such a crazy thing to lie about and so
is
difficult to
ridiculous.
disprove. You know what I mean?
Nah, Nip told him he had to carry on his legacy for him.
That's
a whole
such
different
an
conversation,
insane
though, ain't it?
fucking
He did say
statement,
that.
That's
dog.
a whole different other
That
conversation.
is
What?
such an insane
And
statement.
then he said, Nip told him, hey, little bro, you older than Nipsey.
We don't believe that.
How Nipsey, little bro, hey, little bro, I need you up next.
I believe
He's
it. I
definitely
believe
his
the little bro.
I believe
I
that
believe
part.
the little bro.
I
He
believe that
autistic
part.
than a bitch. I believe the little bro, but I don't believe the passing the legacy. I could see Nip calling his ass little bro.
And he also lied about his age. He probably told
Mentally,
Nipsey he was 30.
he was lying.
Like-
Nobody knew how old he really was. Nigga thought he was 24 and a half. Nigga out here 37. Nigga had no clue.
Oh yeah, y'all right. He was.
feel
Somebody
me?
was 32
Yeah.
and
He
all
was
that shit.
absolutely
Yeah,
little
for sure,
bro.
For sure.
Nipsey was as big on me. He got
yeah.
put
Hey,
on
he could
40
be what they
different-
call an idiot savant.
I don't know if we should
Yes.
believe this, but one of our members is saying Munchie B was picked up on the 16th, and basically he had a court date today in Inglewood at 8:30 in the morning. I don't know if he's capping just for some attention,
Gotta
but it's possible.
It doesn't sound right. But
Why?
Because what was
Nipsey getting Munchie getting arrested with a gun?
well, I feel like
Impossible.
what's
I
sus.
agree.
No, that's not
I think
impossible.
we would all know.
We would have heard about that.
We would all know.
When Munchie B
Impossible.
Munchie hit the county, we gonna know.
Munchie B hits the bounty.
We gonna know.
You don't think that's gonna be news? Like,
We gonna know.
you don't think that's gonna get back to the no jumper sphere? And
Everybody gonna know. Trust me.
Listen, I'm the guy who platformed Loose Cannon. I have a very loosey-goosey attitude towards the truth.
But that no,
gotta
this,
chill.
see, this the thing though. That's if somebody that's like if somebody's seeing.
That's
Which
true.
Munchie is going right to the medicals to Browns.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I mean, they
But
like he
even
gonna be
then,
on
It's gonna
mainline
be
though.
a nigga in medical who hop right on that phone and be like, guess what I'm in here with? Immediately, somebody gonna know. You know that shit real. Niggas knew I was in there as soon as I was in IRC.
Yeah.
I didn't even make it to a fucking pod, nigga. I didn't even make it nowhere yet. I'm in there getting a hot burrito finna shower, nigga, and getting the clothes. The niggas already knew I was there. You feel me? So it ain't no way that Munchie gonna hit anything. He hit IRC before he even go to medical. Before they even ask his blood pressure. Niggas is gonna be like, Munchie in this bitch. Promise you. Promise you. The
I
whole
would
jail
assume-
knew I was there. They
No,
for
for
sure
sure.
gonna know.
No,
Munchie.
you and I ain't think about it. No, you right for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Munchie ain't in no jail.
He ain't in jail,
man.
bro.
He ain't in jail.
That word get around way too fast. He
These
ain't in
chats
jail.
don't know, man. These chats, they draining at times. Like for real, they'll drain your ass, man. They be trying to run motherfuckers off the net, man. For real. Munchie probably just like I said, like, just man, I gotta chill, or just probably, some taking care of some little
Somebody
personal
said
shit.
TMZ gets that inside info. I mean, I'm not 100% sure that Munchie B would be on TMZ.
That would be crazy.
TMZ.
That would be hard as
Now
fuck.
you know it's a lie.
That would be hard as fuck. The mayor goes missing. This time it's
He's
Munchie
telling
B.
me to look at my DMs right now, saying that he sent me the information, but
Let's take a look. But prayers for the mayor, regardless.
That would
Oh,
be
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. He sent the screenshots and everything
Ooh.
Screenshots about what?
about Munchie's next court date was today. Yeah, I mean, fucking.
That don't mean he in jail.
doesn't.
Props to
Do you
Munchie
see
for
his
not having
name?
his name public. How
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah.
All this morning, I couldn't find it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He sent it. He sent with the name and everything. I'm going to read his first name right now.
That's his name?
I just read it. It's a weird name.
Do you know if that's his name?
I don't know, but it's a weird name that doesn't sound like anyone would make
Nigga,
it
how
up.
y'all don't know? Don't y'all pay the man? You don't know his name?
Not me specifically.
Well, yeah, you don't
but
pay the man,
Somebody
so
does. I'm going to send
it
it to
ain't
Donnie
you.
right now, though.
It's somebody else.
Okay.
The higher up.
I feel like
You
Munchie
know
has
who
said
it
his
is.
name before, though.
I
He has
know.
said his name on
That's a name I've never seen before.
Somebody ask Josh.
What this?
Where-
I don't
Where's
know.
Josh?
Donnie going to look it up. Donnie looks up multiple people who are locked up every day.
Call Israel. Josh, where you at, player?
Yo, I mean, I don't. Hey, if he's
If
locked up,
he,
he's locked
that
up.
mean that nigga probably in the 77th or some shit or the Inglewood station. It ain't no way he hit no actual jail and we didn't hear about that shit.
But so
It's no way.
you're saying that if you're blind and you get arrested like that, they're not letting you anywhere near like the normal
No.
population.
Nah, hell no.
No,
He going
hell
right
no.
to medical.
Because I was thinking that
He's
I'm
going
like,
to
that
medical.
seems fucked up. Like
He gonna have to
putting
go
him in
through
a situation
IRC.
that is going to be
He's
very.
gonna have to go through IRC.
Yeah, for sure he gonna go through
but he's
booking
gonna
and all
go to
that
medical.
shit.
He gonna
Yeah,
go
but
through
he going to
IRC,
medical, though.
and everybody gonna see him in IRC.
A
You
lot
feel
of
me?
people know his name in the chat too.
Bro, come
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro.
Is that his name? Is that the name?
Gave him
Yeah.
a few
Yeah.
pets. Now he don't want to leave.
Mhm.
Damn,
Sorry
man,
for
that's
sure.
that's
Sorry, man.
crazy.
Definitely.
Niggas will have to hear about that like this, bro. That's Munchie, fool. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's no way he left the station, and niggas ain't heard about that. Impossible. I'm trying to tell y'all.
No, but
Impossible.
He's locked up though.
Huh.
For sure.
He
Now we
Munchie.
know.
Now we
Damn.
know.
Damn, you say you talked to the nigga 2 days ago.
Listen, the kid who sent me
you say you
it.
talked to him 2
is-
days ago.
Granted, like I don't know
What's
that much
today
about
is?
him, but he's a
Today's
person that
19th.
has been
They said
sending me
the
info
16th.
for
It
a
was like
while.
2-3 days ago, something like that.
He's been sending me. This guy's been sending me info for a while. I have no reason to think that he would make this up. That would be a pretty strange decision.
That'd be a loose cannon level lie if he was gonna
Yeah.
make that up and
Yeah.
fabricate screenshots.
I mean, we don't really gotta like look through it. It's not like there's anything that we need.
That's
in
fucked
that.
up. Free that nigga.
Yeah, for him, for real.
Pretty munchy.
Yeah.
That
Weight
looks
140. And we gotta buy him.
Bro,
a
Munchie's
hamburger
not
when he get out.
5'11", bro.
Chill.
You don't think Munchie's 5'11"?
Nah.
It
You
could
can
say,
tell them how much you weigh. They don't weigh
yeah, I
you.
could say on your ID.
Maybe the same
Yeah.
thing with the height.
And the same
It's
thing with
whatever
DP,
it's
you
saying.
tell them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, bet.
It's not, they don't weigh you. You just tell
It's
them.
not the doctor's office. My
Yeah,
bad.
nah.
I'm tripping.
Wait, but you haven't. Well, I guess you were around Munchie one time. You think it's that crazy that it would be 5'11"?
He could be 5'11".
It could be.
I think he'd be 5'11".
Yeah.
Right?
He's taller than me. I'm 5'10".
I'm not Flacco. I'm not like clocking people's height that aggressively. I'm like,
His housing location is still
Recoil.
still Inglewood? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think he probably still in the
They ain't gonna
Inglewood.
guess how they been doing it. When you get locked up now, they just pass that like months back. You off the back, you ain't getting no bail. Only people they giving bail to like is you gotta fit a certain. I know you gotta see the judge first. Like usually how you could just bail out. Ain't none of that. You gotta see the judge first to get a bail, right?
I when I got remanded, as soon as they kept me from court, they told me my shit. They was
Told
like,
you
you
your
got
bill?
380. Yeah,
Were
they
you like,
told me.
fuck?
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm near the house. So I didn't even try no bill. That's what took me so long.
Yeah.
I didn't even try because I assumed it was gonna be a house. But once I end up getting a bail nigga and he said, nah, you just gonna need more than 10%, I was able to come home.
Shout out to all the incarcerated members, all of the incarcerated No Jumper hosts right now. Crip Mag, Brick Baby, Munchie B, probably more that I'm not thinking of at this exact moment. But free them all. Free
Free
every
'em.
last one of them.
Facts.
They ain't do nothing wrong.
Elephant in the room.
For the niggas who didn't play with kids.
Free them.
Huh?
Elephant in the
For the
room.
niggas who didn't play with no kids.
Oh, I thought you said free the niggas who
No.
play with kids.
Free the
Nah,
niggas
nah.
who didn't.
Damn.
Hell
This
no.
nigga
Lock up
cold.
the dudes who did play with kids.
Thank you.
Word to Smac.
Whoa, I can't do the
Word to
smack.
Smac. Smac got them locked up. Anyway,
Chill.
Smack you locked up.
before we get into that, yo, real quick, shout out to my people at everything420.com. You got to check out their app, the E420 app. They're basically the Amazon of smoking essentials, and they've got literally everything you need, from vapes to bongs to grinders to flour to edibles, even shrooms. And also, you have to check out their $4.20 section and their curated mystery boxes if you like surprises and you want to take the thinking out of ordering, especially if you're way too faded. You'll definitely get more bang for your buck. They ship super fast and discreetly straight from Dallas, Texas. And if you download their app right now, it's so easy to use to order from there. Now use code NOJUMPER for a little bit extra off of your order. Shout out everything420.com. Okay, we can't just like fully get into a bunch of gangster shit right now. I think we got to talk about some
We're gonna ease into that.
inter-host stuff. There's so much stuff going on with our actual hosts.
Oh shit.
That's real. Let's get into it.
Before we start, could I just say, since everything 420 always come with some fire trees. Yesterday, I did an Irish goodbye at No Jumper, and I dipped without saying peace to anybody.
The fuck is an Irish goodbye?
And
What he
Irish,
just said.
yeah.
Leaving, you don't say bye.
Yeah. Basically, I smoked like that spliff you have. I smoked like a bong load of it, and it made me sick as a motherfucker, bro.
You smoked a bong load of what split?
Of like the unrolled version of the spliffs you smoke. You feel
Okay.
me? Like, yeah. And it got me like I guess I didn't realize because I'm used to smoking tobacco bong loads, but that one hit me super fucking hard, bro, and I had to just dip.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I was yakking it too.
You got to retire the mokes, man. You
So
can't be
you
hitting
did
those
what?
things.
Explain to me
You can't be
in
doing that.
English.
Okay.
And not lush.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is some foul shit. Like I know people who have gone to the doctor and had the doctor tell them straight up, you can't keep doing bong loads of tobacco.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sick fuck. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
for
You're
real.
a wild
He's going through
dude.
some shit. Look
And
at
you
him.
smoke cigarettes too. Why do you need to do that?
I don't smoke that many cigarettes though. Like I'll smoke like 2 or 3 cigarettes a day because I smoke like this.
You're a wild man, bro.
No, I'm
And it feels like when
I came out.
I
from
quit
bong.
tobacco like a year ago. I ain't gonna cap.
It
All I
feels
smoke
like
is
everything
joints.
420 gave us a bong, and then you have not let it leave your side when you're in the office since.
Facts.
Yeah, well,
That's
I've
his buddy.
commandeered multiple bongs in this office from
Well,
everything 420.
Thanks to everything420.com, we have multiple bongs.
Yeah, we do. Thanks, guys.
And you've just been really abusing them. You freaked out. You threw a little tantrum when somebody threw away your bong water the other day. That was kind of crazy.
Nigga mad they cleaned it?
Why you gotta bleed it though? I didn't throw a tantrum.
You were
Like,
upset. I've never seen anybody be that upset about losing out on some bong water.
Donnie, is this true?
What was
Literally,
wrong
we
with
have
you?
I feel like
infinite
he's
water.
bleeding it right now.
But you did get mad when they threw your bong water away, right?
I thought it was inconvenient.
What was you gonna do with the bong
It
water?
was so
No.
dirty.
Why was you mad? What you gonna do with it?
It was just like the fact that I had to go through the extra, bro. Like,
Spend
I don't
4
ask-
seconds in front of the sink.
I don't ask for too many luxuries around here.
He was trying to keep that
He's
tang
like,
in there. When that
Nigga,
water
it
just
was
hits that lip,
dirty.
he was like,
They could have put the water back in that motherfucker after.
You right.
That's it. You
You
feel
right.
me? Like,
Maybe we should go have a conversation with HR and they can tell you how often you should replace your bong water. Because I honestly feel like once a day is like bare minimum if you're going to be hitting multiple loads.
hitting it that hard. Yeah.
bro, like
Pause.
my
did he?
girl is so disgusted by my bong. Like my bong's not even allowed to be sleep in the room with us.
Yeah, I feel
That's
that.
nasty.
For sure. You don't need
You
that
gotta
in the
get
room
it
with you.
together, Lush.
It's just
You
not even
fucking
allowed.
me up right
You got to
now,
have like
bro.
a long room.
Yeah,
The bong is definitely a living room utensil.
Bong water do stink.
yes.
You spill that shit, it's a wrap.
That's why so many of us got over it when we were in high school. or
Yeah, I don't
whatever,
fuck
you
with
know?
Yeah.
bongs because if that shit spill, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
That shit stink. If it's in the car, that shit gonna smell crazy. If it's in the crib and it's carpet and it's seeping your shit, yeah, niggas don't got time for that.
Wait,
Do
I
you
was-
ever look at like everybody else smoking blunts and joints and whatever else, and you're like, why do I need this like giant glass thing that creates so much pressure, and I'm gonna load it up with tons of Marlboro sauce on top of it?
I just realized how immature bongs were, bro. I was like this moment years old, and I realized.
Well, I also think that they're kind
Very.
of like it's an efficient way to get high. It's probably like a
I
very
haven't used
effective
it.
way.
Nah,
It is.
hell
It's a-
no.
yeah, it is.
Hell
Smoke-
no.
Hell
It's a
yeah,
very
it
clean
is.
hit. It's a very clean hit.
It's
But I don't-
efficient, though?
Yeah, it's a very clean. Well, not how he's doing it.
Come on,
He
bro.
doing it is dirty.
Nah.
How he
Nah,
doing it is
nah.
real dirty. But
that
it's
ain't
a
got nothing to
clean
do with
hit.
efficiency.
It's direct smoke, clean hit, and you save weed. But I'm not doing it. It's you feel me? I ain't using one of
I
those.
mean,
in
I
about
look at
10
the
years.
dude with a quarter in his wood, and I'm just like, that is the most inefficient way.
That's
you can ever
excessive.
smoke weed.
That's extremely
Yeah,
excessive.
They're
that's
not
excessive.
hitting it, and it's just whoosh.
It's
Like,
a middle
so
point.
much smoke coming off of it. I'm like, how could you honestly be wasting money like this?
You gotta find a middle point because I always had that argument too. Like, bro, just because you stuffed more weed in it doesn't mean you're getting higher than me.
no, you're
That's
not.
not what you're doing. Regardless, our lungs could take in the same amount of smoke.
Yeah.
Just because you add hella more shit in it does not mean miraculously that you're getting higher than me.
Then the
But
tar at the back on your lips and shit.
that's
That's
the
the
worst.
worst,
But
bro.
it's also a
It's the
middle
worst.
point though, because if you don't put enough, now you damn near just smoking tobacco.
But dude, like this,
Berto said, someone get Aunt Hefe his blankie.
Night night. CP time.
And they were on you, bro.
CP time is
They
crazy.
were on
Don't
you,
talk
man.
about that, Berto.
Hey, the craziest memes, man. The craziest memes from Ant. It was on them.
Nigga, And then that nigga said, "Get him a y'all tripping." Bro.
Nah, but like, look, if we buy a zone,
I did
right?
it before on the
It-
music
a
reviews.
zone.
I done been out.
Me and my bitch buy a zone, right?
they just be
Germ
talking,
finna roll 2 to 3 grams every time she roll up. I could take infinite bong hits. Who's more efficient? Let's be real.
I don't know, but all I know is I'm glad my girl don't smoke weed. It would be such a huge pain in the ass to have to like be on someone else's schedule with weed. Have somebody passing me
Oh,
something
that's the
when I don't
worst
really
when
feel
you
like
want to
it.
go outside and just smoke by yourself, and your girl's like, "What about me?
Oh, yeah, I'm not
Let me
ready for
come with."
that.
Like, this is not you time. This is me time.
Can I hit it?
Yeah,
No.
no, hell no.
No, I
Hell
give you some
no.
weed to roll, and you could go smoke on your
Yeah.
own. This is me time.
Yeah,
now
leave
you
me
guys,
alone.
now you guys see there's a method to my madness here. You
Bro,
feel me?
girls always say that they want a man who's in touch with his feelings, but then I go to get in touch with my feelings, and they start hating. Like, what is that?
You
Like,
gotta-
I don't have any other way to like connect with myself. Than
Wait,
this.
what is your version of getting in touch with your feelings? When is
Smoking
Smoking
a
the joint?
spliff
that okay?
by myself, watching a YouTube video?
I feel like that's
Not
how. I
thinking
feel
about
like that's how I
feelings
cut
at all.
off my feelings. Yeah, hit the spliff, throw on a podcast, play some NCAA. I'm not thinking about shit. I'm cooling.
That's literally like,
You know?
the opposite of me being in touch with my feelings. That's like me trying to shut down.
Get
What's up,
the
bro?
fucking dog,
Donnie's
bro.
just trying to move the
This
dog.
nigga doesn't want to go nowhere.
Well, come on, Ralph. Ralph, sit down or go. Get out. One of these things. Just do something.
It's a Ralph world. We just living in this
This
motherfucker.
nigga put a hand on him and said, "Wait,
Bro, this is a dope ass dog though.
no."
Yeah.
I'm kind of sold. This
That
is a
nigga don't
dope-ass
listen,
dog.
bro.
Ralph's
He-
a
he
dog.
cool.
Ralph
It
is
feels
be
like
in
the
the way.
cameras come on and he just starts wilding.
He be in the way. He cool though, but he be in the way.
He could have washed me in the competition.
For sure. Well,
For sure.
Winston a dick. Let's be honest, bro.
Well, he pees on things.
The fact that the nigga name is Winston is just insane.
He just graduated to being able to sleep in our room without being locked in the cage.
Yeah.
Who's named Winston besides the black guy from Ghostbusters and a pack of cigarettes?
Winston Churchill.
Oh, him too. Yeah.
You're right, the white man. Is that who y'all named him after?
I honestly have no
No,
idea.
for
who
sure,
his name
Winston
is.
Zedmore.
That would be crazy.
Ernie Hudson and the Ghostbusters.
Naming your dog after Winston Churchill. is
That's crazy.
That's
That's
God.
crazy.
I don't even know anything about Winston Churchill.
For real? You gotta do.
Sounds like a
You
president.
gotta do your research on that.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
the prime
he-
minister.
He was
He's cold
beefing with
as hell.
Hitler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
Beefing with Hitler
Oh,
hard.
Hitler.
Right. Not a president.
No,
No, prime minister.
They don't have those.
Close, yeah.
He was English.
And I think he had
Am I
some.
correct? He was
Yeah,
English.
he's English.
He had
yeah.
bars.
wasn't
too.
American.
He had bars. Like he had
Yeah.
like one liner.
I used to like read about history and stuff, and now I've kind of accepted that I'm never gonna know about anything ever.
I'm a
That-
history buff.
Like anything,
Yeah, gotta do
if
the
it's
history
if it's
podcast.
older than 6 months or if it's not likely to happen in the next week, I don't care. I've got that exact parameter, and that's what I'm concerned with. Anything old,
I get
can't
it.
get into it. Anything before I was born, definitely not even trying to get into
That's
it.
crazy.
I feel like as a
decided to
black
really
person,
limit
we just
myself.
have to know our history to really know how to feel about ourselves. Me personally, that's how I feel. I
So
feel
you
like
can
we
make up stuff about everything
we
you invented.
gotta know our history. Not
No,
make
no,
up.
we
That
invented
shit
the
is-
hairdryer.
That shit is facts.
Bro,
This
I
is
feel
facts.
like
and then white
I
people
feel-
love to diminish
We
shit
invented
like
the
we didn't
microwave.
come up with these type of things.
I feel
The
like
ice cream
in general,
scooper, gang.
Americans need to know their history. It's a lot of Americans running around that don't know shit about this country, bro. They're just like, America, fuck yeah.
That's
you know?
right.
Motherfuckers got to
support that.
learn,
The
though,
older I get,
how
the
we
more
got
I'm
to
like,
the
yep,
fuck
but don't
yeah.
know
How did
nothing
we
about
get to
it.
the fuck yeah,
But you
though?
know
You know
nothing
what I'm
about
saying?
it.
Yeah. You know, I know it's ill to be here, but you can educate yourself a little bit here and there.
my
I've
mom
read so many books. I have so many books on my shelf that I'm like, damn, I remember reading that 500-page book about Russia. I don't remember anything.
Oh, like crime and punishment and like all that shit.
I'm talking about like
yeah.
just like legitimate like history books that I fucking read and stuff that I thought at a certain point that's what I was supposed to be doing. And now when I think about it, I'm like, you know what?
I'm
You were
gonna
trying to culture
I'm finna
yourself.
give you a book on
Yeah.
black inventions because
Yeah.
you out here playing.
Sus got you. He got you.
No, okay. The reason why I even mention that is because I've been seeing this conversation play out on Twitter a lot where like, because throughout my whole life, I've always like heard black people like basically claim that they invented everything.
Not claim.
And now I'm seeing like white people and historians and stuff actually kind of like take that argument on. So I'm not like super deep into it, but there's a big argument about
What's the biggest
validity.
thing that you saw that was a pushback?
Basically just like people saying that it's entirely made up.
Do you
But
know
I'm
how
not
hard it is-
personally like
Do you know how
educated
hard it is
enough
to
speak on it.
maintain your property and what you made when you live on a plantation, or when you just got off of one?
Well, that's
Nigga,
a pretty
you go-
small percentage of black people in terms of like. The
I'm saying a
history
lot of the
planet.
inventions that they be talking about are from those times. They're from fresh after slavery or during that time, most of them.
Oh, I'm just gonna say this: there are things that I'm seeing on the internet that I could never have dreamed would have existed years ago. There's like a new Jubilee episode with Amanda Seales, who is probably one of the top 10 most annoying people on earth, and she's debating 20 black conservatives who are just like random people from the internet, and it is just blood and guts the whole time. Like
20 Brandons versus Amanda Seales.
I got that queued
I don't
up.
think
haven't
anybody's
watched
as
it
annoying
yet.
as Brandon in that group, but basically, yes, he should have been there. What the fuck?
Yeah, he should have been.
Brandon
there.
might have actually done some fucking.
You got to get in Wax
might give
phone
her
book.
some
I keep
work.
telling you, bro. I keep telling you, you're not leveraging it enough.
Wait, to get Brandon onto Jubilee,
Hey, just get us to the Saudi money.
former
Adam.
no jumper host.
Just get
Brandon?
us. Just get us to the Saudi money, bro.
Let's talk about that.
Former.
Let's get into that. Or
like
should,
how that
should we
sounds.
talk about Brandon being slayed, or should we talk about suspects' return?
I feel like you can't talk about one without the other.
Yeah.
I
Let's
feel like there's like a clear trajectory overlap.
let's let it come to us.
Let's let it come to us.
Yeah.
The cold part is because this all started with the contentious interaction between the two of them, and that was the first time
Wait.
that
started the beef
Wait,
with
can
me,
I
bro.
ask about that
Go
from a
ahead.
fan perspective, also nuanced fan perspective as a black person? Why did you care so much about the hard R? Like, you don't just be dropping hard R's with the homies?
No.
Wait,
For
but
real?
Brandon
It wasn't
cared.
so much about the hard R. I wasn't mad at that because I laughed at that. Once he hit me and said, "Oh, that's the white man in you. That's that white
Oh,
blood in
okay,
you
okay,
that's
okay,
making
okay.
you act like that."
Okay.
Now you're making me mad.
Okay, I
You feel me?
understand.
Because
I
you already
understand.
know being nigga coming from you ain't light skinned, but you black.
Yeah.
And you know on both sides we get it. Being dark, they always want to say you the criminal, you bad, you got crazy shit going on, and they got all type of stereotypes. And for light skins, they got the same. You feel me? You white, you this, you soft,
Yeah.
all kind of shit. We both get the same. You feel
Right.
me? So that's what he was trying to press on me when I was like, nigga, everybody in the room. They all said I didn't say that, and that could have been the end of it. It wouldn't be to need to be no beef, no nothing, because everybody in the room was like, he didn't say that. All he had to say was, "My bad, bro. I thought you said it," and I'd have been like, "For sure."
Okay, I missed
But he
that
just
part
kept
because
pushing it.
I just thought that was strange. I was like, I know we all done made a joke once or twice,
Nah,
you know, around fellow black
'cause I wasn't
people,
even
just messing
talking to him.
around
I wasn't
type
even
of
talking to
thing. You
him.
know what I'm saying?
that was also
So-
their very first interaction. Which
Yeah, I
probably
never
made it a
met
little
him
bit-
from nothing. I didn't even know him, and I wasn't talking to bro.
That
It
was
was
crazy
Mikey.
random,
Mikey
yeah.
was in the room, and Josh was in the room. And Mikey and Josh was like, "Bro, he didn't say that. Like, you tripping." And he said, "No, that's what he said." He was standing on it. And he was like, "Yeah, that's that white blood in him."
But
So that's where it began.
Me knowing
Okay.
this fool the way I'm would have been surprised if he reacted any other way because he's
You know
from
me
a
and my family.
super
Pro-black
pro-black
yeah.
family.
We don't
bro.
even play like that.
Yeah.
Like so like that's probably like the quickest way to trigger a response from this guy. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's why I think he knew that.
And neither of
I
his
think
parents
he knew that.
are
I
white.
didn't
That's
know
the cool
him.
part.
I think he knew that because Josh was like, "Dude, you got some type of like preconceived like beef with this kid," and I was like, "I don't even know him."
Do you think that he came in
Yes.
thinking that he was gonna like basically take aim at you? Like he looked at the whole crew and thought, you know what? That's the one that I can trigger.
Based on how he do his content, after I figured out absolutely. Absolutely, because he do this fake pro-black shit, but then he always shooting down at black people. He call black women hood rats and hoochie mamas, and he call us niggas and thugs and shit like that. Like he like an Uncle Ruckus. So I think absolutely I was the one out of that cast that day that he absolutely wanted to point out for sure.
Do we
And that's where it stems
consider
from.
Brandon a shock jock? Is he in that category of content creator, or
I mean, okay, Brandon seems to actually believe all the things he says, but sometimes he will say things that verge
Contradicts.
into the territory of like no person could ever believe this. Like for instance, he'll find himself just arguing that Donald Trump doesn't lie.
The beacon.
And it's just
Like,
like,
what are you
whoa,
talking
the,
like,
the, hold on.
what the fuck?
The
And you
beacon
give
of
him so many
transparency.
examples and he's just not going.
Beacon of transparency.
That was the whole same thing. They gave him a million examples of why I didn't say that. He just nope. He said it, and that's what I'm standing on.
I don't know.
He's like that.
I don't think he necessarily was trying to target sus. I think like after spending a lot of time around Brandon just on the pod, that's kind of his humor. He's pretty abrasive and he says shit like that. I don't think he realized in his head, like he probably figured, oh, you might be mixed of some kind. You feel me? Like
Which he was wrong.
Which he was wrong. So he thought that he could make that joke or make that comment, and it was gonna be a way for him to pause, subtly assert dominance. You feel me? But he didn't know that was probably the last thing that was gonna resonate.
Me and
in
the
that
black
way.
shit, I don't play with the black shit. I'm ready to argue anybody down about some black shit at any minute. At any minute.
So okay, let's like keep going through this in order. So you guys have that weird conversation, and then you say, "Let's go, let's fight, let's go outside right now."
That's not how that happened, and I don't like that narrative.
Okay, what?
Absolutely not. It's
Simplify it.
backwards. No. So what happened was I'm grilling them, and we all know how I get on a podcast. It get a little overwhelming.
Gordon Foreman.
I'm cooking them.
Why you gotta look at me when you say that?
With the grease
No,
tray.
because you've been on the other end of it.
Yes.
It get a little overwhelming when I'm cooking shit. You feel me? So we're going back and forth, and I'm cooking them, cooking them, cooking them.
Just consider it.
Bring this in here for. Man, this nigga crazy.
This nigga said, nah, I don't need that.
I don't know where the hell this came from.
Oh my God, bro.
NBA.
Can't get at them. That's processed food, man.
I used to fuck with a girl who only ate taquitos.
That's it.
Freaked me out. But honestly, like, I'm looking at you and you kind of have like the same energy and probably like similar body composition.
That's crazy.
What it
Look like the
Hey, and I was about to say, was she bad? Because girls, badass chicks have. a
What did
horrible
her
eating
box
habits.
smell like?
He got
The
you
box
fucked up.
didn't always smell good, but
Okay, there you go.
she was like a lit porn star who had gotten into meth and Xans and shit. So she was kind of
Okay.
on the tail end. She's starting to look bad. No, now people don't really care about her anymore. I'm sure if I were to see her now, it would probably be pretty brutal.
Have you ever dropped this chick's name, or you protecting that? You don't want to. Now that you're in the biz, you don't want to.
Okay, the weird thing about porn versus hip hop is that in hip hop, a lit rapper from 10 years ago, we all remember. At least if you like really pay attention to the culture and shit, you remember. Even if you don't really remember, you still remember the guy who was on the XXL cover, freshman cover, whatever. But in porn, it's like a girl could be on top of the world for 3-4 years. She disappeared for 10 years. Everyone forgets. Everyone moves on. You mention her at a party. Damn, you remember this girl? People just staring at
one
you
of
like,
those,
damn, all
one of
right.
those.
Fools don't want to
yeah.
listen to Illmatic anymore, huh? When it comes to porn, like there's.
I get some kind of sick joy out of beating off to porn scenes that were like, from like 10 years ago. Like,
Oh, you got to run
like,
back the classics.
I
You
also
got to
beat
run
off
back the
to
classics.
scenes of girls that I loved back in the day that
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing now, but to me, that's what I compare it to. It's like listening to like an old Metallica album.
Yeah, it's classic.
You listen to Reasonable Doubt.
Classic.
Master of Puppets.
It's classic.
It takes you back to that
That's
time in your
classic
life.
Classic
Yeah.
Gucci.
Niggas
Oh,
crazy.
God.
Right, because classic Gucci is better than new Gucci.
I'm
Classic
still,
porn is better than new porn.
I'm still gooning to the scenes from
I
like
feel
the early
you.
2000s.
I ain't gonna
no
lie.
cap.
You feel me? Sometimes you gotta go. Sometimes on certain websites, you gotta go to the date, and then you just gotta scroll a couple years back. You feel me? Because it be classic.
Yeah, Pinky's still doing numbers in my household. Let's be real. But
That's-
anyway, wait,
Never have I ever donated a gram
you
of
do gotta
cum
get
to
back
her.
to you feel me, Bucci.
What?
Yeah, we gotta
get back to Bucci butt.
All right,
what?
So, well, talking about Pinky
Okay,
is
hold
kinda
on,
like
wait,
talking
we-
about- No,
we
I'm
can't
saying
get it-
I
yeah.
have never masturbated to Pinky.
Bro.
Never even thought about
Okay,
it.
this
Why?
is gonna take us down the
Never.
craziest barbershop
Facts.
debate
We gotta
ever.
get off
We
this. We gotta
cannot.
get back
She's
to
morbidly
go down this
obese.
hole.
We
I
gotta
fuck
get-
with her, but she's morbidly obese.
Early 2000s, I'm gooning to Pinky.
Man, come
Not
on, man.
I.
We sitting in here having a jack off.
Yeah, I'm like, we gotta get off.
That's what I'm saying, we gotta get off.
On the dead homies, I never beat off to that bitch.
We gotta get off.
Y'all-
On the
man,
dead
y'all
homies,
get off.
I never beat off to that bitch.
Y'all
we
might as
gotta
well.
get
Y'all
off
might
that.
as well be in jail. How y'all
gotta
debating the
get
jack?
off.
The 3 people that ain't been in jail
We gotta
debating
get
the back
off.
jack off the bed.
Like what?
Hey, word to Brick Baby. I'm gonna sit here and beat me while she beat V. They ain't ready.
God.
They ain't ready for the cycle.
Yeah. Yo,
I'm
we
gonna
got a
sit
new,
back and beat me while she beat V.
we got a new Brick Baby verse. What the fuck is y'all
shit.
talking
And we got
about?
the white Brick Baby.
And we got white dead homies. What the fuck is y'all really on?
Dead
All right,
homies.
So speaking of making the pussy dry, Brandon, fucking.
All
Okay.
right. So boom.
I'll never
So-
beat off to Pinky.
Once it gets like that, we arguing X, Y, and Z from you going back and forth. And then it gets to once we going back and forth, he was the one who initiated it. And this was my
He
whole
said
point.
he don't want to fight.
Thank you.
He don't want to fight.
And ask any nigga. And them fighting words, is it not? Niggas say
For sure.
Yes.
Nigga don't wanna
yes,
fight.
Yes.
it's nothing else to say after that. It's nothing else to say after that.
But there was something. It was you standing up and saying, "Let's go fight."
And look, people gotta understand why I did that is because look, bro, sometimes I be thinking and sometimes I don't be thinking. I wasn't thinking when I spit on them. I was absolutely thinking that time because I'm like, last time I got off on a nigga right here, I almost lost my job. I'm probably gonna lose my job this time. But they didn't say shit about going outside.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say nothing about that.
Fair
So
game.
I'm like, let's go outside. Just follow me, gang. You feel me? And I still didn't know about none of that shit, but I didn't give a fuck. Mr. MMA, I didn't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Okay.
You feel
Okay.
me? I didn't even give a fuck. You feel me? But
so,
at that point,
so after you did find out, did it you like, I gotta kind
No,
of
because then, okay,
gotta-
Brandon says he doesn't want to go outside and fight him.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Brandon says no because
Ain't no such
he's
thing
trying
as
to
a
be
fair fight in the
professional.
streets, gang.
All
Ain't
right,
no such
wait. Brandon's trying to be professional. He basically says, nah, I'm good, etc.
But you can't do
And
that.
then it comes out that he's a black belt. And all of a sudden, this was the great moment in that. Like, this is some real weird shit we never seen before. I'm not gonna lie, super entertaining.
That was a crazy
My whole
twist.
point about that shit is you can't play the high, classy role. His whole point of the whole shit was we gotta realize that he not dumb. His whole point was, this is what's wrong with the black community. The young black males is wild and rampant. He's rage baiting.
Wild and rampant.
He's rage baiting so he could get a certain reaction, so he could go home and say, look, this is what's wrong with the whoopty whoops. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like on some real white man shit.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That was his whole point. So you can't say you don't want to fight, and then when I initiate us going to fight, you say, I'm too classy, and I would never fight in these people's establishment. What the fuck is you talking about? You just initiated the words to fight.
But then he did try to get you to go fight him after the black belt thing came out.
No,
right?
he didn't. He tried. No, he didn't. He likes
said
to
he wanted
act
to
like
swap.
he did. He acts like he likes to act like I did, and I sent him an address, and he never came to that motherfucker. So he can act like all that shit, and I'll put the messages out right now. That's on both my kids, nigga. I never lied to you up here. I sent the nigga address and said, meet me there at 4 o'clock, nigga, and he never came. Nigga talking about let's do it at a gym and all. I'm not. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm not getting in no ring with you, bitch. This not no ring shit. I don't fight for no boxing association. I ain't licensed to nothing.
Street Productions.
Fuck you mean? I'm not licensed to a goddamn thing, nigga. Fuck you mean? That's you. You the one that's licensed to shit. I'm not licensed to a goddamn thing. And I'll pull the messages up right now. I sent the nigga address and he didn't come to him. So niggas think I'm up here playing.
But then it was the following, like a week or two later.
It took a little while,
Oh.
and then it was when I was coming
He sent
back
the address.
from Texas,
I said,
think.
meet me on Wooty Whoop parking lot. Fuck your address. He said, he'll be there. I said, I'll be there in an hour. Boom. I said, and then I sent him 4 hours. I went and sat there like I thought. I've been up here 4 hours. He never came. Lush, do you see?
That's
all
the
messages?
Venice Beach thing. That's the Venice Beach
No,
thing.
this is way before that. We
Okay.
ain't even got there yet.
Okay,
I'm
bet.
so glad you said that. We ain't even got there yet. He had 2 opportunities to get at me. I sent him an address. This is 4 hours. This is 2 o'clock, right?
Yep.
1 o'clock.
Yep.
Hit him again at what time? 5. I've been up here 4 hours. I don't see you. This is before that shit. This is a Burger King location that I said.
He said he got work at the end, but
He ain't
before
talking about
That's
he
some middle
at
school
work
shit,
and all
fade
this.
in the-
You
in the
told
Burger
me send
King
you an
parking
ad. I sent it and now you at work. All right, bro. All right, bro. So boom.
What is his work? Does
This is
anyone
why
know?
he gotta have a job somewhere because
I have
the
no
YouTube ain't paying. He poor as shit. But anyways, all right. So boom. So then it gets to him and the other nigga who was caught on Grindr and shit was talking about. I'm
Wait.
not allowed.
Let's not skip though. Let's not skip. We gotta address
Oh, yeah, we
what
do.
happened in this room. We
Right.
gotta keep
Yeah,
it.
He was
We're
on some
gangster,
police
right?
ass
No,
shit.
he was gonna go to the beach. I think.
Oh,
You
no,
right.
no,
He
no,
was
no.
on some police ass shit. You feel me? So boom, look, I don't believe in no rules and fights. If this not my man's, you don't get no fair nothing.
For sure.
And I think if any other nigga don't live like that, you tripping. You just out here giving everybody fair everything. If you not in the boxing league, you out your rabbit ass mind.
Okay,
The whole
I'm
plan is-
concerned that at the rate that we're going, that the story is going to take an hour and a half.
No, I'm
let's
gonna get there.
On here, you and him are
Yeah.
kind of like vibing. It's you're angry
wasn't
at each
vibing.
other, but then you're also. It didn't seem that heated.
I wasn't
It
mad
seemed like
because
it was
I was
cool in
roasting
the
him.
beginning.
I was
Yeah,
winning.
it seemed like it was
So I wasn't
a
mad.
boxing presser at first.
he was more on some like roasting shit, but Brandon was like, oh, BPS put off. Like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like
He's trying to go personal
Because he
attacks.
didn't
And I'm
have some
talking about
time to do
his.
some research and
Yeah.
decide I'm going to
He
use
talking
this.
about personal shit. I'm talking about his booty shorts.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
mad.
That's
I'm grilling him. He mad. He was very angry. This is how I always am. I'm always loud. I'm always aggressive. So you can't use that as he's an angry, loud black man. Nigga, I'm just loud. As soon as I wake
Now
up.
you did have a knife on you.
Allegedly.
How were you able to get this into the building?
Allegedly. I don't know what anybody talking about. I'm fighting cases. There was no knife. Nobody saw no knife. I don't know what anybody is talking about.
Is it true that you keistered it?
That's cap. There was no knife.
I just made that up to test it. That was a test.
I can't keister anything that doesn't exist. I can't keister something that don't exist. Don't
Not
exist.
the cheat game.
Never existed.
3 knuckles deep.
There was no nothing.
no.
We fighting cases out here. We on 3 bells and we going to court as we speak. If anybody's watching this, there was no knife.
Okay.
Ever.
There's no. You definitely don't see a knife.
You
on
don't see
camera.
no knife in that video footage. So there is no proof of this. This is he say, she say. Didn't happen. But anyways, you feel me? All I gotta say is ain't no fair fights. You feel me? So anyways, boom, the nigga, I was roasting him the whole shit. He gets toward the end with personal attacks, and then he claims that he called me a bitch. We never heard him call me a bitch the whole podcast. He was lying. He said, I call him a bitch. And then that's when I said, when you call me a bitch. We know what happens when niggas call me bitches. So what happened was what happened when niggas call me bitches. I spit on niggas and shit happened. Shit get disrespectful. You feel me? The security guard guy right there, I didn't like how he tried to lie and say that was me making noises, because I didn't need to make no noises because nobody touched me. That was him and the security guard wrestling with each other.
The
And
grunting?
one of them was grunting.
That's what I wanted to get behind. Is
I didn't need to
grunting
run.
like that.
Hella fun.
That's what I wanted to get behind.
Yeah.
That was fucking me up.
Bear gate.
I'm like, why the fuck would I need to grunt? Nobody touched me. I was yelling the whole time. You can hear me yelling the whole time,
shit.
talking shit. Nobody touched me. I'm yelling. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. While niggas is like, and I'm yelling, bitch ass nigga. So how the fuck can I be grunting? Nobody's touching me. That was him and the security guard. I think it was the security guard.
Was it Unk there for this as well? He
No,
wasn't.
it's,
Bro, that would have been
Munchie
Nah, that was
crazy
Bizarre.
as shit.
Bizarre left.
Yeah, Bizarre.
Bizarre left.
Right.
It was that day.
That's
It was
right.
that day. You feel me?
Yeah, Bizarre.
Yeah.
there.
The idea of
Bizarre-
Bizarre being on that podcast is insane.
It was that day.
Yeah, me, Bizarre, Munchie, you, Brandon, and Suspect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude.
Okay, and so then Brandon is made to leave. Also, I would like to acknowledge that he is showing a huge amount of restraint by not calling in yet, because I can guarantee that he's basically sitting there just thinking about hitting the number.
But look, he was
so then-
talking about me up here every day.
Yeah.
Every fucking chance he got. He got some weird obsession with me every chance. And I never called in because I don't give a fuck.
That's why there's like one clip where he's talking about something totally unrelated.
He
And
throw
this is
me in
not
there.
like me getting in on the Brandon bashing. This is like I would be honest about both of you guys, but at a certain point, he's like, y'all keep doing this bitch ass shit like Suspect. Like he just brings your name up
Any chance he get.
It's so random. Like, damn, that's really like I hate
I
to
live
use
in
this
his head
example
rent free.
because people always say this, that the rent free thing is at that moment. It
Yes.
was like, oh shit. So you do kind of have like a big chunk of your brain that just has Suspect sort of posted up.
I think ain't nobody ever got at him like that.
it's like
I-
a pinned tweet.
Look, I
They're
think
mortal
Like, it's
enemies.
still there.
Though. They're mortal
you might have
enemies.
tweeted more
at
shit
this time.
I don't
since,
really
but that
give a
one is
fuck
still
about
kind of
him.
right here.
I think that in his life, most people have never got at him like that. You feel me? Because majority of the time, people that he's around know that he do that grappling shit, so they're scared. And then he's this little big, little wide, little roly poly. And I think he intimidate a lot of people who know him. And ain't nobody ever got at him like that.
Dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Said
I'm gonna talk to
roly-poly.
you crazy, even if I'ma lose. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna have to totally put me to bed. No,
Hey, you one of them dudes, I seen him, a nigga be whooping his ass, he still be
you're gonna
talking
have
shit.
to.
Fuck you, bitch ass.
I don't
nigga.
give a
Ooh,
fuck.
you like, damn, nigga whooping his ass, he still talking shit. Gotta put him
Don't
out.
care. You're gonna have to put me down. Win, lose, or draw, I'm taking them, and you're gonna have to take me down.
I
That's
feel
just what it is.
I see some overlay in the difficulties that I had adjusting to the no jumper audience.
You look like Junkyard Dog with that chain around your neck.
Look,
I'm so glad that you
feeding
said
the chat.
that.
I'm feeding the chat. I can't believe that,
I'm
man.
so glad that you said that because that nigga claimed I'm so sensitive.
Hell no. Look.
I'm so glad you said
Sorry,
that.
man, it's just-
I'm feeding the chat, fool. Don't worry about
I figured
this.
that the more I interrupted there, the better it would be.
Hell
So I'm sorry. You can.
I'm so glad that you said that because he swore I was so emotional and so sensitive and all of this shit. This nigga got clowned one time and we ain't seen this nigga since.
That's kind of like
Brandon.
I feel like when people are
So what's
acclimating.
going on with
to-
Brandon? Like, is he what? He ain't coming
He's
back?
mad.
back?
He
What-
got
what-
clowned because the whole little boxing shit.
He was
Oh,
mad
no,
because
no.
we, I think, gave Homeboy the Brandon Slayer nickname, and then we realistically
Made
made a
t-shirts.
lot of content. Yeah, I mean, he made the t-shirt. I did wear it yesterday, but We made a lot of content talking about it, but you can't blame us when you've built yourself up as being a person who is like really, really like an excellent fighter. You can't really blame us when we make content about the fact that you got knocked on your booty, even though, let's be real, you didn't get your ass kicked. You just fell over in a fight. It's like we all know it's not the fucking end of the world. We know that this is not directly reflective of your true fighting ability. These are just jokes. If I got into a fight, like if we had a little boxing match, Adam gets knocked on his ass, even if I did fine in the rest of the fight, I already know. This is the meme. Adam fell on his ass. It's a 3-second clip. It's not a 1-minute round. Let's look at the entirety of the fight. No, it's you fell on your butt one time. It's funny. We're going to roast.
Yeah, but when you're not used to getting that like frequency of feedback, when that many people are hitting you up, and that's never happened, and you have just like are getting assaulted by messages. Oh, you a bitch. You got dropped.
Basically saying he's nobody. He's nobody, and he got a viral clip, and he didn't know how to handle it.
That's like you're like for like that's gonna fuck with you, bro. And you have to know how to separate yourself from it. And doing a 5-hour reaction stream is smart in the sense of capitalizing off of it, but it definitely doesn't bode well for making it look like you're unaffected.
Okay, and I saw clips that made me feel that way too. Although to be totally fair, like if that did happen to me, like I got knocked on my ass and everybody's making fun of me or whatever, it's like if I'm gonna do a 5-hour live stream anyway, probably the best clickbait I have is I got knocked on my ass.
Yeah,
or let's decode this, and maybe you spend a half hour doing that. Now I don't know how much of the entire live stream was about that, but I do feel like I'm almost being kind of unfair by acting as if he really did a 5-hour stream about it. But I did see clips in the Reddit that definitely made it like, oh, bro, you're like, you could have just kind of let it go. Like you're kind of overcompensating.
A frame by frame analysis.
Yeah, like when King Von got killed. Like
he's trying to get in his academics bag, though. That's what everybody is doing nowadays. I feel like he is just running up the content. I feel like the real reason Brandon's not here, it's all a play. Brandon's tucked away somewhere. He's gonna pull back up. I feel like he went off on the views and the numbers with you and how episodes perform and stuff. So he wanted to, slip out on his own show and be like, now look at the numbers.
But I think Flacco is like his promoter as well. Like Flacco's in here kind of like he's communicating with him. So Flacco was the one who actually said on the news, like, yo, like he's fired. He's not coming back or whatever, which I had never had that conversation with Brandon. I had not planned on him not coming back, but then he also just happened to miss that Thursday.
Well, so he texted.
I don't know what were the circumstances exactly.
So he texted that we're in the Thursday show group chat with Tay, me, and Flacco and Brandon.
What are the vibes like in there?
It's chill.
Yeah,
you feel me? Yeah,
you guys be sending pictures of your nails and shit. I just like
it's a club.
Yo, anytime there's a group chat that I'm not in, I'm like, oh, word, what's going on in that?
Yeah, what y'all got popping?
Add me.
Yeah, what y'all doing in that news chat?
Hey, Gumby, put me in the Hoover group chat.
Oh, DP.
I'm just saying. Yeah, that is a DP.
DP.
Gumby, you're DP to be putting me in there. You can say it's somebody else.
Hey, man, group chats to get you tapped, man.
That's the Anne Hefe bar for sure.
Hey, for
The
sure.
group chats will get you tapped. And I live in a jacuzzi.
That's fire.
Did you actually say that, or did Flock 2 Ball just say that?
He just said that
I heard him say that. It's been stuck in my head
Hell
ever since.
no. I ain't said no
And I live
bullshit
in a
like that.
jacuzzi.
That bullshit ass bar. Yeah, he just said that.
Imagine
No,
living.
you know why? Because I be because I be fucking motherfuckers' head up the way I rhyme. Like niggas, the way I rhyme my words, niggas in LA ain't rhyming like that. So I guess he tried to like make fun of that. Yeah, but I ain't say no motherfucking live in no jacuzzi. It was funny though.
Jacuzzi, that point. He can be all wrinkly all the time.
Can I leak
I
a
say it
Cipher?
every day.
Can I leak a
That
Cipher
was
bar?
Nah, no leaks, no leaks.
Just the ones I've been slipping
leaks.
in here casually, like Taylor Swift does in her commencement speech.
Because there's a really crazy ant one. But with that being said,
Yo, but I love the advantage that the people who recorded later have. So like, I don't get to do a King Pill bar, but Tay does because Tay recorded his shit way later.
this is true.
So I'll see it now. I'm airing shit out now.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all got it, man.
I think it's coming
Y'all
out.
gotta
Honestly,
cool
I
it.
think we're gonna drop Monday.
You know who got off on that motherfucker? They surprised me. He was getting off. He right after me too.
Trap
Lord.
Lord.
Trap Lord.
Trap
yeah,
Lord,
Trap
crazy.
He was getting off for sure. I ain't gonna lie. He was getting off.
I'm
Look,
proud of
Sus
him. He
over
went
there
hard.
laughing. He was getting off. He
No,
got
Trap
off in
Because
the
he
side.
hates anyone with an English accent.
I don't hate him.
Not
I
like
fuck with
rapping
Trap Lord
wise,
Ross,
yeah.
but yeah, I can't listen to that shit. I can't listen to Chip Cheerio. Pass me the blicky in that. Pass me the blicky in that.
Shane Gillis making fun of Trap Lord Ross. How funny was that shit? That shit was hilarious, bro.
You said who was making fun of him?
Shane Gillis.
I ain't seen that.
Shane Gillis making fun of Trap Lord Ross's
For real?
documentaries and shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's
He
fire.
posted it the other day. Yeah. Trap's a big time, bro. He's out of here. He's out of
Yeah,
here.
Shane Gillis, make fun of me,
Yeah,
please.
that shit was so funny, bro.
I fuck with Trap though. I just can't get with the accent rapping. It's
But
it's not
look,
him personally. It's
so-
all of them.
so in that group chat that morning, Brandon texts maybe like 2 hours before the show, like, "Hey, I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna make it this week."
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, like,
Where you at,
and
Cancun?
then
And then Brandon said, I'm on
Nah, he went back to
vacation.
the motherland.
Check game. To this moment, I don't know if he was Soldier Boy challenging us or not, because he sent a fucking a picture of the airport, of the window of the airplane. Like he's like, "I'm on the plane right now."
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah. So we're like, all right. But then when we brought it up, like, "Oh, Brandon ain't here," Flacco's all, "Brandon got fired and he quit."
But that's the Flacco way.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
will start a gang war. Every single thing that exists will be amplified and ratcheted up to the most extreme degree, even like without completely lying, even though he also probably lies a lot in his titles and stuff. But that's just like the Flacco way of communication. He knows Brandon got fired is better than Brandon's not here today.
But you you can't invent the storyline of, Sus has this altercation. Brandon, after that, Brandon's trajectory seemingly going up in No Jumper. Sus winds up like not getting fired, but like kind of, like
I be
not
getting suspended and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the proper terminology. That incident occurred, and then Sus wind up getting locked up.
And he tried to act like he was responsible and like it was his like doing, and I'm like, it was just real weird. He was just trying to claim everything, like, and then when I got out and they called in, and then niggas was like, "Oh, I sounded different." Nigga, I was holding my baby, and then my other kid was in the room. I'm not about to be yelling on the phone with you, and I got little girls in the face. In my
That'd be
face.
lame, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So all that, yeah, he sounds real different, and y'all can thank me for that. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Nigga, my kids is right here. I'm not finna be yelling at your bitch ass.
But
with
and
babies in the
then
house.
while
Fuck
the
outta
whole
here.
time Sus is, let's just call it for what it is. The whole time Sus
Dick
has
eating.
gone, "Oh, this fool's PC. This fool's PC." You know what I'm saying?
He
Like
loved it.
pushing a
And
narrative.
then I loved
hard.
how he tried to say it when Munchie was sitting right there, and Munchie was like, "No, bro." He was like, "Nigga, I didn't been in that motherfucking nigga. Blue wristbands is not PC, nigga. You could get the little K1, K5, K3 with the little separate shit, but like that's not. You get like a light goldish yellowish type band if you PC." And then he didn't really want to back it down, but like he just, you can't tell a nigga who done been going to jail forever for 20, 30 years what this is, and you ain't never even been in that bitch. And you arguing it down. I love that episode. I was like, look at him, he wrong as fuck. Munchie right there, nigga, checking the nigga because he's like, you wrong, bro. And then I heard that he knew I wasn't in PC, but he just wanted to press that narrative.
No, he said the first time after you got busted, or like a week after, he said, "My homie just got out and told me Sus wasn't in PC." I don't know if you ever heard, but every time they bring it up,
You could turn that mic on or no? Is it on? I just want to make sure.
I'd
Yeah.
always kind of side bust and be like, "Bro, I don't know if you ever heard me in the background, but he knew. His homie told him like a week after you're in there." Like,
But to be
so-
fair, I'm the one that. So anyhow, somebody like you be having like people that's on YouTube. Like a lot of people be sending me content. And somebody had sent me some content that said they got locked up with you. They like, hey, because I'm the one that broke it on the episode that you was in jail. Nobody knew you was in jail. So they like, hey man, hey, I don't know if you want to run this content. Well, my people. He got locked up with Sus. They got locked up wherever you got locked up at. He said his people was with you, and he was like, man, and he seen him go to the wooty woot. You know what I'm saying, and all the little shit. So. That's where motherfuckers start running with it at. But like, even to be fair, when you had your content, I put your shit up there too, because that ain't, I put it out there, but like as well being that I put it out there, I wasn't saying that you was PC. I'm showing where it came from. We reacting to this shit, but you came back and said what you said, and I reacted to that shit too. This is him saying he ain't in PC. He got a dude on the phone that's right here saying it ain't PC. So, you know how that shit go. Like it's the internet. You know, motherfuckers gonna create the narratives and motherfuckers gonna run with it.
Cause look,
you know what you should say? You should be like, I can never go PC, bitch. I got a MacBook.
I got a Mac. I keep me a Mac.
when I was
keep me a
in that
Mac.
bitch,
I ain't never
look,
going PC.
it was getting to the point.
I can never go PC, bitch. I'm red pill.
Look, I didn't even ask the nigga to get on the phone. This how that happened. Because it was getting to the point that it was getting so big that nigga, when I'm in the dorm, niggas is calling home to their people and saying that they in there with me, and then they people
Like,
saying,
you PC.
Liar.
in PC?
Wrong.
Yeah.
No, not liar. Niggas is saying, nigga, if you and him, you in PC. Because everybody's saying he in PC. So niggas is getting mad. I watched the nigga get mad on the phone. Nigga, he ain't here with me. He ain't in no PC, nigga. Because I never be in no PC. Because somebody was getting at them saying that was in PC. So when I got on the phone talking about it, the OG, it was an older nigga named Big Drawdown from 9-0. He was like, nigga, give me the phone. He like, nigga, because niggas is saying that if you PC, then I'm PC. And motherfuckers on the phone saying I'm PC. So niggas was getting mad because they wasn't in PC and everybody was saying that I was.
All right, so but to me, all right, so then after you get out and shit, there's like two different things that are kind of happening at the same time, which is that number one, we were plotting on Suspect making a triumphant sneaky return during the big Saturday live stream where we tried to find the new host, in which Flip Phone here eventually ended up triumphing. And then also at the same time, I can't remember the exact details of how it went down, but like Brandon was like on the news and it felt like he was getting kind of like more antagonistic, more pissed off that people weren't really going for some of his shit, and that it seemed like he was kind of just not having the same degree of respect, that people were almost kind of like laughing at him sometimes when he would be on his rants and stuff. I don't know if you remember the exact moment where this really came to a head, but it felt like these two things were kind of happening at the same time, which was like us softening to fucking with Sus again, and then also everybody just not necessarily showing Brandon the same degree of respect.
Yeah.
When was that?
Well, I think it wasn't like a one episode thing. I think it was like there's a series of, you could just see the progress of him getting more and more agitated. I think the one when he came in, it was like, I'll run a fade with anybody. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck if you from this hood, that hood,
that was
or
wild.
this hood.
now
Like,
you acting like the
was
people
wild.
that you be saying you're not like and that you claim to be better than. You walked in there and acted just like them kind of people. You get what I'm saying?
type shit.
So he just real hypocritical. He real hypocritical.
My favorite part though is still when he's like, motherfuckers in the city know about me. Da 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 da. He's like, TF.
You know about me?
Yeah.
They said I ain't never heard about you a day in my life.
He's like, what you know about me
was
from the street?
amazing,
He's like, not a
bro.
damn thing.
That shit
No,
was
and-
amazing.
and that's what
Y'all
I even
gotta
told
roll
him
that
because you know
clip.
I dropped the content on that, and that's what I was kind of telling him. Like even with that there, getting caught up in the chats because like you shouldn't even name drop me, bro. Like I don't give a fuck if I find something up here funny, I can laugh. Don't mean that I'm talking about you like shit. It was just funny. It was a motherfucking joke. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't the one that said look up your history and what phase you took, because I don't give a fuck about none of that. So yeah, that you got to, man, motherfuckers get caught up in them chats, man, and let that shit spin you.
And I don't know, Adam, I don't know if you remember, but he said, oh, sus, he lives by the chat and he's one. No, nigga, you out here projecting like a motherfucker because they hate me. If I lived by the chat, I wouldn't even be here. They hate me, nigga.
Can we do a poll? My bad, I didn't mean to
Go ahead,
interrupt.
go
Can we
ahead.
do a
Nah,
poll?
good.
Who
This is open
should
space.
die?
No.
Gladiator school.
Who won the war? I want to know who won the war,
That's
or
a
is
good way
it
to phrase
too?
it, just who won the war?
Who won the war? Or is it too
Because
early?
as far
Is
as
it
I'm
too early?
concerned, Brandon has not been formally let go from this podcast, even
No.
if we may have been toying with that idea. But as far as where we're at right now, I would love to know what the people think. I mean,
Yeah.
we did 4 Extra versus Munchie in the poll. Who do you prefer? So, I mean, any like sense of decorum is definitely out the window at this point.
Yeah.
I'd say we have to make sure that Brandon's name is first, just to offset the obvious like aura points that Sus is gonna gain.
I like that.
Versus
Research
being-
ethics.
Yeah.
Polling. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
People are gonna be more inclined
Hell
to
yeah.
click the first name they see.
Bro, people say no jumpers and some high level shit. Peep that right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep that right there, bro.
Like, you feel me? Like, various metrics.
It's in the chat now. We'll be
Oh man.
And then we can end this saga. This is like World War One. You know what I'm saying? This is the Sus
Low-key,
Brandon War
I
One.
feel like, bro, I
Hopefully
feel
we
like
never get another.
If this was chess, it would still be on his move because he was talking all that shit and I spit on him and he still ain't did shit to me yet.
Shit, Sus said,
I'm up.
play ball.
You
You're
ask
supposed
me.
to do hunt you down.
He just checked them up.
Yeah.
He just checked them up.
And niggas spit on you, gang. Nigga gotta see through
I
it.
ain't gonna even
You be a legend.
No, for sure. But in them
Niggas gotta
situations,
see
you only
through it.
want to be in them situations
You don't.
because see, it's ugly, man. We all would have been fighting security guard and
Facts.
everything. 'Cause
Everything.
I would have
It
been on
would've
your
been
ass
bad.
through the security guard. Like, ain't
And this is what I'm
yeah,
saying. Look,
so.
and that's another thing I do want to say.
Spit,
for
that's
me.
disrespectful. Spit,
And that's why I do it.
Spit is crazy.
Disrespectful as fuck.
It's major
Disrespectful.
disrespect.
You
That's like
gotta
a slap.
disrespect
That's equivalent to
It's
a
like
slap.
a slap.
I caught COVID from being in the
It's
same
like a
room.
slap. No cap. But I would never, you feel me? It's only so many times that you could keep playing on camera and not get fired. You feel me? So I ain't gonna keep doing
that's
stupid
that's
shit
a
up
stupid
here.
question. I'm not gonna ask that
I'm
question.
not gonna
I
keep doing
know.
dumb shit.
What?
Well, I was just wondering, like, I was gonna ask when did it, cross the line from like content, but I
call
understand
me
it.
a
I don't
bitch?
need to. Yeah, we don't need to delve into that. That's stupid.
I'm trying
got
to think
Danny
about.
from the stop in the head right now.
So currently, suspect has 69%. I'm trying to think about what that's gonna do to Brandon's mental health.
I think him even sitting here is already like bad enough.
But
Like,
he could spin it and he could be like, obviously they're gonna vote for you because you're in the room. He's gonna say some shit like that.
that's coping.
He's gonna say,
very much
obviously,
coping.
no jumpers, idiot, ignorant fan bases in support of this ignoramus, not me, a fucking genius. He's gonna say some shit like that.
He loves
sounds about right.
reversing shit.
Yeah.
Yes, that's his tactic.
I can see
Absolutely. But a lot of them don't like me. You feel me? So if I win, that's bad.
But of course, there's a lot of sus haters. I will say,
Absolutely. I fuck with the people who do support me though. You feel me? Don't get it fucked up.
but where Brandon does get a W, and it's not a W over sus, but just a personal W, is that now there's an eagerly anticipated response in return. Like people want to see Brandon. Like
The problem is if it's a 5-hour live stream,
Nobody
then,
cares.
we need something concise.
It has to be
make
here.
a TikTok.
it has to be here.
Respond to his ass in a TikTok. Oh yeah. Talk about it on here. That was good. Yeah.
That's really what.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That even though W, you got to respond first. You got to just give somebody something that ain't even happened.
But but developing like the demand, because I think that before a lot of people were like getting upset when they would see him. Now even the Brandon haters are gonna want to see his response.
Once your response
Hey,
get
so
predictable,
look, my opinion, not to cut y'all off, man. We've been talking about Brandon for like an hour, right?
Yeah.
We've been
Solid
on
hour.
we've been on a few hosts. So look, man, let's I'm on the hot seat, man. At Hefe with the sleep, man. So what's going on?
Oh,
We got a couple
Man,
of heavy
yeah,
topics.
man. What's a couple?
Yeah, so let's start with that. Well, we already heard your excuse for why you were asleep and stuff. I
Girl
would like
Scout
to
cookies.
personally congratulate you and tell you that I appreciate you getting wings and having a Red Bull in hand.
Man, what's today brought this to me, man? I ain't even need it, but we go get Red Bull got wings. They said I'm gonna fall asleep, so I'm gonna make sure I'm up off the bull,
you
man.
need a fizzle. We got your guy right here, man.
Oh no, I don't do no pills,
No.
man. Man, we pill cake.
I'm gonna put some meth in your.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna put
That's
some meth. No, I'm gonna put some meth in your lean. Call it a stew boy.
Put the meth in promethazine.
Pull him up a stew boy.
Speedball him.
that's wild work.
Yeah,
right
it comes
there.
in a water
Insane.
bottle.
Wait, so Ant, I'm not gonna lie. That day when I saw you walk into, I was like, oh, like Ant's faded. Like, or like you seemed like you weren't your usual boisterous self. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of anticipated
But
it.
no, I wasn't even like faded.
Yeah, I don't know if fade is the right word, but
I wasn't even faded, but I mean, just consuming, that ain't gonna help it.
yeah.
You feel me? But I was like legit tired. You feel me? Like sometimes I'm a motherfucker when I go to the studio. I'm like the 11 to like 4 in the morning studio guy. So boom. I've been having a few studio sessions because I got this tape coming out. So I've been pushing shit, hot shit. So I hit the studio random hours. I'm trying to come in. I slide in. By the time I get back in, certain mornings it'd be 4, 5 in the morning. Hop back up. You know what I'm saying? 9, 10, 11. Still got to come this way. So it's like then on top of that, my daughter, she was going to summer school at the time. You feel me? I'm dropping her off, all type of shit. So
You
feel
just
me?
doing a
Motherfucker
lot.
wear different hats. You feel me? So
Yeah.
know, oh God, I just hate the regular motherfucker sitting at home on my ass watching TV and then just come up to no jumper and pod. Like if I ain't up here podding, I'm out busy doing shit, like getting to money.
How
Sure.
close was I to getting socked in my face by waking you up? Like,
No, for real. I wasn't even mad at you. Like you wasn't doing nothing wrong. Like shit, we on the pod, but that's just like I don't know. That's just how I am. Like if I'm a motherfucker, like if I fall asleep, like I always be hearing that motherfuckers be like, man, man, you got mad. Nigga was trying to wake you up. And I'm like, they was like, yeah, man, you was like irritated. But like, no, shit, I don't even like even remember being mad at you. I got mad at you or something.
No, you didn't.
Nah,
but
I was telling him not to shake you. I was like, bro, he might fire on your ass.
At a certain point, it feels kind of abusive to not wake you up. Like we're like laughing at you, like, haha, you fall asleep, fuck you. You know, like I feel like the bro thing is to kind of try to wake him up. But then after like 3 times, Lush was like, all right.
Well, no, like
no, because for sure, because even my people was hitting him, because like because you know my people, they watching too. So how it even came on, one of my young homies was watching, and he hit one of my homies in the hallway like, hey man, wake bro up. Bro on live sleeping. They told Lush like, hey, wake him up. You feel me? Like, for sure.
So I had to like
get like that up here, bro.
But it's one thing to like wake somebody up. It's another thing to like physically have to shake them.
That's all I was saying. I was just like, hey, bro just came home from the feds.
How would our friendship be if we had hit you with the glow gang?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Like dump some water on your head. Yeah.
That's how.
Man, he's
instant pain.
Wake up,
I can't even.
That's how, bro.
Hey, damn. Woo.
Everybody.
I'd say we got to try to stack stuff on him before then. You feel me? Just start stacking.
I don't even be lying. That shit was some water. I wouldn't even like. Once I just water, like, all right, we pranking, all right, for sure, it's on, it's up. Like, motherfucker hit me with some water like that, I wouldn't be the motherfucker really too mad. Now, me just waking up probably gonna be shocked, like, what the fuck? But, you know, once the realization kick in, oh, man, some water, like, okay, they got me like that, I was asleep for sure, because I play pranks with the homies when they sleep. Like, I'm a motherfucker, I used to do that shit. Yeah. Even a juvenile hall, I did there, killed the motherfucker, right? I was in camp, right? I'm playing with the homies from the hood. He slept next to me, right? I hit him with the toothpaste.
Donnie,
he started snorkeling, couldn't breathe. I'm like, damn, I'm looking. Something told me, wake him up. I gotta shake him, wake him up. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? He like, damn, man. He was like, man, I was trying to wake up and I couldn't wake up. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, bro.
So no, for sure though.
That happened to me in the dream. See,
crazy. I didn't know that does that to you.
Like,
for sure.
When I'm sick,
I did the homie like that.
And like nasally and shit, and it's hard for me to breathe. In my dreams, sometimes like I'll be struggling to breathe. And
you be getting the sleep demon?
Yeah, like not even that. Like in the dream, it's hard for me to breathe.
Damn, that's
you know what I'm saying? And then you be trying to get up, and I'll be like, oh shit, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm sick right now. I can't breathe. No cap. So if your nose covered, same shit.
Yeah.
You can't breathe.
Yeah.
Nigga. So in your sleep, you tripping.
No, for sure.
Yeah. I don't play pranks.
I thought that shit was hilarious, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt like people were tripping too hard. I was like, this is my first episode. I done seen Ant nod off before. Like, this is funny, bro. Like, I'm just in the mix now. You feel me? This is what it is.
If we're being honest, like, Josh's biscuit by Dre moment was way more
because I was gonna say, because as soon as I started trying to picture myself drenching Ant on the podcast, like I really don't fuck with that shit. I fucking hate it when people do it to me. I have spazzed on friends of mine for doing shit like that to me. Anybody fucking with me when I'm asleep, I just wake up like fucking Macho Man Randy Savage. Just like, what the fuck? Like, I turn up. Even, honestly, like, I don't scream at my kid, but I'm definitely rude to my kid when she marches in the room and rips the blanket off me and starts kicking me in the back and shit, like what she does on a regular basis. Damn. So I really, like, would not do that to him on camera, but then I think about the fact that I did drench Josh, and I took biscuits. I took Popeye's biscuits and put them on both sides of his ears.
I was here for that. Them niggas was going extreme.
I dumped like M&Ms on his head, but bro, anybody who was here, he was gone off the mushroom and MDMA gummy, and it was like we were supposed to do something.
He was our ride.
But they tried to do
deteriorate.
They tried to do smelling salts on this nigga in his sleep.
Did nothing.
We
covered his mouth and put the smelling salts under his nose. Did nothing.
Didn't work.
And then he once he finally got up, he went outside, watched me and Lush drive away, and then texted me 10 minutes later and says, yo, you and Lush leave yet? That's what those gummies did to him.
Wait, what the fuck?
It was awesome.
That's what a Jedi flip will do to you.
He was
mushrooms and MDMA.
No, it's such it's such a low.
Nah, hell no.
Yes, but it's such a low dose for that.
He was off it when he picked you for the contest.
For real?
Yeah, he had his pack of
Fire.
cigarettes with the gummy sitting
Fire.
right on top of it, and he was
Can
just
you
nibbling
open
it all
some
day.
and pass me some? I can't hold them because that's disrespectful to the homegirl.
What happened?
You about
Oh, are
to
you
eat the
serious?
Hellcat?
Bro,
can't
I
open
want to
it.
get
That's
into this though. I
disrespectful.
was like, is it fucked up to eat something like this? Because it's
I'm
kind of
just
like
hungry.
oh yeah,
But
I
I
want
can't
one.
hold it
I
and
want
open
one,
it. That's
bro. Yeah,
disrespectful.
we got to eat this so we can get past all the
don't
bad
know if I
energy. That's
trust
what we got to
this,
do.
be honest.
Wait, okay, guys, I wanted to tell you guys about something really, really big that's going on.
Oh, shit.
It's the everything.com, everything 420 app. Fuck, I really wish I could redo that. I hate being loud. It's the everything 420 app. Has anyone heard about the everything 420 app? You just search E420 in the App Store or check out everything420.com. And if you haven't checked it out, you're really missing out. They always have deals going on and they have new product drops on a regular basis. I recommend checking out their house brand flower called the Universal Plug. It's called Top Shelf. It's what we smoked earlier. It's definitely why we're being so silly. So make sure you go and add that to your cart. They've also got products from Cookies, Stizzy, Cake, Tyson, Pagwoods, you name it. The app makes it super easy to get everything delivered fast. So use code NOJUMPER at checkout for discount. That's everything420.com. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about? Go to the video. So we already talked about Ann Hefe sleeping. Let's check out Ann Hefe sleeping again in the parking lot at the gas station.
Oh, bro, I was like, how do I know this dude?
Hey, man, it's Hefe out here.
Yeah, man, what's the deal?
Holla it out at me, feel me? 4-5 big. Hey, Trey, yeah.
No, man, real niggas do real shit. We don't get caught up in that internet clown shit.
Yo, damn, homie. On the set.
All right, so that
Hey, man,
video.
it's Hefe out here.
Adam's
So that seems pretty innocuous. Seems like pretty whatever. It's just like a dude showing love to Ant, taking a little selfie video with him. He shouts out both his own hood, which happens to be King Pill's hood, and he says 8 Trey. He says them like together. 4-5 base, 8 Trey. When I saw it, I'm like, that's just a guy showing love. That's a guy being chill as fuck in the parking lot.
Seemed cool to me.
I have now seen photographic evidence of text messages proving that as soon as he did that, he sent it to King Pill and acted like he punked you out.
Oh.
These them internet games you be talking about, huh? Ant?
Dang.
This is what I'm talking about because
Mickey
look
and
at.
Tricky.
this is the screenshot right here. Man, we got a FaceTime. Don't start believing C words. I was getting gas at a random spot out there and I seen blood. Hopped out on him. Simple. He capping though. That shit weird. This is from King Pill's story earlier. So basically, he acted like
So
it
he
was,
threw his homie under the bus, essentially, is number one.
I mean, no.
I like that.
What he did is he saw Ant. He acted super cool and chill and like completely was pushing peace. And according, I mean, I don't know if you want to share that, but what he said was not flattering towards King Pill at all. And then he sent the video to King Pill right away and presented a completely different version of events.
Right, because when I first saw the Pill post that on a story, I was like, oh, why is Pill mischaracterizing this interaction to this, like,
But
degree?
look, this
Like,
is what we gonna say. Y'all civilians, y'all not like, you know what I'm saying, technically you do your tagging thing, y'all not in the gang life.
You got no throws.
So y'all seen this, y'all understood what happened. Now, for dude to do that, if he did that, if that ain't no Photoshop shit, if that's the real deal, that's cold, like that's cold markish behavior and that's clown behavior. I'm gonna tell you exactly, this is how y'all seen the encounter. This is exactly how it happened. First off, you in LA. That's one.
You out of bounds.
You're in a Crip neighborhood. That's number 2. 3, I pull up at the gas station, hop out. He see me like everybody else see me out in public, bro. I don't hide nothing. I'm in public every day, bro. The people see me, bro. Like on everything. He see me. Aunt Hefe. I look back at him, what's up? I walk in there, pay for my gas. When I pay for my gas, he already pumping his gas. I walk back out, he like, man, hey, Aunt Hefe, man, what's up, bro? Hey, I watch you, bro, man, what's the deal? Ooh, I'm like, what's the word? I put the 91, put my pump on the gas, walk up to him like, what's the deal? He like, oh, man, nothing. He like, man, you mind if I get a picture? I'm like, for sure. He like, man, before we get a picture, bro, I just, want to tell you, bro. He like, man, I'm from 456. I'm like, oh, all right, for sure. Hey, Trey. Well, he like, yeah, man, that stuff with you and Pill, bro. I don't know what y'all, you got going on, bro. That shit weird, this and that. I ain't gonna even expose other shit that was even like, we just had that conversation and Y'all seen what he put the camera up, bop, and that's the little exchange we had. Pump my gas, he pumped this shit. We both hopped in our cars and got on. It was never no aggression. It was all peace. Nigga, the energy was regular, bro. Oh, God. The energy was regular.
And
that's what it seemed like.
You can't say that he like
come on, man,
punked you out,
and that's why. But
look, he says his set and your set back to back. Like,
why
as
would
if
you
there's
send
unity.
this to your boy that you punked me out when you say 4-5 bigs to the 8 trays?
Yeah.
So this the type of clown activity shit I be talking about. Just like we was in here in No Jumper, we had a little shit. We both said this motherfucker cool, no problem. We both walked out this motherfucker at the same time. He walking behind me. I never looked back, never was scared. He asked me, hey, you going to the bathroom? No, I'm out of here. He like, all right, I'm about to go to the bathroom. Me and my folks, we leave. I look up, this dude on his Instagram, oh yeah, how I get punked out. I'm the one that dissed his hood. Weird shit like that. This shit, he take this video from his homie. Even if my homie did send me this and say, man, hey, I ran in the Jefe, this what it was, I would look at the video like, nigga, you clowning. Nigga, you ain't get up on that. Nigga, why you say 4-5 bigs to the 8 trays? Nigga, I would have got up on my homie, nigga. Oh, come on, bro, that shit clown shit. That's what I keep down. He want to talk about, oh, let's fight a celebrity boxing match. Well, Adam Ben posed that shit 20 months back. Oh, I ain't trying to fight Jefe. I'm trying to fight 4 extras or what's the other Aaron the plumber, because we doing like the same type of thing. Bro, your numbers is slipping. Your ass fell off the map. Nigga, you not about to get no clout off me. I will beat the shit out of you, boy. Like, come on, guy. Like, man, stop playing. You niggas is clowns, bro. That's the type of shit I be talking about, bro. It be clown motherfuckers, bro. Like, that shit clown. That shit clown behavior, bro.
I saw the post you made earlier. You were saying essentially like he could holler at Wax.
Man, on God, nigga. Straight up.
And you said you hollered
what
at
I said.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
He apologized to Wack, I heard.
Simple, yeah, bitch shit.
What do you apologize for?
Yeah.
It don't even matter. Like, what you apologizing for? Like, what you apologizing for? Because Wack called and got on his ass like other niggas apologize. Hey, boy, what you said this? Hey, don't make me put this up, man. Look, all right, you know what, man? Niggas making public apologies and shit, man. Niggas ain't gangster, bro. I'm not buying that shit, bro. Like, miss me with the clown shit, bro. For real. Keep that shit social media. Keep that shit cute, bro.
I didn't want to disrespect the guy that made the video with you, but like after hearing all this, and still it's no disrespect to him, but that looked like
that's
a fan.
what transpired, because
it
some
looked
shit
like
like
a
that,
fan video, bro. Like
some shit like that has happened to me where a nigga seen me at a mall, Burbank. He see me at a mall. He take a picture with me. Everything when I'm coming out of Foot Locker and shit, buy some shoes for my daughter. He take a picture with me. The nigga post on Instagram, yeah, I was finna snatch this bitch ass nigga chain. Yeah, nigga, you walked right up to me, asked me for a picture, bro. Almighty, flagged me down, hugged me, selfie, and was like, yeah, I was gonna snatch that bitch. I should snatch that bitch ass nigga chain, huh? What the fuck be happening in niggas' minds?
Yeah, that's
like,
weird.
Nigga, that was gay. If you was gonna do what you was gonna do, nigga, you should have did it. You shouldn't have took no picture with me and then went on the internet and said that a whole different situation transpired. Shit be weird out here,
A lot of these niggas ain't thorough, bro. Like I said, bro, like a lot of these niggas be with niggas like, that nigga hang with niggas like 10 years younger than him, 15 years younger than him and shit. Like, bro, like most of the time, nigga, I be by myself or with another nigga. I don't even hang with a pack of niggas, though I can do that. I don't even do that. Like, niggas be hard with packs and niggas, trying to be hard with packs and niggas and weapons and all that, man. Niggas is suckers, bro. Like, man, that dude came regular, man. Like, it wasn't no smoke. And if he sent that to that dude to smoke, man, that shit is weird, bro.
Yeah,
like,
if he did do
come
that,
on, man. You asked me for a picture and asked me, because if you didn't even ask me I would have told your ass, like, nigga, what the fuck is you pulling your phone out for? Like, you asked me to do that. Like, it ain't no just walking up on me, pulling phones out, cameras out, none of that. Nigga, I'm a member. Nigga, I'm a get off. Nigga, like, am I in the streets banging like I once was? No, nigga, but I'm still a member. If you do certain shit, I'm gonna get on your motherfucking ass so fast, you're gonna find out, nigga. All that sleepy Jefe shit, I'm gonna be wake Jefe on your ass, quick.
Woke Jefe.
Yeah, play if a nigga want to. Telling you.
I mean, to be real though, like, we kind of already knew that King Pill didn't really care about telling the truth, because I mean, he went on the podcast. He said he dated SZA when he was in high school, even though she's not even from the West Coast. He said that he threw piss on Big Sad in prison. Big Sad said it never happened. There's just like a lot of different stuff that he's basically just made up out of thin air. Even with me, he's just making up shit at this point.
Yeah,
you know, it's like
weird.
He did like all his shit has been tanking on Cam Capone, where he's been doing podcasts and shit. And then he also did a Witty Apparatus podcast. He getting like 1,000 views per clip on that shit. Like, his shit is in the dirt, so he has to try to bait Ant at this point. Like, Ant is his best bet of like, oh, I could do a beef with this guy. Because if it's not that, like, I seen he did a house check vlog with DC Baby Draco.
Yeah.
It's an Airbnb. It's so obvious that this is not where he lives and that he did not decorate this place. He did a fake house tour in an Airbnb. That's so crazy.
It's kind of amazing,
And
actually.
he's talking about how he lives in this apartment with a bunch of other like 18-year-old boys. Like, he really has like a concubine type thing going on there.
Hence the pink nails.
He's like a cult leader.
But it's like this, yo. You can get blue pilled.
Diddling the young
You
boys.
can get blue pilled, red pilled, or king pilled. And I think we know what that looks like now.
Spoiler, the king pilled one is where you get fucked in the ass. Yeah.
Look,
Apparently.
I don't know, bro, and I don't got no beef with bro or nothing. I don't really know too much about him, you feel me, besides the shit that I seen with you. But I just seen him becoming like a new character up here, and he was doing this little thing. I personally think that his biggest mistake was beefing with you. Because I think he could have went somewhere with that little trolling shit. Because people love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
people love that
come
internet
on,
ass
bro,
shit.
like-
And I think being around you, that would have helped him.
But
You feel me?
It makes sense that, well, the whole thing with him is that, like, I'm one of the few people that was, like, trying to shine a light on him. So as soon as I turn it off, which, granted, we're still making fun of him and everything, which probably won't really last that much longer. But, like, you know, he just has so few outlets. Like, I was one of the few people that was really, like, trying to make him more interesting to the people. Like,
He
he's
should've
one
waited.
person that you can look at that, like, the second that the no jumper clout spigot got turned off, it was just over. He
If
did
he
not
would-
have, like, some of these dudes, when those dudes left and started their own platform and stuff, they had a wave at that time. There is no wave for King Pill. Like, everybody's done with it. It's over. It's
He
just
should have
not-
waited.
it's
It was
nothing.
too early.
And my
in his
stupid
career.
ass feed into his bullshit. Like my
Yeah.
little brother told me, like, hey, look, bro, you like it's all I said, I already know. It's just like the stupidity. I don't care what nobody else think, but it's just the weird shit. Like, bro, stop being weird, bro. You didn't want no smoke in the beginning. Adam been proposed that shit to you. It was nothing then, it ain't nothing now, bro. Like, for real, stop playing it and you keep uploading this shit. Like, why would you upload some shit talking about your homie got up on me and I was scared pushing peace and he the one said 4-5 bics to the 8 trays. Nigga, I wouldn't have said nothing like that, nigga. I just do this, nigga, 'cause that's what it is, nigga. But if a nigga want to make me turn on a 3, I can turn that on too, nigga. That's easy.
All right, so while we were just having that conversation, the Booch man himself did try to call in. And when I said, I responded, 1 sec, and he
Oh,
said,
man.
still protecting suspect. Yo, Brandon.
Hey, man, you know, Adam, you got to step your journalism game up, man. You've been reporting a lot of misinformation lately.
What's the misinformation?
All right, one, you put out a video saying DC Baby Draco got robbed. Suspect was like he got stripped. You know me, I'm not up on the situation. So I go and I look. It turns out bro did like a skit, like a joke, and y'all reported like that was real news.
Yeah, we got trolled. It'll happen again. Trust me.
We got his paperwork, too.
Listen to this. This is what I want to know. When I was in county jail 4 times, mainline bands are white. Don't matter what no gangbanger nobody tell you. If you in general population, your wristband is white. If you have any other wristband, there's a reason for that.
No,
Can
they're
we
not.
ask suspect to give us the numbers off of his blue wristband so
They're
we can
not
see? Because the
white.
numbers will tell you why the person has a color wristband that's
No, it
other
don't.
than white.
It's actually hanging up in
No,
the
it
office.
don't. He just making. Did you Google this?
We can look it up and see why this guy was with a blue wristband.
Did you
I wanna
Google
know why
this?
guy didn't have a white general population wristband since he's trying to.
Hefe, you
Oh,
ever
okay.
seen a white wristband?
How about
in LA
this? How about this?
County?
I have an
The
idea.
white one.
Can we
Lines was
choose
white with, like,
someone-
blue lines going through it, if I
Blue.
remember.
It's blue with the little blue lines
Lines.
and then
Okay,
it's white
all right.
under it.
Listen,
Not
listen.
no white wristband. This nigga
An
making
arbiter.
shit up.
And I ain't been in the county.
You know what
since
an arbiter
2012.
is? We need someone. We need someone.
Yeah, a long
Okay,
time
arbiter,
ago it was white.
Suspect.
He's making
We need
shit
someone
up.
who we can all agree is an expert
Oh
in
my
the
God.
county jail, and we'll let
just
them
thought-
be the decision maker.
Like, I just, like,
I guess you
last
qualify.
Yeah,
time, no, the last
I like
time,
you.
the last time I've been to LA County Jail was 2012. My wristband, it was white with my name on there, my pictures on there, and it had the blue like lines going through
Blue.
there.
I mean, that was like 14 years ago or whatever, so I feel like maybe we need like
Blue
a
and
more
white,
current
it's like
reference.
blue.
It's,
Do they
it's
switch it
literally
up
blue
ever?
and white. It's
Yeah,
just blue.
but like
There is
blue-
no
yeah.
white wristband. That don't exist.
Straight white with the numbers on it.
No,
Yeah.
that don't exist.
I wish I
That
could
don't
call
exist.
for extra. I wish
That
I
don't
see.
exist,
This
gang.
is why it pays to
That
have
don't
before extra
exist,
pass.
brother.
But that's before the dude escaped and they changed the wristbands and put the pictures on.
Hey,
That don't exist. It ain't no just straight white wristband. That don't exist right now, bro. That's just not even a thing.
All right, but But just give us the
Not a
numbers
thing.
off the wristband.
It's not a
Give
thing.
us the numbers off the wristband.
And the
All
numbers
right,
don't say nothing.
let's table that. What else do we have to
The
talk
wristband
about?
was right here.
So that's 2 things. 3, y'all still talking about me, which is crazy. Like, the thing with this guy suspect, I already told you, Adam, just pay him. You don't got to pay me. We can line it up. I don't even need to get paid, bro, but we know this guy is too scary. The guy got an F- in his own city, but gets on no jumper and continues to try to act hard. We know you're scared, bro. You ran, you hid in a corner, you pulled out a knife. At that point, you basically announced, well, I am a bitch. Like, that's what that is.
But wait, you didn't get an F- on the tuna report card, did you?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I don't think he deserves an F-. He's caught numerous fades.
I said this stuff should have got a higher grade.
These niggas talking about a YouTube video.
You don't
Like this shit real
Like
life.
it's real.
Like get the fuck out. This nigga's a goofball, bro. You 50 talking about YouTube report cards, my nigga.
He's not 50, right? How old
Get
are
your
you?
fucking life together, gang.
Yo, I'm 50.
What does age have to do with it? See what I'm saying? This guy just deflects because he knows
Oh,
all we need to
man.
do, bro. Adam, suspect is never gonna remember this. Was extremely successful, 100,000 views per video. So it plummeted down. The whole time it was plummeting.
The No Jumper Show has been averaging over 100,000 views.
Like
Just let me say
115,
this point.
But you are lying because the No Jumper Show has been averaging over 100,000 views.
You guys were making incredible, crazy views. No Jumper is not where it once was, and the whole time during that descent, suspect was there. So how you gonna bring a dead creative player and think that that's gonna revitalize something? This guy is like autistic. He has nothing to offer.
How do you respond to the fact that Suspect has 69% of the vote and you have 31% in the poll of who won the war? 69% voted for Suspect.
What are the numbers on the vote?
Watching the show?
That is 2,700 or 2,200 votes.
No. But I want to know how many people are watching the show.
Right now, I believe, what is it, 7K, something like that?
Right. So what I'm saying to you is this: your goal, Adam. You pretending like you're not trying to do better and better every week. You were at 9,000 2 weeks ago. Now with this dude, I'll show you at 7,000.
I feel like you're just making numbers up. I don't. You're just making shit up. Where were you at 9,000? Like I don't. You're acting like you remember this better than me, but I'm just not going for it.
Brandon, the fool.
Bringing everybody. Listen, Adam, I need you to do this. Go look in the mirror. Be like, I am not the HR guy. I never will be. Let me get someone else to do HR. Y'all got Ricky there, somebody talented. Y'all still running y'all mouth about fucking Kingpin.
But what is HR? Like what? Why do we need HR in this scenario? Like we're talking about stuff on a podcast.
Now the poll is 70%
Y'all
to
talking
30.
about.
It's getting worse. The more he talks, the more the votes go for me.
The vote can go wherever it want to. The reality is, these same people could say they support you, but the same people go to other channels and hate watch where people talk bad about you. So is that really support? That's not. But when you got an opportunity,
Ooh, it's getting
good
dark.
He's angry as
are gonna
hell.
leave because you bring people like Suspect back, and more new people gonna come.
But again, Suspect currently has a 70% rating where you're at 30%, which I mean it's men lie, women lie, numbers
Numbers
lie.
don't-
Wait,
That's
Donnie,
what
can you
votes
move
is
the
called.
can you
That's
move
drastic.
the mouse, Donnie?
2436.
Oh, it's a 4. Oh,
And the votes are still going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your vote in. Let your voice be heard.
Let's ask a question. Have the numbers on the shows he's been on gone up?
I would say that people like seeing him on the news. I'm seeing a lot of positive comments. He's definitely got haters, but I mean,
It's a yes or no answer.
Do I think that Suspect is a asset to the podcast as a whole? Yes.
I help keep this shit going through the dark times, nigga. No cap. I help keep this shit going through the dark times.
I'm not sure that the Almighty Suspect fans are becoming members. I would like to get some data on that. I'm not totally sure, but hopefully more
the
of the
defiant
Suspect,
ones?
the Suspect appreciators, the Almighty appreciators, the AAs.
Are the defiant ones?
Hopefully they become members. I would love to have them as members. Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
want to ask a question. It's a yes or no answer.
What's the question? I'll try to give you a yes or no answer.
Are are the numbers? Have the numbers on the shows that suspect been on? Have they gone up? Have things jumped 2,000, 3,000 above average since bro has been on different
Have
shows?
they with him?
I do feel like the news. I think there is a bit of a bump associated with
Yes.
suspect.
Bro, y'all ended the news early
Yes.
because the views were so bad, bro.
And then he always want to
Man.
come with a new reason.
When was that?
No, we ended the news early because
Oh
there
yeah.
was a technical issue.
There was a tech issue this
Which-
week. There was on one episode that people were pretty annoyed by, but that was not ending the stream because
Stop
of
it.
suspect
He
being
just like lying.
getting low views or whatever.
That's funny as fuck, though.
But this is a mirror. This is a window into the mind of the conspiracy theorist that he just makes
He
this
just
up
makes it up as he
and then
goes.
tells us that like we're supposed to believe it about us.
He's good.
Adam's just letting them cook.
Listen, bro. Bro is a dead fish. Ain't nobody watching because of bro. Nobody gonna watch because
What do you say to the allegation that suspect is
71.
living rent free inside your head? Perhaps literally.
I would say pay suspect to line it up with me. You don't gotta give me nothing. He's a bitch. He ain't gonna do it. Period. Now we get to go back to the era where people can't be at the studio together no more.
Just you and him, right?
Why is that? That's him.
You can't make me mad no more. I already won the war, brother.
Let me ask you a question. Have I ever asked you to not allow somebody to no jumper when I'm there?
If that shit hits 72, it's over.
Have I said
No,
that?
you have not said that.
Have I said that, Adam?
Never. So we go back to the air because you
Well,
let this
anybody
bitch
right
back
here
in.
shouldn't
Now
said
we gotta
that
put this
shit.
nigga
I ain't
in
never said
PC
that.
Where certain people can't be in a room when that nigga's here.
I've
Who wants to
never
go
been.
back to that nonsense?
But it's just you.
It's just you.
It doesn't matter. Bro, if he's a host, stand on it, bro. Lets all these little dudes keep him from coming up to no jumper, then tries to get on and act tough, bro. You were scared of DC Baby Draco. DC Baby Draco disrespected you. Then you try to act like he was a bitch because you thought he got robbed. You
No,
scared of
DC
other
Baby
niggas
Draco's a
from,
bitch because he's a pedophile.
There's no, listen. You could say I'll take a major L. But
He
I
has
promise
pedo
you,
work.
There's nobody in LA County that's running around saying, yeah, that nigga Brandon avoids me because he's scared. Suspect, you have several people where you won't come around if they're around. It's just a mark, dude. Give it up. Take care of your kids. Stop pretending to be tough. No one
Read
buys
that
it.
paperwork.
All right, y'all.
Read that paperwork.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
He
Just
didn't like
calls
how that
in,
went.
does the 10 minutes. He's
Nah,
out.
he thought I was
Very-
going to yell with him and all of that. That's not what we're
Yeah.
doing. Already
He's
won.
improving though. He got off the phone by himself. We didn't have to ask him to get
It's
off.
because
the
it
phone.
wasn't going how he wanted it. He thought I was going to yell with him.
Yeah,
We weren't really
This the nigga he
responding that
mentioned
much,
it.
yeah.
What that paperwork say? This the nigga he mentioning.
Hey, look, man. Look, I ain't gonna need you. I'm gonna let you go ahead and
He
read it.
playing
on,
with
you feel me?
kids. He playing with kids in West Coast game where it's posted and we missing out.
Okay, but let's be real.
We missing out.
I've heard numerous allegations about Stockton rappers trafficking underage girls.
He's not from Stockton. He's
Then-
from Oakland.
I know, but I'm just saying. Then this RICO comes out about whoever, and that's one of the main allegations is that they're trafficking underage girls. And I've definitely heard about, look at fucking Tania's kid. This is happening. It's out there.
Yes.
All I'm saying is like, is this basically totally normalized
No.
in the pimp world?
No.
Hell no.
For sure.
So there's a
For
big
sure.
chunk of people who
For
think
sure.
that that's fucked up and wrong.
For sure.
There's
Okay.
absolutely
For
niggas
sure.
out there doing it, but I ain't gonna lie. Me
It's-
personally,
look, that shit, look, that shit normalized because it's too many cases. You talking to a nigga that's been in the feds, been in the state. I've seen too many niggas, whether they gangbangers or from whatever state, all these niggas getting out here trying to pimp. These niggas ain't playing the game how it's supposed to go. They whooping ass. They gorilla pimps. Like some of these niggas by force. Whether it's by force or you putting a baby, like whatever the case may be, like it's a contact sport for these niggas. They not on the ism, you know what I'm saying, mouthpiece, none of that. Like a lot of these niggas have dealt with kids. I'm not gonna put it on everybody, but
'Cause that's
that
a
shit
percentage.
have
That ain't everybody.
been normalized because that's what's going on. But it's like you can't. I mean, what you gonna do? Police another motherfucking pimping? But yeah, these motherfucking
Yes.
pimps is out here fucking with
I think
underage people. And some dudes do get caught up and get the bad rap. Some of these bitches do be lying. You know what I'm saying? Little girls do be lying, acting like they older than what they is. And some of these niggas be knowing they be predators. It is what it is.
I
mean, the
think
one-
the streets is in general is becoming watered down because niggas be snitches in their hood. It be all type of shit going on and people slide shit under the rug. So I think that also went the same with the pimping world. Niggas slide shit under the rug because the streets is is cooked as a whole. But I ain't gonna act like I ain't been around at 3 a.m. in circles where niggas is like, this nigga gotta get off this motherfucking blade because we know he got babies. So I'm not just gonna act like when niggas find out that it just be like, oh, we don't give a fuck. Cause I done seen it with my own eyes. Niggas get kicked up off that motherfucker. Bitches, niggas are sending they bitches to get the kids off. I done seen that this shit with my own eyes where bitches and niggas get kicked off the track for having children. So yeah, a lot of people is doing weird shit, but it's also a lot of people that's policing it within their own community. You know what I'm saying? To where niggas is like, nah, y'all gotta get the fuck from over here because y'all fucking it up. That's weird. Y'all gotta get that shit from up over here. So it's not just everybody doing this shit with kids. I ain't never, ever, ever, ever even accidentally fucked with no
This is
kid.
one thing that I want to make clear is that there are people that we all know who are associated with this RICO that we're talking about, P4K in particular. I'm used to it at this point that the indictment comes out. It's a bunch of the worst shit you ever heard in your entire life. You can't help but feel completely disgusted when you read it. And then once people end up going to trial or accepting plea deals or whatever, you realize that, you know, it would be wrong to cast some of these charges or judgments about the entire group of people. There's also a chance that they're just actually not guilty of some of this stuff. So I'm not directly casting judgment on any of these people. I haven't seen enough information in order to do that yet. But based on what we're seeing in the shit, like when I was seeing the press conference and she was talking about how like all of these girls are basically coming out of the orphanage system, which
that's crazy.
Just sounds
So
horrific.
dark. Yeah.
But also I'm like prepared for that to not necessarily pan out when this all comes to.
There's
But
definitely
this is also
truth to that.
separate from DC
I
because
don't
he
know.
went to jail.
Okay, but
Feel
yeah,
me?
that's
DC Baby
different.
Draco went to jail. And nigga, he bit the bitch ear off. I read the paperwork. He bit the bitch ear off and then he burnt the baby pictures that he had with the bitch with his baby mama. He bit her ear off
Maybe
and
he's
he
on
burnt
some
their
Mike
baby
Tyson fan.
pictures. He was on some Tyson shit. And then it also say in the paperwork that he pressured the minor victim not to come to court to testify on him. I don't know why we ain't supposed to do
Witness
shit,
intimidation.
Yeah, witness
That's a
intimidation
serious
and all of that
charge
shit.
sometimes.
And he got multiple pimping and minor charges. You feel me? And this was before that RICO shit. He been known for that. That's why he down here.
But I mean, like I have multiple homies who like homegirls who were social workers and have told me that exact same thing, that literally like pimps are snatching chicks or young late girls up from the foster care system and things like that, and like
Yeah.
That's
fast
crazy.
tracking them to the blade.
They got like the
I ain't never
directory or
had no
something.
foster kids.
And,
I never had
and
no
you would
foster
also
babies.
like what Sus said though makes sense, and this is kind of the point I was trying to make the other day when we were talking about it, is that beyond the moral aspect of it, you would think it would make the blade way hotter to have a bunch
It
of
sure does.
like that's like when the
Niggas
agencies
don't
start
want that
intervening
shit over there,
like,
bro. Niggas don't want it. But I'm not gonna act like a lot of shit. You right, because I didn't personally, and I'm so glad that you said that, I didn't personally stop kicking it with niggas because I told niggas, I seen this man in San Diego with babies. 3.
So babies is just
To me-
slang for underage girls.
Yeah, I seen him out here with babies, bro.
I just
And-
want to make sure.
Yeah,
No,
I seen
that's
this
why he was
nigga-
confusing me when he kept saying
I'm like,
baby.
you're not
I'm
actually
thinking,
talking about
because you
babies.
got me thinking like I'm like, nah.
Dude with like a
Because them is babies, bro.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
a 9-year-old,
Yeah,
gang.
yeah,
Nigga,
yeah.
in 5 years, she 14. Them is
Right,
babies.
20-year-olds
Yeah.
are babies to me, to be
Them
honest.
is babies in my eye. I'm 27, bro. A 14-year-old is a fucking baby. You know what I'm saying? So nigga was out there with 3 babies. I had a problem with it, nigga. The bitches tried to get them off the blade, all kind of shit. Everybody had a problem with it, allegedly. You feel me? So boom, nigga, I see him maybe a year later up in a different state out here in Hollywood with some niggas that I fuck with. And I was like, I seen this nigga with babies, gang. Like, y'all gotta like, nigga, I don't know about y'all, but I'm finna maneuver. This nigga at the 7-Eleven, kicking it with niggas and shit. I'm like, I'm finna get on. Like, this nigga be having kids and shit. Niggas be like, yeah, bro, we heard you. Y'all, I seen it. I'm not kicking it with niggas. So it absolutely do get swept under the rug with a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure. And I ain't gonna, and like, this is not across the board. And I ain't just saying that that's what it is. It's a mixture of everything. You feel me? Like, shit, this life. So it's a mixture of everything. You feel me? But like these dudes do, just because they grown, like, man, dudes do be messing with underage girls. Like, let's call it is what it is. You can get mad. And if you mad, obviously you one of the ones that participate in it. You got somebody that participate in it. It just is what it is. I've been around these dudes. You feel me? I don't have to judge paperwork. I don't have to read paperwork with sex trafficking and people getting starved, getting locked in rooms, and you know what I'm saying? And some people be fast and thrust themselves into that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just all because they underage that they being tricked. Some people be grown and fast and thrust themselves into it, and it don't matter whichever way you slice
But
it.
it's up to
Once you understand somebody's underage and you deal with them like you're a piece of shit,
You are
just
bad.
what it
It's
is.
still
fully- I don't
predatory
give a fuck
period.
if she come with
Yeah.
10,000 hot
sure.
ready. Nigga, I'm cool on that. You are a baby. I don't want no parts of that. I'm good. You are ready to go down, nigga. You finna go under the jail. I just can't do it, bro. I got 2 girls. We're not playing like that.
Yeah, for
Babies
sure.
is completely off
It's
limits,
fucked up,
bro.
and I feel like the underlying political reason for doing all this right now is that the World Cup is coming
Yeah,
here, the
absolutely.
Olympics are coming here soon
Absolutely.
after that, you know, because I mean, when Ant said, when you asked, is it normalized, I said, hell no, but hearing Ant talk about it, to be real, I know people who have gone through this story, like, you know, 16-year-old with the pimp's name on her face type of thing, and that's just the way she's getting it now, and like, she might tell you it's my decision. I'm living this lifestyle,
Like
whatever
girls you
it
went
may
to high
be.
school with who straight up just like
Yeah.
at some point were just doing that.
Just for real, just
Like,
like,
that's
we
crazy.
got into the
and,
game
like,
weak,
look,
you know?
Look, think about it from this standpoint. You got, I don't know where you was in high school on the East Coast.
In Nashua, New Hampshire.
So look,
No,
I know-
no,
look, all right, look, no. I'm not talking about prostitution.
No, for sure. Just
I'm
any.
I'm
all
just
this
saying.
shit,
I'm just
yeah.
saying that from this standpoint. Like I remember, and it was going on before my time. And this shit was probably this shit. I don't know if it going everywhere, but I know out here, like it was going on when I was in high school. Man, how many older dudes that you seen that you knew from the neighborhood or from somewhere else was pulling up to the school,
Yeah.
picking girls up?
Yeah.
Grown ass man.
Not from the neighborhood, but that happened to me. I had a crush
I
on
mean,
this chick.
whether it's from the neighborhood or
Some
whether it was a
dude,
grown
yeah,
man
yeah.
that
For us,
you
if
know
it's the neighborhood,
pulling
we
up,
be
you know
outside
for
and we
sure.
know the niggas.
We in high school, she
Okay,
probably
okay.
15, 16. This dude is easily 25,
Yeah.
27, 30, pulling
Absolutely.
up, picking her up, knocking
Yeah.
her down.
Bro, when I was 16,
I seen that. I was
happened
in
to
middle
me.
school
It
and I
happened
was
to me.
mad
It
this
happened
nigga
to
was
me.
coming to pick
Come
up
on,
the bitch
bro.
from high school.
no cap.
And I'm like, you taking all the middle school pussy. I'm trying to talk to this bitch. And your grown ass drove up to this motherfucker.
Hey, in a Mustang,
Weird
something
ass
sick.
nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
disgusting.
I was so upset.
When I was 16, I lost my
what's
bitch to a 25-year-old in a Mercedes.
Wait, what's
what
that?
the fuck I'm gonna do to compete with that?
What's
You
that
feel me?
movie?
Like,
What's that one movie that hit?
13. The little girls in Venice.
No. The movie with the dude who had the bald head, famous bald head dude. He was always angry in every movie. Light skinned dude.
Wait.
You know what I'm talking about? He got beat up. Is this the dude that whack fought?
Yo, I had a homie in high school, and after I graduated high school,
Who, Stacy?
he continued to go to
From the wood.
the prom for 4 years in a row
What?
because he was dating a different high school senior every year
That's
for
all that-
4 years. I'm not kidding. Like he continued. That was just the dating pool that he was working within.
That he's like
That's
Matthew
insane.
McConaughey and
Dazed and Confused.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
an
not
absolute legend.
I don't 100%
They just
know if
keep
this
on
is true.
getting
My sister
younger.
told me this, but she might have been exaggerating. But that's a story I heard.
School got to intervene at a certain point. You
Like,
feel me?
bro, you can't keep showing
motherfucker-
up.
You feel me? Motherfuckers got bald spots and 401ks.
Can't keep coming
Taking
here.
bitches to prom. Fuck out of here, homie.
That shit out, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. In middle school, that shit had me high. I was in 7th grade, and the nigga who was in like 11th, 12th kept coming to get this bitch pulling up, and I'm like, I'm sick. This bitch ass nigga got a car. I'm like 13. This nigga grown as fuck. He got a 5 o'clock shadow coming to pick this bitch up after 7th grade.
25-year-old with a Mercedes and a fucking apartment on Doheny.
Taking
Man,
all
are
your
you-
bitches.
What?
I'm out here.
And you're feeling like a
I got
loser.
Metro
Dirty gang.
monthly
Like,
tap
damn, I
card.
gotta get a car.
No cap,
Dirty
I'm
game.
14 Metro monthly tap card. That's all
Bro.
I got. Nigga, this nigga got whip, all kind of shit. It was a wrap.
But so how do you guys feel about the fact that we can thank our good friend Smac for this recent development?
got
Man, we ain't doing that. We
He
can't take
interviewed the
Shout out to
mayor,
Smac, bro.
and he
Yeah,
asked the mayor what they were going to do to crack down on underage women on the blade, which is admirable.
I'm not mad at that.
I think that was a
Yeah.
fair and honest question on his behalf, even though apparently it was provided to him by the mayor. But then a
Most
couple days
intelligent thing
later,
he's ever said in
we
his
see
life.
this huge takedown. We can't be sure if Smac was involved with this, but
Chill.
I think every little bit helps.
Fuck up out of
This
here.
nigga trying to claim
Man,
Smac
hey,
got a pork
I mean, I'm
show.
proud of him.
Look. So, man,
That's
this
big for the
first,
community.
Man, first and foremost, so he up there, you talking to the mayor. Good political question. You know what I'm saying? You talking to the mayor, like, what you gonna just be in the room just sitting there? You a part of the cast? That's a good political question to ask about his community. But it comes down 2 weeks later. That's a fast-ass investigation to wrap P4K up and whoever else was on that motherfucker up.
And you know the
they
feds
said they've
take
been
their time.
investigating since 2021.
Feds take
You
their
know, he
time.
just happened to ask a political question.
I think Smac's been helping him since 2021.
Man, what
Chill,
the
bro.
fuck?
You
Man,
gotta fucking chill,
Man.
bro.
He's a helper. He wants to be involved. He's a
The
community
shit that
activist.
took me out, though.
Obviously, we
on
know that Smac has
He's a
nothing to
community
do.
activist. He's a helper.
Don't finish that sentence. I don't believe you.
No, I have a legitimate question though. Like we know that Smac obviously has nothing to do with that investigation. Like
Thank you.
him being on there asking that question.
I do not know that.
No, but here's what
gotta
I
fucking
know.
relax.
I got a
This is
legitimate-
assuming.
I got a
This is
legitimate-
glazing.
No, I got a legitimate question. Watch. Is it possible?
Johnny Glaze.
Is it possible? Just Glaze?
Just Glaze.
Just Glaze? No. Is it possible? Is it possible that this fool, him doing that and asking that question at that moment in such a public space, perpetuated the investigation and made them come down and sooner than they were going to?
Quick.
Okay, but
That is the real
I
question.
think so.
Al.
Fuck up out of here,
That's
the
the
same
real
way.
question.
When Luce and Brick were on the No
Boom,
Jumper
what
show,
happened the next day?
the Rico the next day, I think that our podcast, as much as I hate the fact that Rico happened, I think that our podcast might have been a little kick in the ass to be like, look, they're getting all chummy.
Yeah,
get them.
They're potted.
That was kind of different.
You know?
That was kind of different because
Facts.
that was just dumb. Because like, all right, shit, man, shit, I ain't got to speak to what was showed.
Yeah.
So what was showed just so happened,
Yeah.
coincidence. These motherfuckers pod together. The next day after them pod together, they get hit, and then
Man.
what was showed happened to get found. So that was just like some crazy cold shit right there.
You could tell
and
them,
the-
like, we
it's-
already
yeah.
got him. We gonna throw this extra charge on him. We got to get him right now. Throw
Yeah,
this
that
extra
was
one on
cold.
him.
It's
That was
crazy that
fucked
the
up.
feds are fans, though. They just everyday people like us. You know
They
what
just
I'm saying?
watch.
Just tapping in. They just tapping in. We going live at 4. You know what I'm saying?
There's probably one dude
Fuck
whose
them
job
niggas.
is to just watch every gang-related No Jumper
Yeah.
episode. And
Internet
right now,
police.
at this second, he's pumping his fist. Like, yeah, I'm that guy.
His name is Flacco.
Oh shit! Oh shit! No, the shit that took me out though was that someone commented Smac's first complete sentence took down the Hoovers.
Bro,
I was crying, bro.
Y'all gotta get off the hummy. That's my nigga, man.
First
Shout out my nigga
complete
Smac,
sentence.
bro.
Nah, he being a good
No,
Samaritan though.
he
That's
didn't do
righteous,
nothing.
righteous.
This is like the best thing that Smac has probably done in his entire life, if we're being honest. Like, this is the most noble, respectable, like, that's a huge moment. You sitting there with the mayor taking down criminal organizations. Like,
I
look at you.
personally believe that Smac's going to get a DP for this one.
You think so?
Yeah, I think somebody is going to find it within their heart to say, you know what, Smac, you are being summoned. It's DP time.
But people really
His
have
name got to come up in the paperwork. His name got to be in the paperwork. Y'all can't
than
just
that?
summon him for asking a political
Oh, we're
question.
working on that. We got the work.
You know, we
We're
should we
working on it. We
got the
podcasting.
work.
You know,
Y'all
we
gotta
should we in political spaces. I just asked a political question.
Isn't there like if there's a bunch of kids, right? There could be youngsters. They might not have any understanding of the way the feds make their investigations and all that. So they might actually think in their head. And it's not because they're squares. They might actually be active members and they're outside and this and that, but they just don't know. So they think when Smac did this, you feel me? Like, oh, he's the one that ratted. But for them to think that, it just shows how the lack of education.
I mean, not to switch the topic, but even the Kid Cudi shit, like everybody's calling Kid Cudi a snitch. Like that shit is so ignorant, bro.
Snitch about what?
That he got on the stand in the Diddy trial.
I mean,
I mean, you know,
He did.
Think I mean, if you told a description of something, what's that called?
Bro, but it's
Against you.
no, it's a federal case though. He was summoned. He said I didn't want to do it, and then they said no, you're coming to do this. What are you supposed to do?
And I have the amendment right to plead the fifth against your question.
Oh
Or
shit!
he
I
He
didn't
got
even
up on the
consider
stand.
that.
He got up on the stand and told events that happened. Like, yeah, I believe that Puffy broke in my house. He called me one day and said he was in my house. My house was broken
Petting
too.
his
Something about his
dogs.
car being blown up, all type of shit. So he definitely gave descriptions like that. He believed Puffy did this.
You
and
can get up there and say, I don't recall.
I don't recall.
I think
Three
Puffy, I mean, he
words.
can't say
Three
Puffy.
words.
That's what
It's
you
so much
supposed
he was
to.
saying
Okay, I
Puffy
don't
did
recall.
it. I'm saying you did it, but I didn't see you do it. But I know over this brawl we was into, and this shit didn't start happening until I started fucking with her. You did this.
He got his car blown up.
Yeah.
And he's a civilian.
I hate that they say his car got blown
Yeah,
up.
for sure, it's
bro.
civilian
It was
shit.
like-
Yeah, I mean, can't nobody hold him to no stand. He ain't not like he no fucking gangbanger street dude. He's a rapper. He's a civilian shit. So I mean,
But that
like,
doesn't mean he did
well, I mean,
right?
Ain't that nigga bisexual?
yeah, he told.
Ain't that
he
nigga gay?
told.
Fuck.
Ain't that nigga gay?
Ain't that N-word bisexual is such a good sentence.
Ain't that nigga
I know a girl-
bisexual?
Man, I know a girl who was fucking with Kid Cudi, and he stopped fucking with her, and oh Lord, I had to hear a lot about it. She was just bitching and whining for fucking forever about that shit. I was like, damn, that dick must have been incredible.
Ever
No
since
Diddy.
Ever since
No, did he?
I
can't say that
already knew he was
anymore.
about to
Diddy-
drop a cold
Diddy
one.
never did
I already
anything
knew he was
gay.
about to drop a cold one.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
the fuck he did.
once I saw
the nipple thing,
Yeah.
I've issued a ruling, not gay.
Nah,
gay.
that's gay.
No,
It's gay.
That's gay.
That's just moisturizer.
What gives
Nah,
you the
nigga.
authority to
So-
issue that ruling?
I've
Damn,
taken
daddy.
it upon
So
myself.
calling niggas daddy not gay.
So,
Damn,
right,
daddy.
so, all right, so right now you shooting porn and they want to add some new shit in and they like, hey Adam, look, we got this motherfucking capsule cum of another dude cum rubbing on your nipples to bring something new in. You gonna do this shit.
Y'all gotta go.
They knew it was out of pocket for you to ask me such a crazy question. No, I'm not doing that.
So what the fuck?
I'm just fucking around. No. Shout out to all my man. I do porn with dudes like when we're doing gangbang scenes or
Jail
whatever.
calling me right now.
Let's see.
A nigga from jail calling me right now. We could disprove that blue wristband shit right now.
Oh, okay.
Man, put
Here
him
we
on
go.
live.
Here we
Hold
go.
on.
let's get to the bottom of this.
Let's stop talking about cum.
Free call from an inmate in the Twin Towers Correctional. To accept this free call, press 0. To refuse this free call, hang up or press 1. This telephone call may be monitored or recorded.
Get out of here.
The use
Duffy,
of special
go.
calling features is
Get
not
out there.
permitted during this call. To consent to the monitoring or recording of this call, please press 1 after the tone. Thank you for using GTL.
Jim
Hello,
Laundry.
Ray. Look, gang. We on no jumper right now, fool. We on no jumper right now, gang. A nigga was talking about that PC shit. Tell him you and GP right now, and I was with you. And look, the nigga. Hold on. Before we even get there, a nigga had the nerve to say that GP got white wristbands. What color your wristband right now, gang?
Well, my shit red now because I'm at high power, but before my shit was blue.
Thank you. GP, your shit blue. Have you ever seen a nigga with a white wristband? Have you ever seen a white wristband?
No, fuck no. Ain't no white wristbands PC. You gotta have a gold.
Thank you. White wristband don't even exist at all, nigga.
Damn.
Thank you.
Hellcat.
And this my nigga from 6-0. He from Atlanta 6-0. You feel me? And this my boy. No cap. This my nigga. We crazy from 6-0. No cap. Hey, you.
Bro ain't never did no hoe shit. Bro was never a PC. Ain't nobody fuck with him. Even when bro went to the court line, because when you go to the court line, you see all the
This call is being recorded.
you see all the mainline niggas. Ain't none of those bitch ass niggas do shit to bro at the court line or none of that shit. So all those bitch ass niggas that be talking about bro PC and this and the third, bro ain't come back with no bumps, no bruises, no scars on none of that. So
Thank you. I was never no keep away, nigga. We was in GP doing our thing. Hey, buddy, could you call me back in like an hour? Hey, buddy, could you call me back in like an hour? Could you call me back in like an hour and we can have a conversation off this shit, you feel me?
yeah, for sure, I got you, gang.
All right, bet. Call me back in like 2 hours, gang.
All right, well, shit, it's probably gonna be like an hour. If not, bro, I'll just call you tomorrow because I get the phone tomorrow at 4. You know, I'm at high power. I only get 2 hours.
All right, bet. All right, nigga, watch your ass, gang.
All right, love you, gang.
All right, love you too, nigga.
Carrot gang.
Yeah, that's my boy. I don't know what niggas was talking about. I get jail calls all day, fool. It ain't no white wristbands that don't exist. He need to stop chat GPT and shit. Stop Googling shit. None of that shit exists. He be making shit up,
Well,
bro.
you know who I've been getting calls from? Everything 420. Just wanted to give another quick shout out to my people over at everything420.com for making smoking way more convenient. Just download the app and you're all set. They got glass, vapes, edibles, wild gift ideas, whatever the vibe, it's in there. Everything 420 is the plug, or get the E420 app and use code NOJUMPER at checkout. All right.
Can we put the dogs in PC, perhaps?
Man.
Why do people keep letting them in? They got to go back over on the other side, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga
like-
over here eating chocolate, he gonna die.
Where we get chocolate?
He gonna die.
Easy chocolate.
He ate a Hellcat. He ate a Hellcat. He
Did he
gonna
really?
die.
Hell
My mama, he licking Hellcat off the floor. He gonna pass away,
Ralphie,
nigga.
go.
Damn.
Ralphie.
Hey, you gotta go help your mans, bro. He gonna go
Bro.
pass away, fool.
Honestly, I'm not even tripping.
Wow,
That was
Ralphie,
perfect
happened.
timing, bro. I'm glad the homie
This is
was getting
gay.
called. That was perfect.
Ralphie,
timing.
Yeah.
you know what people are going to say.
That was big.
Yeah.
He loves doing that move though, just putting his head right here, just on my
Yeah,
thigh.
Winston was trying to dome me up, bro. He had to go.
Bro, they be bullying for the pets, bro.
Yeah, my dogs are.
That was
something
perfect
else, man.
timing.
I'm
I didn't think it was gonna call me today.
So another
Yeah,
thing
that's
that we
right.
definitely need to politic. I'm sure nobody needs a refresher on the story, but basically, I posted a video on the Adam 22 YouTube channel. By the way, please go check out my latest upload where I tell all my thoughts about this story. But basically, Frosty the Snowman got exposed by a Pokemon shop for stealing over $5,000 worth of product, and No Jumper posted about it. Frosty hit me up, extremely angry, demanding we delete it. I said no. It's already viral. It's already on a bunch of pages. I'm not taking it down. He blocked me. He's very upset about it. He told me he's gonna whoop my ass. I'm kind of living
That's
in
what he
fear.
said?
He told me he's gonna fuck me up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You a sensitive ass bitch.
for sure.
That nigga came up here, spoke all on me, talk about I'm a bitch. Did I ever call your phone mad? Like this nigga went where I work.
Shit, nah.
No, nigga. This
He's
is
gonna whoop
content.
my ass.
This what come with that shit is
What should I
content,
do?
bro? Squabble him up. He can't fight anyways.
What I don't understand,
I'm
though,
mad Munchie in here. I wanted to complain
Whoop
to
his
him.
feet. He
it
can't
was-
fight.
But the thing is, though, it was already posted before No Jumper posted it.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
That's so even if
But he blames me because he said that nobody really saw it until
Cap.
we posted it.
Nigga, you had a whole
mean-
police report already.
now,
Come on now.
obviously, like No Jumper is a significantly bigger platform than the other platforms that were posting it, but it was already.
That's your boy, man. How close you and Frosty was, man.
I think it's being exaggerated how close we were.
Thank
I mean,
you.
we always been cool, but it's not like we did in the last 5 years. We had one interview. So I mean,
Okay.
I've been to this nigga house multiple times.
I've tried to fuck with him. I tried to tell him that we should do more podcasts, whatever. He's doing his own thing.
And I ain't even saying this my friend like that. But
Nah, for sure.
if
I
you
mean,
put him to, you feel me?
yeah.
Like, nigga, this more of my man's than it is his man.
Right.
Yeah, but like that's just, I mean, you know, in the world, I hate motherfuckers gonna try to coin phrase it that, oh, it's just, you know, if it's on the internet, it's internet. Like, if some shit get put out there and that shit going around, like, and then somebody like, and I be hating that because, you know, you don't have motherfuckers that try to come at you about reacting to some shit. Like, I had a motherfucker try to come about me
Yup.
about reacting to some shit, and I had to check them like, hey, look, bro, nigga, you getting at me. Nigga, this nigga got it up there and you was talking with this person and this and that. So what you mad about me pulling up, reacting, giving my opinion, or like, oh, but you in furthering it. I'm in fuck, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, I don't be wanting to hear that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't be wanting to hear
Bro,
it. Like
but
if that
this is
shit,
the-
that shit get on the internet, and I just happen, and not that I reacted to a situation. When I seen it, I start laughing because I know Frosty. You know what I'm saying? That's little bro, and I had some little situations. Would he be like that'd be funny? You know what I'm saying? So when I kind of seen it, I said, okay, oh, Frosty a fool. But like if I reacted to it, like they can't get mad at a nigga, bro.
This is the
Goofball
craziest thing to me though. With,
I was
with
nigga,
the narrative
I remember
of
when he left Man North at the motherfucking barber
And
shop.
no, and that was kind of my position with
I
you too.
remember.
Even though we just met, that's what I was kind of like me when I hit you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you feel me? I'm like, nigga, if I'm gonna say a nigga PC or if I'm on some bullshit, I'm gonna just come out and say it. I was just reacting to some information a nigga had. I'm not trying to say a nigga PC. Like I'm gonna stand on something. I'm not ain't no trying to be, or I feel like you was trying to be sneaky and said in a sneaky way. No, hey, this nigga PC. I feel he PC. You know, so if a nigga reacted to some shit that's already out there on the internet, like you can't get mad about that shit, bro. It is what it is.
What are you saying,
bro.
Ricky?
No, this is the crazy thing to me about like the narrative of, you know, it's been going for the past 5-7 years. Like Adam, academics, Vlad, Flacco, they're the police, bro.
Flacco is the police.
Okay.
He'll call the station on him. He the police.
Okay, let's just slew Flacco. I'm not gonna put that on
embracing
Flacco.
that.
I'm not gonna put that on him. But it's like, bro, if you're gonna be a criminal out here committing crimes, you should know you live in a modern day of surveillance, bro. Like they're not even thinking about that. Like he's just in there
Stupid.
casual, snatching the shit, and then it gets posted online. Like that's how cold it is store owners will post you online, put pictures of you in their store, have you seen this person, and then you a celebrity lightweight, you know what I'm saying? So like to be like, oh, these motherfuckers are the police, like, bro, well, commit more intelligent crimes.
You the police because you went in there and had a conversation with him after you stole it on Instagram. You
not
the
even- we
police.
not even
Offering
talking
to
about
work
that
to
part.
pay
You
off the
offering
debt.
to work for me? I can pay you back monthly.
not even talking about that
$500
part.
plan. Nigga, you the police. You incriminating yourself, gang. You didn't even have a hoodie on,
bro.
Is so fire.
Bro, y'all gotta start watching academics and Flacco break down these crimes, bro, so y'all can improve your criminal game, bro. Cause y'all are
That's the equivalent of dining, dashing, and washing the dishes to pay your bill.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you watching that shit, they be breaking some shit down. Flacco had a nigga laughing at
Man,
the
take notes. Take notes. At least get a ski mask.
I think it's
a hoodie, something.
No, but he was really friends with these people. Like he was spending a lot of time around them, building up a relationship so that he could just randomly win. I'm sure that for every time he went and grabbed a pack of cards, that he spent an hour just chilling, politicking, and then finally when they let their guard down.
I didn't even know it was like
and
that.
maybe
That's my guess.
Damn,
And
you
also-
gonna go in there and
but-
tell them
but-
like, yeah, I'm whoopty whoop, I be rapping and shit. Y'all should fuck with me, and then you end up robbing them before you leave.
So even if they don't realize,
your page.
even if they don't realize at the moment, they're gonna be like, "Damn, that famous rapper guy came here, and all of a sudden we're missing $15,000 of
He's
merch."
retarded, dog.
And that's what he got to understand. That's the only reason why I got put out there, because of who you is. If you was just like Joe Blow Rogan, nobody, like they wouldn't even been thinking about putting you out there. But they know you got a little following. People know you. So, oh yeah, you stole our little cars. Let's put this out here on the internet.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's
Right.
The fucked up part to me is that this isn't stealing from a major corporation.
You right.
This is stealing from a
Mom and pop, basically.
family-owned businesses.
Yeah.
Like
You're not
being
stealing from a corporation.
No, and it's actually really predatory because these businesses, all brick and mortars, are having a increasingly more difficult time staying open.
I agree.
They spend their own money to
I
buy
feel
those
bad
cards.
for the Pokemon card store in Oxnard, but I also really still kind of got to respect the hustle. Because most people are making money in pretty like basic, obvious ways. They're selling drugs, they're prostituting women. But like driving an hour out of town to steal Pokemon cards from the store, like that's some pretty like involved shit. Like this is not just a regular criminal. Like
That
imagine
would be-
what other shit he's
wait.
got going on that we don't know about.
Wait.
Nothing.
Flock
Look,
said you
that
could get
would
him.
be cool. That would be cool if we was 18. I really know this
That was
nigga.
like an ad lib. He
5K?
said
He
nothing.
been doing shit. Yes,
5K
He used
is
to-
pretty legit.
He used to do shit like, but he didn't make 5K. He stole 5K worth of cards. He got them bitches on offer for 150 each pack. He not making 5K. He stole 5K worth. But look, that would be cool, bro, if we was talking about an 18-year-old or a 17-year-old. This man's 30 years old with millions of streams on Apple Music and Spotify.
Who's buying the Pokemon
He
cards?
gets
too?
it.
That's
So-
the
so-
next
Still
question.
looking
So
like.
like you don't think he getting the bag off?
He
I don't know.
is.
Yeah. So
Off music.
so this is just
This is just what he does.
some fun time,
He's
part
a
time shit.
klepto. This is what he does.
Damn.
Since I've known him, he
Wait,
did shit
really?
like
He's
this.
got the
Yes.
disease?
He used to have a
because they got mad dine and dash stories about him, so that's
nigga. He went to jail for stealing before, nigga.
Wait,
That's
really?
what you don't remember. Man, we could pull up some pictures of him and a bitch, their mugshot, and he was stealing in San Diego with the bitch. You can look all this shit up, bro. He damn near went to prison for that. He didn't go to prison for no tough shit.
Right.
He went to prison for that.
For the love of the
Still-
game.
Absolute,
For the love of the game.
absolute legend, right?
He used to do Petco jugs and shit like that. He used
Fire.
to steal an item out of Petco, go return it. Man North can probably tell you what's up.
For sure.
Nigga,
All
I mean,
of
I
it,
used to
on
do
the
all that
set,
shit.
for sure.
Everybody. You
Yeah.
feel me? But this cool when you 18, 17. I had a jug like that too that I told her the other day. Nigga had a nigga on the east side, a little Mexican. He owned a liquor store, and I would bring him Red Bulls and Monsters, and he'll give me $1 each can.
You're slinging pallets.
And I would go steal them from CVS and shit like that.
Man.
And take it to
I
the
got all type of hustles. I know some girls used to go out and steal the
Formula.
cans of baby
Formula.
milks,
Yep,
all that,
come
and be
on.
eating.
Oh, that was a big
They
one.
was up.
That was
bro.
a big
Too.
one.
All right,
That was
what
huge.
about the sponsored pro BMX and skateboarders who get like 300 Red Bulls a month delivered
Yeah.
to their house? Where do you think that shit's going? They all got a Aki that they selling that shit to on the low.
I used to do the same
Oh,
shit. I would
shit,
steal
dumb
them
as fuck,
and
because Monster
sell them
Energy
to a
was-
Mexican on the east side off like maybe like 53rd and Avalon in 5 trays. You feel me? I used to go over there hella a lot and I would do the same thing. But I'm just saying like this is cool when you 18, 19. When you 30 and you a fucking LA celebrity, that's dusty. Step your game up.
The hustle got
This like
involved, for real,
boosting.
yeah.
And
Nigga,
that's literally boosting.
Hey, Hefe, this like you getting caught boosting right now. Nigga, that's dusty as fuck. That's dusty.
Hell
Nigga
yeah.
getting caught boosting right now, gang.
like Frosty, if we didn't post that Instagram post in the moment, which granted was very early on, we would still be sitting here having this conversation.
Facts.
Like we just wouldn't be able
Man,
to avoid it. Like
What's that nigga
it's
Bray
in the
say? You
news.
shouldn't have did it. Nigga, you shouldn't have did it.
You shouldn't have did it.
But Adam, if we're being honest, this doesn't make us.
Shouldn't have did it, man.
You shouldn't have did
We
it.
shouldn't have did it, but at the same time,
Shouldn't have did it.
this doesn't make us
Ooh-wee.
want to listen to his music less. This doesn't like affect
Yeah,
my.
it do.
I think you should
talk
lean
about all
into
that
it.
fly ass fly Gerber shit, and
I think you should
the
rap
fans
about
make
it.
more money
For
than you.
sure.
The show should rap
For
about
sure.
it.
Song called
The show should
Charizard.
rap about it.
For sure.
Flaming.
You think it was
Charizard.
intentional? Was it intentional that Ralphie dropped a song called fucking Pokemon or some shit like right
100%.
after?
He did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ralphie
did.
Yes.
You
100%.
lying?
Yeah.
Oh God.
He rhymes Pikachu with doo-doo-doo.
Let's go, Ralphie.
Hell no.
They tried to say-
Y'all on some
They tried to
bullshit.
say AD was better. You feel me?
my
Hey,
God.
spoiler in the Draco's dad interview that I did.
Hell
I asked
no,
his dad.
man.
Did you feel it?
I asked him who's better, Draco or Compton AD.
What did
Said he had to go with
You'll have to become a member to find out,
Yeah.
or
Let
wait
me
like
shut
a
the
week and a
fuck
half
up.
to
Bro,
get
when
the
you was
clip.
sitting in the room with him and he was talking, was you feeling like, God damn, this nigga sound like Draco? And certain
a little
that
bit, yeah.
Craziest
at certain
thing,
points
yeah,
of
that
it,
was the
he
craziest thing.
absolutely was
Yeah.
sounding just like Draco. You got to go back and watch like the clip you just dropped. It was certain points of it. I was like,
No, the thing that
damn.
fucked me up is when I realized that Draco has a sister who wears
just
like
like
the African fucking head wraps.
looks just like him.
and she looks exactly like him.
Yep.
So it's like Draco.
You didn't know about Ivory?
but it's a woman, and they get the whole
You didn't know
thing.
about Ivory.
I mean, maybe I might
Damn.
better. I
And he
forget.
got another
That's
brother
crazy.
too. You feel me? Like he's got a whole other brother.
No, Stickman, the president.
Yeah. Who's a
Who also makes an appearance at the end of that.
Who's a
I'm
Christian
going down
rapper,
the whole
essentially.
Caldwell family tree.
Yeah. No,
Every
Is
last
that
one of
Ralphie
them.
dad too?
yes.
Yep.
Huh.
And Ralphie don't fuck with him. People haven't got that far in the interview to realize that there's a whole thing going on.
But I
No
will say,
wonder.
You thought it was bad when I was fucking up gang politics.
Oh my God. He
Wait till I
fucking-
get into
Family
your family
politics?
tree, Ralphie. No, I'm just kidding.
Christ.
Ralphie don't like fuck with him, but he didn't like tell me not to interview him. But he didn't send me his number.
when
You know why already?
It's pretty simple. It's like Ralphie feels like he wasn't really around when he was
Okay.
a kid, and his perspective is like, your mom wasn't fucking with me at all. I couldn't be around.
Mm.
I'm
Typical-
not sure.
Typical parent.
It's hard
shit.
to say like what narrative is true because it's like 30 years ago.
Yeah,
Typical
sure.
parent kid shit.
Yeah.
I'll say when I met him that day, I was like, damn. As soon as I seen him, it was like you could feel like, damn, that's fucking Draco's pops.
Did you
He-
think about dropping to your knees and getting your 607 unk on?
Yeah.
Honestly,
That was
I
a-
wouldn't have
it was
really
a-
surprised
I was really,
me.
really
Just
fighting
going to the
urge.
source.
I would have
getting
ran
straight
over
to
and
the source.
kicked you off and been like, sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sorry. He
But-
does this sometimes.
Yeah.
He does.
No, I just said what's up. He's a nice, seemed like a chill dude.
He sounded
whatever.
just like Draco at certain points.
Yeah,
of that
hell
interview,
yeah, he
for
did.
sure. I was like, damn, that's for sure that nigga dad.
Mhm.
It was weird seeing that shit. I'm like, that's crazy.
It's especially like it's crazy like seeing the way DNA works when
Yep.
you're not like because he wasn't there for a lot of this kid's
But
life.
that's- he
but
still ended
he
up still sounding
makes-
real similar.
Yeah,
That's DNA.
He still has
Yeah.
that stronger, and this is what
Uh-huh.
spawned the argument the other day, essentially, with Hellcat.
Facts.
That was literally what that all.
And it all
Yeah.
comes back to
Genetics.
Hellcat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
Facts.
Every
It all
road
comes
leads
back to
to
Hellcat. I have noticed a pretty common sentiment in the chat, in the comments, which is that the fans are getting kind of sick of Hellcat and Bo Jackman being fucking politics for the last like 2 weeks.
It has
on
been
the-
a while now.
Yeah, it just is like a lot. Like I noticed that the Foo community have like multiple hour plus long podcasts about this topic as well. And the views are not looking that impressive. I don't think people are really that intrigued by all this.
Well, it definitely went pretty viral, like in the
Yeah.
like Rasa's.
It's definitely worthy
IG
of
space.
some oxygen. I just feel like it's probably like at this point, like 7 hours of talking about it is just maybe a little too much.
No, I just think that I think it's for sure been done. It's been cooked, but
I think
they-
it's still new because we ain't really heard too much takes from you.
Honestly, I look at it, I'm very disappointed in Hellcat. I just want to make that perfectly clear. Like, I just think like if you're gonna come on here and do conversations about stuff with other people and then get into a conversation where you don't like what the other person's saying and just immediately go for like racial low blows, that is just not in any way what I'm trying to do on this podcast. And the same way that if Lush were to get into an argument with a black dude and immediately start making some racist jokes about black people, I would think that was cause for concern.
as happens all the time, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
And then,
fucking
and,
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a little bit of a double standard because every single time that I get in a conversation with a black guy, they end up basically calling me a white fucking idiot, including Whack 100. I'm willing to accept that. I understand it's not necessarily
white idiots.
the exact same thing. White idiot is like a nice way of saying it. But yeah, I think it was weak. I think she should apologize. I think her doubling down on it. I mean, it probably won't matter to her because she's off in fucking Arkansas. She's not really like dealing with Mexican people besides maybe when she's on this podcast. But for sure, she needs a better PR strategy than being like, I was talking about them dirty ass Mexicans, not Mexicans in general. I was talking about the dirty, no jumping Mexicans. I'm like, yo, that ain't it.
Hell no.
That ain't it.
Man, hell no, man.
Hail to the no.
Yeah, that's not. I don't like that strategy. I feel like it's not good.
I feel like Hellcat
everybody
aged herself with that argument. Like, I don't know how old she is, but she really just sounded like the racism from like the 90s. Like, how could I be racist? I got a white friend or whatever. Insert.
She was saying
you know?
a lot of arguments like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Maybe
like-
30s, early 40s, maybe late 30s.
Okay. Well, I just thought that was an antiquated way of
She's
thinking.
not,
I'm
she's
like,
not no kid. Hellcat not no kid at all.
but it made her seem way older than she probably is. Like, I'm like, oh, is this a 50-year-old woman? Like, you feel me? Like, this somebody's granny trying to like, you feel me?
Chill,
Trying to
bro.
roast somebody. Like, leave that lady alone, bro.
I would like to see an actual apology and or at least like some acknowledgement of the fact that that was uncalled for. And I get
Let's call her.
that he was saying fucked up shit. to her
Bojack has
in
not
some
been
sense.
doing himself any favors, bro.
I have
Like,
not. I have
to be
consumed a
honest.
lot less of this content than a lot of people. I haven't really. I really
wanna
tuned
call
out
her?
very early on. Huh?
Yeah,
Y'all want to call her and see if she can get an apology out of her?
I don't think it's gonna turn out good.
I think she should do it on her own. Yeah, I've heard enough from her on this topic.
Oh,
She about to quadruple down on it.
To be able to speak her piece on here.
Well, like,
Make a reel, Hellcat.
I feel like
fucked
I don't know if you peeped it, but Sus was really trying his best to explain to Bojack, like, hey, bro, like, I fuck with you. You're my friend in real life. Like, the fact that you don't understand that what you're saying is racist and you're adding fans to the flame and making it 100 times worse. Like, and he just wasn't hearing it. But then Viral called in and basically
Said what I
substantiated
said, just a
everything
little more aggressive.
a lot more aggressively.
Yeah.
And then it turned out to me, the most confusing thing about the whole thing is that Bojack actually grew up in Long Beach, in the Longos hood. You feel me?
What?
Yeah. And had no idea that there was racial tension.
Wait, what?
That's how you know. That's how you're not outside enough because everybody
Right.
know that. You know what I'm saying?
That-
But yeah,
that
I
was the
getting on his
craziest
head
thing to
about
me.
it.
That
you feel me?
that took a minute to register. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We need to. His re-education will consist of hood news and street politics.
Yeah.
You're gonna start at the beginning, go all the way to the end, and by the end, you will be re-educated.
I think he needs some 2 gangs for YouTube in his diet as well.
Oh yeah, you're talking spicy,
And
my
he needs
boy.
boy.
I gotta peep. I gotta
boy.
peep. I'm totally out the loop with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
gotta get in.
I'm totally out the loop
Oh,
with that.
man.
I want to
You're
meet
welcome.
this guy more than anybody ever. I want a face reveal from this motherfucker like he dreamed. Remember that dude?
Who gangster for YouTube?
I want to know who it is so bad.
And,
yeah.
and whoever he is, it's like he be out. He act like he be outside, be at functions, be in a loop. So it could be a motherfucker you be talking to regular because he ain't said some shit like, yeah, I was just here and just saying wooty woot them, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's crazy.
Nah,
But the thing, when he does that, oftentimes it's completely ridiculous. So
Well,
be
but
like,
the
I was
irony
just
is
in
that-
the Twin Towers.
Hey,
like,
the irony
No, I
is
ain't talking
that
about in jail. I'm talking about like
No,
at
but
functions.
Two
Oh,
Gangster
like
for
bumping
YouTube is
into
from Long
people.
Beach too.
oh, did he say that? Did he reveal?
He kind
doxed
of like
himself?
I was watching the episode and he said something about Long Beach and he was like us. He basically said like us out here in Long Beach, and I was like, what? You're gonna really just help us narrow it down that much? Like that's insane.
Yeah, he's a whose face do the streets need more? That
Swamp
or
stories.
yeah, that's
Swamp
what.
stories. That's who.
Lord.
I thought
who
he
the
already
feds
got
really
caught.
need.
I thought he was a SoundCloud rapper.
They say
No,
that.
but
That's what we need.
That
For
we're a
sure.
lot
Lil Russ?
closer. We're a lot closer to the Swamp Stories reveal than anybody knows.
That's what we need.
Swamp stories.
You gotta let me
too,
know.
all
about
these
I
faceless
fuck with
people.
Swamp Stories. I ain't gonna lie. We be
I love
conversating
Swamp
all the time.
Stories.
He hit me anytime he sees some funny LA shit. Me and Swamp Stories converse a lot. For sure.
I've been a fan of Swamp Stories ever since I realized that the guy who did the voice for fucking Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles was talking about LA street gangs and shit. Like, that's not what he sounds like to you? Like, that fool literally sounds like a cartoon voice.
He does sound like a cartoon.
Yeah.
For sure. He's hilarious.
Michelangelo.
Swamp Stories is hilarious.
That reference might have been a little bit too
Dated.
in the weeds for me.
Yeah, I'm like, which Ninja Turtle
I'm
movie
still
though?
trying
But we
to
don't have to
figure
get
out
into
what
it.
you
But
mean.
which
The
one?
real one.
The dopest one.
The
Okay.
real one.
I'm gonna.
You talking about the 90s one where there was
Yeah,
where,
that's the
where
best
was the
one.
niggas in the suits?
Cowabunga.
I dig you.
Yo, can you play the second to last clip? I want to do a rare No Jumper reacts to the Joe Budden podcast. This does not happen often on here.
No, it
I
does not.
saw a moment. This video starts off with the moment.
This is like when you go on vacation.
You should probably put the headphones on if you want to fully grasp what's about to happen. But this stood out to me. This is very no jumper.
No, go ahead. I seen it earlier. I seen it earlier. Okay, bet.
Check this shit out. That's crazy. It's on the screen?
You did just what I expected.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo.
Stop playing, yo.
Woo! We can watch this for a little bit of context, too.
Inmate violates Mark Lamont Hill. On the last episode of the Joe Budden Podcast, with no Joe Budden around, Inmate and Mark Lamont got into an interesting moment on air. One that I think broached the professionalism of the workplace and gives some insights into what's going down behind the scenes. Now, for those of you that don't know, Mark Lamont Hill has joined the podcast and he's been a breath of fresh air. And even though he has provided a boost to the show, it's come at the expense of other folks' presence. Now, that's for everybody, not just Inmate, but Inmate has bared the brunt of Mark Lamont's sarcastic quips, really mean jokes, mostly about Inmate being broke and being stupid. So what happened here is that Inmate was reading a bunch of court documents from the Drake versus UMG lawsuit.
As I run a publicly traded multi-billion-dollar multinational corporation whose operations in over 60 countries.
And to be quite honest, he was struggling a bit.
I just want to say, if that was how any of you read, I would not be let down. Like, I did not think that was bad for the average person at all.
But I guess I was about to say, is the bar for intellectuality that much higher and no Joe Budden? Like, is their podcast that much more highbrow? That
I don't know.
They might act like it.
Fumbling on words to that degree is worth.
I mean, but that's the start of this argument, and then you're going to see what Mark Lamont says that basically causes Inmate to whip that thing at him. Which is, it was a lot worse because it hit the coffee cup, but it's like, because you get coffee all over yourself. Like if I like tossed like a little, whatever, like fucking hacky sack. If I had a hacky sack and I threw it at you, it's like whatever, it hits you in the fucking stomach. It's like it's not a big deal. But if it hits your drink and your drink goes splashing all over you, all of a sudden I look like I committed a very aggressive act. That
especially if the coffee
probably deserves repercussions, right? Okay, let's continue.
So you can fully grasp.
Now, reading skills are not indicative of how smart or dumb anyone is, but he was just having a tough time reading. And then the cast was kind of making fun of it.
Yo, I don't like the way you read, yo. Get your glasses, bro. I don't like that.
Low key, it was like low key jokes. And Mark Lamont and Flip started to make jokes, but then Mark Lamont was the one that popped it off by saying, "Oh, you read just how I expected you to." So then Inmate apparently takes one of those fidget toys that I think Ian Schwartzman placed at the show so Flip wouldn't be on his phone, and throws it at Mark Lamont Hill, who happened to be drinking coffee. Now, the coffee would spill all over his shirt, and he would start yelling out an exasperated laugh, like one of those crazy women laughs when they know that they have something diabolical planned shortly after as a result of the event, like some type of retribution.
Stop playing, yo. I told y'all.
Look at this like fake laugh.
Stop playing, yo.
He's having more fun than he is.
I didn't mean to do that. Fuck that. She would never get attention for you.
And you can tell that this wasn't planned because the rest of the cast kind of reacts in like some, whoa, what's going on? And Melissa Ford's reaction tells me everything I need to know. She immediately got up, activated, went to get Imane's glasses.
You over two over there. You should have. Stop throwing it. Aggressive. You're so angry.
Now, to me,
You acting like a bitch.
Yeah, why is he tripping on Melissa Ford, bro?
Everybody go subscribe to The Stop. They make some great videos over there. Anyway, Yeah, I don't know. This just stood out to me as kind of like a unique podcast situation. I guess we'll turn the mic to the person who is the most notorious for having an even-keeled temper, almighty suspect. How would you feel if someone did that to you in that exact scenario?
If the nigga threw some shit at me and then like it spilled my shit, I think it depends on the relationship that I got with the person. You know what I'm saying? Like if I really fuck with you, like I'll probably be like, all right, bro, like you feel me, you doing too much, but nigga might laugh. But like if I don't know you like that and I don't fuck with you, I'll probably be a little angry. But I feel like he was acting like a bitch when old girl tried to hand the glasses and he like smacked it away. You acting like a bitch. I'm gonna take the glasses, put the motherfuckers on, no matter how mad I am in the situation.
If I did that, if I threw something at you and it fucking knocked the coffee all over you, the first thing out of my mouth would be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry." Like I don't believe that he actually is like skilled enough that he was able to aim it that precisely.
Yeah, God did.
That matters too, though. If a nigga say sorry or not, that matters too, regardless of what my relationship.
Because then you're gonna look like a bully if you like turn up on him.
If a nigga like, oh my bad, bro, I didn't even mean to do that. It's good. You know what I'm saying? But I think it also depends on what you threw the ball at, what was said before you threw the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like if a huge level of disrespect was said and then you throw that shit, well, I don't give a fuck if that shit hit the drink or not. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm mad. But I think it also depends on what you say after. What happened before matters and what is said after matters.
Why he ain't turn up on Flip though? Because it was Flip that made the joke.
I don't like the way you read, yo.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
That's the fun. That's
but then Mark said you read exactly the way that I thought you would.
First,
yeah.
Which are both kind of like similarly offensive.
Oh no, sorry, Mark said that before.
He said that
Flip?
first, and then he threw the shit at him. He was like, "All right, got you."
Because I thought Flip just off bat was like, "I don't like the way you read."
But you know what it's like to be that guy in the room. In this case, it's him not being able to read that great. For you, it's been spitting a rap that made certain people in this room laugh like hyenas in real
that ain't the first time a motherfucker's been embarrassed, fool.
I know, I'm just saying. Like, there's a very viral clip of you being in a similar predicament.
They would not let that shit die. They re-bring that clip up on a new page every couple months. That shit is crazy.
Definitely just drop it already right now.
They bled you on that clip, man. That's when they slow it down, too.
No.
And you get to look into when you know you start, you like...
Bro, do you understand that I could literally cure cancer? I could cure cancer. And at my fucking funeral, that video will play. Right after the casket descends. You feel me?
I will actually arrange for a vinyl wrap of that image to be placed upon your casket.
No, it's already there.
We need that to be placed here.
Yeah.
Let's have one more laugh, boys. Cue it up. Cue it up.
It's already there.
Man, that shit was
amazing.
No matter what.
And I hate when people say that's a fake laugh. No, if y'all seen, I'll pull that exact laugh out when like that's like my laugh when like my sides start hurting and my back. You know what I'm saying? That's that laugh.
That's that
when
one.
I start getting side cramps and shit, like my whole shit start. Yeah, that's that
You think
laugh.
Travis Barker knows about it?
Travis Barker.
I hope
that would be hard though. That would be hard.
I hope so.
That would be hard.
That would be amazing. He need to wear a shirt with you on it that say.
Do I look like Travis?
But I get them.
I wonder if Alabama Barker knows about it.
When I die, she knows about Expo for sure. You feel me?
That's crazy.
When
I A&R'd that.
You did A&R that. You get the royalties.
Crazy.
When I die, I just need Travis Barker to tweet, "Do I look like Travis?"
Do I look like Travis Barker? That shit was amazing.
And then the Know Your Meme article will get updated with information about what this joke is. That would be fire.
I'm super here for all that.
Nah, like somebody has to tweet it. Oh, there has to be like a viral tweet of it, and then I have to send it to Travis Barker and get him to quote tweet it. And just be like, I don't like my name being brought up in this.
No, I think that
maybe not that, but like something.
I think it's gonna cement his legacy further. If we're being honest, you feel me? There's
cement his legacy further.
Blake
Crazy.
182, and then that. You know, for being honest, like.
That is absolutely crazy. Nah, that's an amazing clip though. They will not let that die, and I don't think it should die.
I used to not like it. Now I embrace it.
It's probably the 10th time we talked about it, or I talked about it on a personal level on the podcast. Like, I plan on continuing to talk about it as much as possible.
Facts.
Facts. You know what? Like, it's funny. I'm thinking about it. I was actually going to a therapist at that time.
Like, that shit.
And I for sure talked about that in therapy.
For sure, you should have.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I was at work spitting a hot one, or at least I thought it was.
What did she say? Like, how did that make you feel, Nicholas?
No, my therapist was fucking dirt. And like, yo, fuck my old therapist.
She told you it was your fault? Well, maybe you should have spit better raps, Nicholas.
No, my old therapist, First of all, this bitch was a psychiatrist, so she was really just giving me drugs. You feel
Oh, the
me?
plug,
Like,
you mean?
Yeah, the plug. Yeah. Secondly, was taxing like a motherfucker, and this bitch told me like 1 week of my life is more intense than like most of her clients in 3 months.
Hell yeah, this is lush fucking one. We're
Lightweight
talking
flex, lightweight flex.
No, I was like, man, fuck this hoe. She's not
It's
a
like my
QUITS.
trauma's better than your trauma.
Yeah.
That's what he's
You feel
saying,
me? Like,
basically.
high level.
Wait a minute. All right, so Ricky, I told you, I'm like, bro, you should bring some topics. Try to spark some shit up. And then in the chat, they can let everyone know, what do you think of Ricky's topics?
For sure. Well, you know, I want to get to this Dave Blunts versus 50 Cent. I feel like this is the one, you know, battle that 50 really doesn't want. Because let's be real. What is Dave Blunt's whole shit? Self-deprecation. How could you get at a man who gets at himself every single day so hard that he lets his fans call him the hard R while he's on stage?
But wait, keep me up to date. Like, is he responding? Like, what is 50 actually doing in response to this? 'Cause
So-
I thought that he wouldn't fall for it.
Nah, 50 kind of popped it off. I don't know if he was really taking a shot at him, but he just like made some comments about like Dave's weight. I feel like a few months ago, and they just been going back and forth.
Treating him like it's a total meme, thinking he's not going to clap back at you and wage war against you. Yeah.
Exactly, and then this song dropped.
This might
if
be
y'all want to
the-
peep this song.
But this might be the one beef that Dave Blunts don't want, bro. He's undefeated.
Listen,
He
I
don't
know.
lose.
I
He
know.
don't lose beefs, bro. And I'm gonna tell you like this: the fat nigga do talk about himself, but he's sensitive as fuck.
Yeah,
He's sensitive as hell,
That's true.
and you could easily get that nigga to crash out, easily get that nigga to start crying. He is sensitive. All you gotta do is call him a little fat ass little bitch.
But he
That's
also,
true. He
he's
get
very
mad as
smart
hell.
and he knows what he's doing. He knows he's getting the 50 cent stimulus package, which is like, you know, one of the better stimulus packages realistically.
Yeah.
He's got a shitload of followers. They're very, very engaged.
They don't like when people try to like clout farm off of 50 Cent, like it
don't
never
work.
really works.
And you see,
Turns
he
out
was mad
like
as
that.
fuck at Conrad when Conrad recorded him and called him a little fat ass in the hospital and shit.
Oh my God.
He
That's
was
so funny.
mad
Hey,
as
that's
bro.
fine.
That was so
Conrad
funny.
said, "Hey, look,
And
there
that
go
was so
fat
funny,
co
though.
over there."
He was
That was
mad
the
as
funniest
fuck.
shit.
No, even
So-
if you watch like the interviews that we've done, like there are like moments where he gets like visibly angry at people. Like he just kind of, he's testy. Like you could piss
Yes.
him off kind of
Yes.
easily.
Yeah.
Yes.
And especially like
Yes.
you're just so used to dudes who are fat
Not
having
being
a joke,
sensitive.
having a sense of humor. 'Cause
You have to be.
because
You have to.
It's like the easiest thing to joke on. And then you're talking to him. It's like the fattest dude you ever seen in your life, and he's not really fucking with the jokes.
Yeah.
And even when he fucking turned on, like he ruined his relationship with Black Boy Max because he wanted him to basically like they were gonna do a stream, and I think he wanted him to be.
Put a fat suit on or some shit. Do something.
No, I don't think
Something
it was
with
fat
some
suit.
food.
I don't think
It
they
was
make
some-
fat suits.
Not fat suit. It was something with some food. My bad, not fat suit. It was something with
They
some
wanted him
food.
to be eating food or some
Fat ass
shit.
wanted
Yeah.
to eat some. He wanted to eat some food.
Either way,
like-
it was just like shit that like you for sure, if you had asked me if I was fucking Black Boy Max's manager and he said, "Hey, do you think this is a good idea?" I would have said, "Hell yeah." And Dave got so offended, and I'm like listening to him talk about it, I'm like, bro, you can't be getting
I
offended
think
by
they wanted
shit
to
like
put
that.
him in
What the
some
fuck?
sort of outfit.
They want to give him 30 cheeseburgers.
You gotta have a
Put
sense
him in
of
some sort of
The
outfit.
hamburger outfit.
They wanted to put him in an outfit, and his fat ass
told him
wasn't
try
going for
these,
it.
Bro,
try
'cause
these chili cheese.
if I were him, I'd be doing an album photo shoot cover of like in a pool of burgers.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Photoshop.
Like Frosty
Like
Jason
Frosty.
Joe.
Put me in
Shouts to my
a
dog.
dunk tank of ranch. Like fucking anything. Like anything. Nothing is
Big
too foul.
ranch.
Let's just do this shit. Like
Change his name.
Dip me.
just like cause that shit is so viral if you just play into it,
With
bro.
one of those squiggly straws,
Hey,
just sipping it up. Gotta go hard like that.
Nah, like you know what, Nikado avocado?
Yeah.
Yo, he should be doing that kind of shit. Like the because I asked him if he wanted to do a mukbang. He kind of looked at me like, "What the fuck? I'm gonna beat your ass."
But that's like a daily mukbang is a daily
That's regular
operation.
lunch for him. He acting like that's not dinner on an average Thursday.
Yeah,
Nigga.
that's every day.
But, okay,
Hey,
Hey,
this
bro
is the
said,
thing.
don't play with me during feeding time.
This is the
I
thing
don't
about
play
it.
about feeding time, bro.
Okay.
Little fat ass
I
nigga.
love
All right.
Dave Blunts. It
Somebody
sucks.
like Rod Wave
Yeah.
is like their music is pretty serious. So if Rod Wave was like that, you would understand because he's real serious.
Right.
Dave Blunt's music is like the silliest, like, and I'm not saying he doesn't have like real shit
He's
going on in
fire.
there. This is a guy.
Dave Blunts is fire.
He makes the same gay joke in like every song, at least like the albums that I've listened to, which is basically like, I'm not gay. Like he raps and like will just say some shit and be like, but I'm not gay or whatever. And like every song, usually
say
it's,
some gay
but I'm
shit
not
and
an
say,
F
but I'm
slur.
not gay.
Yeah, and it works for him. He's like, I got love for all my N-words, but I'm not a faggot.
Fair enough.
It's like no rapper has ever even thought about saying that shit before. And he says it in like every song. So you would think that he would have a bit more of a sense of humor about
no,
that.
Man, he a sensitive little fat
So
nigga.
I got love for all my
All my niggas. He
but I'm
saying
not
he
a-
don't love them like that. That's what he mean by
I
that.
know, it's crazy, right?
Like, I love my niggas, but not like that.
I love my N-words, but I'm
in love
not
with my
gay.
niggas.
No,
So
but
he said, I'm not
what
gay.
Ricky said is way crazier, and it's true. Like Dave Bluntz will encourage his white audience
To call him the hard R.
to say the hard R,
Yeah.
like while performing.
I wasn't
How do you go to
fucking
war
that.
with a man like that for real? But I didn't know he was
called him a
that
little fat
sensitive.
bitch.
I didn't know he was that sensitive.
Because he's sensitive.
I didn't know he was
So
that
it's
sensitive.
easy. He don't some. I grew up with white people shit, and I'm already used to them calling me that, so I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
But you call him fat, and he get ready to cry. You a weird ass nigga. So a nigga call you the hard R, and that don't bother you, but a nigga call you a little fat ass bitch, and you ready to go to war.
Yo, let's play the song. I want to hear it.
People so hard. It's crazy, bro.
They couldn't really put him upside down, but it just turned the camera.
Yeah, you'll die.
Facts.
All right, pause it.
God.
All right.
Him.
All right, but
Damn, I ain't never heard him. That nigga hard.
No, he's ridiculous.
yeah, but here's the thing. Nobody gives a fuck about saying a bunch of shit about your baby mama.
Nah, let's
Not
not
even
do that,
there
y'all.
anymore.
Let's not
Now
do
when you're
that.
that old-
Y'all claim that Drake lost the whole rap battle because of his baby mama and the
No, that's 'cause they
revelation
revealed the
of his
kid.
kid.
It was the kid, not the baby mama.
But the baby mama
it
was
was the
never
kid.
used as a dunk on Drake.
Yeah, no.
Really, like
It was
Oh,
the kid.
people been
No, no,
using
no,
the
no.
baby
She
mama.
a ex-porn star or whatever. Like, all right, but like
It was more
but
so the
people don't-
kid, bro.
Like Kendrick didn't even mention that, right? Like that's not really like used
Pusha
that much.
did.
Yeah.
But
You're talking about
not
Pusha.
only
Yeah.
in
I'm talking
the
about
song,
Pusha, yeah.
But Pusha in his interviews was even like, I see who, direct quote, I see who you choose to lay with, who you choose to create with. Like he's like literally trying to.
Thousands of bitches.
Yeah,
True.
which I don't agree with, but I'm saying that people give a lot of credence to this shit in this space, which is, stupid. But
I think
Either
it's
way.
different when you 50 Cent and you got hella baby mamas. Like, which one you talking about?
But 50 Cent
Yeah,
hasn't
for sure.
responded to this, right?
No, why
I'm
would
looking
he?
forward to the response. I am, but I'm
think
telling
he's gonna
50,
play
be easy now. You feel me? They
I just
flipping
think-
cameras upside down. For
All right,
this
here's the thing.
Hey,
50 Cent.
Hey, be easy,
Boy,
Kim.
he beefing. He said,
Hey,
50 Cent has
Hey,
had
I don't
like
want
a
50 to take this L.
25-year career, and he's basically been bulletproof,
Yeah,
literally
Facts.
and figuratively.
Yeah.
Everybody's tried to take him down. Everybody's tried to poke holes in his armor. It's never really worked, and that's why he can do things that other people can't do, which is that he can have an Instagram account where he basically attacks everybody he doesn't get along with and turns them into jokes. A lot of people can't do that because they got fucked up shit going on for themselves. When you want to diss 50 Cent, what are you really going to say? Like Dave Bluntz went with the your baby mama is a freak or whatever, which is just to me like, if it was his current girl, then it's a decent thing that you could roll with. But like, what are you really going to say about 50? Like people try to call him a snitch. It's like poorly supported. They try to, just because he rapped about some shit, people try to, you can clown him because he got shot or whatever. But like, at the end of the day, he's rich as fuck. And he's basically had an impeccable career for like 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
He's tough to
And
go
he
at.
went- and he-
Facts.
He went uncontested during his reign.
Yeah.
He has one L on his record from Ye, from the album rollout.
That was a sales
Damn,
battle.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
the little sales battle, but that was towards
That's
the
a
end
L.
of his career. Curtis was towards the end.
Absolutely.
His
Absolutely.
career wasn't that long, but he has shown us that even without being hot musically, that he's able to basically create gigantic amounts of money for himself.
So
No,
how-
because
so-
he's
so-
a genius businessman
so-
outside of his rap.
So how y'all feel about the battle with him and Rick Ross?
I mean,
He won.
Oh, we know who
won.
won that one.
so
Who won?
the clowning.
Yeah. Oh
Hell
man,
yeah.
Rap
baby
wise
mom
is-
on a date. Oh
Bro,
Jesus.
bro.
Hey, look, this is a 50 move. 50's gonna go get your baby mom.
But that was kind of
Off
like the
rip,
birth.
he's gonna go get your
that
baby
was like the
moms.
birth of a certain style of trolling that he
Yeah.
really
Yes.
continued to use for the rest of his career. But you got to give it to Rick Ross as well. Is like the fact that he even was able to continue to have a rap career. Like at that time, that information was supposed to take your ass out. That was like the beginning of people not really caring that much about you having some smut on your name. You know?
No, I hear people feel like they say Rick Ross won.
That's what I'm saying.
So a lot of people feel that way. People are saying lyrically, like on wax.
They say that it, like a lot of people feel like how y'all feel that 50 Bulletproof, but they say a lot of people feel like that he came at Ross and Ross came out on top. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ross was a significantly bigger artist at that
because
time.
like look, y'all making the same argument that Adam is making and saying with Dave Blunt is saying who cares? Yeah, he took his baby mama out on a date. Rick Ross wasn't with that baby mama. That was just a baby mama that I had before I was rapping and blew up. Like anybody, like if she mad at me, we ain't getting along. I'm pretty sure anybody probably offer $1,000. She gonna go on a date with him.
But I think it's also a little.
Let alone do whatever else.
He put that in the playbook though. 50 kind of put that into the playbook
because
that's like World Star Days when that dropped.
Take the bitch out. He just saying it in the song, and he ain't invented. 50 Cent damn near invented that way of trolling.
And
you know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
It's not just clowning somebody. It's the way he's clowning. Having Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely?
He just showed it to the world. That's been going on. A lot of ops and fuck ops, baby mamas and girlfriends.
Yeah.
But when you
I don't think it's no big like if I got a baby mama I fucked with 10 years ago. And me and you get in a battle rap, bro, and you take my baby mama from 10 years ago that I'm not fucking and don't got nothing to do with out on a date, bro. That ain't really nothing. Okay, that's a bitch from my past, bro.
So that's why I think age mattered too. If
but at that time, it was treated like one of the most epic disses ever because we just had never really seen anybody do anything like that before.
Well, it was all on the heels of Hit 'Em Up. You feel me? That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat mother. And that started that being like a trope that was just done to death. In rap music, people, I'ma fuck your bitch and like baby mama.
Yeah.
But that's really what set all that off. The cool part is this, Dave Blunt's, I don't think he's as sensitive as we think he is. I think he likes to play off of public sympathy, knows how to manipulate people, knows how to, I don't even think he's as sensitive as we think he is.
Everything's
I
a
think
play?
he knows how to like, when Snoop made fun of him, I don't think he was as offended as he seemed like he was. I think he knew how to make people be on his side and make Snoop look like a bully in that.
Yeah.
I think he was mad as fuck at Conrad.
The Conrad thing for sure.
He was hot.
I think, but that's like, I mean, that's debatably like way more invasive because he saw him at the hospital. You feel me? Like
it's all coming back right now.
No, he was going crazy on Conrad. He could have got
yeah.
smoked over that shit, man.
He was
probably not, but you know, he definitely could have got packed out at the very least for show.
For sure.
He was making her do
Conrad
porn and all type of shit.
They'll
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're not playing in the slightest.
I feel like I Farrakhan that. I don't remember though.
I think that
Farrakhan
he definitely called into the show and it got squashed. But yeah.
Yeah.
They talking about Carl Munchie. He out.
Yeah,
for real?
Munchie's out. Supposedly.
Yeah,
Should we get him a shot?
Yeah, get the mayor on the phone.
Yeah. I'll check my DM. Shout out to that motherfucker for giving me some information about all that. Let's try this Munchie call right here. Nope. Okay. Wait, actually, there's two numbers. God damn it. Wait, am I sure that
That's his number.
Mm-hmm.
that's his voicemail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, all right.
Daughter.
So he's not picking up right now. Maybe his phone's still dead or whatever. But it says that he's been released or maybe he's being processed out right now. But that's good news. Munchie B, we'll probably see him. Maybe we can get him to pull up to the Thursday show or something.
Friday news. Tell him pull up Friday news.
He was released on his own recognizance or something like that.
Something like
that word.
Did we ever find out why Jalise got beat up by those girls?
Yeah, we talked about it. I called her.
Who were the girls?
I thought it was just her and another girl, just close range, just hitting like some.
Yeah,
like the Island Boy and Charleston White.
No, I think it's one of like it's someone affiliated with Mozzie. You feel me? Like I don't know if it was the rumor at first. People were saying Mozzie's cousin. The fight happened in Oak Park. You feel me? So
she be getting her ass beat often.
I told Jalise. I was like, Jalise, just like, why are you in SAC?
Right.
Don't be there.
I thought this was from years ago. I thought this was like a high school video.
Nah, this just happened, bro.
I think her and Stoolboy Blue need to just tie the knot, and just ride off
They're
into
very
the distance.
similar. Yes, they're like a good
Man,
smoker
y'all
couple.
disrespecting her, man. Talking about she need to ride off.
You
with
don't,
Stu.
nah,
you don't
he's
know her
crazy
history?
work.
You don't know her history, and you
With
got
Stu
He
boy
tried to act like
on
she a
that.
meth head or something. I
That's
don't,
what
I don't know how
I'm
much
gonna do.
Y'all
research
trying to
she did.
star? Y'all
She
trying to
smoked.
tie her to Stu Boy Blue?
She used to smoke that.
She did
stuff.
the interview with me and him, and let's just say I don't think she was going for it, but he was definitely in love.
She
by
was
the
only
end.
there. She was only there per his request.
No, and he told me that if we're gonna do
Suspect,
another
yes.
interview, that
She was only there for his
Yo,
request.
listen,
Adam.
listen. He said that
Suspect on
if
some
he's gonna do
bullshit.
another interview, he needs to have another girl there as like an emotional support thing. Like he basically like needs a woman in the room to not lose his fucking mind. And if you
Emotional
recall the last one, he kind of lost his mind. So
Emotional support highness is crazy. Dog. What the fuck?
Dope concept though. He might be ahead of his time with that one.
it'd be cool if he
Hey,
like.
I know he out your age range, but I used to hear about him being on shit before he lost his mind.
Oh, everybody says that.
I used to
Yeah,
hear
he
about him
was-
being on shit.
He was cool.
He
You
was
gotta
doing
understand. I
some
got
shit.
little brothers, little homies that's all reputable names under my AKAs. Like,
Nah, no,
he cool.
I'm just
he
saying
alright.
you wasn't
Yeah,
familiar
but I'm
with him because
just
that's
saying,
out your
but-
age range.
But look, let me tell you something, and it's something we need to normalize. I hate when somebody always say this, like, look, yeah, man, you know, back in the days, this, all that shit is erased.
For sure.
Once you did what you did, and you
Absolutely.
let a broad, any broad, but definitely a broad that's your enemy, get you on camera barking like a dog, doing all the type of crazy shit I heard, shit that I seen.
Dissing your
I didn't even
brother.
want to see everything because I'm not even one of them type of dudes. But I'm just saying, just
I know
speaking
so
on.
much more about this now than I knew when I interviewed him. Like,
Yeah.
fucking listening to that girl, like, because she had him exposing addresses
Yeah, all
to
kind of
people
shit.
from
Come
his
on, bro.
hood
Absolutely.
to an enemy.
I don't say that
Have
to
him
say he
coming
was
on
like,
camera saying,
I say that to say he had a
him,
huge influence.
had
'cause
him,
he did.
had him coming on camera saying, I'm a lapdog for them over here, wooty woo, this and that. But I'm just saying, I'm just like, once you got on camera, you put the thong on, you start
Yeah, he
shaking
did
ass
all
and all
that.
that, man.
Absolutely.
All that little fighting shit you did, that shit is out of there,
I
bro.
wasn't even saying it just on that part. I'm saying that it's amazing how one could go from having all this influence right to that. Because
Oh, yeah, for
he
sure.
started the famous gangbanger shit, saying that. Jabba took that shit from him. I remember when that shit happened.
And Blueface.
For sure. Blueface took it. A lot of now Lefty Gunplay say it. That's Stewie's. He started that shit. It was a lot of shit. Nigga Snow used to ride around. Man, North used to get so fucking mad when Snow would ride around with us in the car playing that shit. He influenced Snow a lot. Nigga, them two niggas used to play that shit when
his
they would
old
come
music,
get me.
he was rapping good.
influenced.
Yeah.
He influenced a lot of shit. So that's why I be saying that to say like, damn, a nigga could go from on top of some shit, damn near on his way up and coming, influencing all kind of shit, lose his mind, and then do some shit. Now he all bad.
See, and I didn't even
for
know
sure.
any of that happened for a long ass time. I think until I came to know Jumper. I just remember he was like,
I remember when it happened.
I remember seeing him as a
Because
dope
I
rapper,
just
and
feel
then
like
he was
this, bro.
gone.
Like for me, bro, and I don't want to get into it because, like, I don't want to get into it with nobody who told. I don't want to get into it with nobody who did any sexual acts, none of that, because, like, yeah, they still can probably be with the business and do what they just did some weird shit, but it's just like, you already know. I already, like, once you punk the game, you punk the game. Like,
If you play with kids too.
I don't got no time to be playing with nobody. We ain't even playing them type of games.
So a dude banging himself in the ass with a Fanta bottle may or may not have been full. I don't know. I haven't seen the video. I just heard so many people talk about it.
You should never give him
I
no
still
fame.
haven't seen it.
Was it? I don't know if it was full afterwards.
I'm protecting
I
my
seen it.
energy.
Yeah.
I seen it. I
haven't
remember when
seen
it
You don't
came
need to
out.
see that.
I remember when it came out. It was hard to avoid. It was in the early days of Instagram. This is like nigga when Instagram Live had
You
just
shared
came
it?
out. Hell no. This is
put it on
before
your
shares.
story?
This is before shares. Nigga, and stories was real early too.
Who had it
couldn't
on the
share.
feed? That we
You
need
feel-
to know.
A lot of people did.
There's one guy out there who got his Instagram account deleted because everybody in LA watched that video on there.
This is before they was deleting accounts like that too. They didn't give a fuck. I remember seeing that shit on people's stories for sure. Nigga, him bent over in the thong, nigga, on my mom. You couldn't avoid it at one point on Instagram. Every time I open my shit, I seen it on somebody's story.
I still remember my friend Catfish went on my computer, goes on Google, search black dicks,
Gay.
and then saves a photo of two huge black dicks, posted on my fucking Facebook. I got my account banned for 3 days.
That's great. That's gay.
Why would he not get his shit banned?
It was
It's
on
not-
his.
How
It
could
was
they
on
prove
his
that he
thing.
did it? He did it on my shit.
Oh, he
posted
did.
Yeah.
He took my laptop and just wrote "I love
Oh.
dick" or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Classic back in the
white
day.
man.
Though. You gotta
Classic
get the
DMX style humor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Classic
oh my
white
God.
man shit.
You know what was the shit? go on your homie's MySpace on a computer and change their MySpace, their sexual orientation from straight to gay. We used to do that shit. Or just message some random girl or like a girl that he knew and just say like the
What's
worst
up, you
thing
fucking
ever.
slut?
I'm gonna kill you. Just say like the worst thing
White
ever.
people are insane.
Just
No, I ain't never
wait for
going
him to
do
realize.
no shit like that.
We were for show like destroying fools' MySpaces. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell no.
That was crazy. Imagine I took your phone and did that. How mad
No,
you would be.
because the reason why MySpace that was so common is because you had to use a desktop. Fools weren't like using their phones.
Oh, if you didn't
Exactly.
log off
Yeah,
your
you
MySpace
didn't
at the
sit here.
homie's house,
Yeah.
oh,
Logged
you're
into MySpace
cooked.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And if you ain't had no sidekick, you couldn't go from your phone and log in and change it.
for real.
Yeah,
The
you're
homies
right.
got me bad one time. I didn't have any internet at the crib. I had to wait 3 days to get right.
That's ass.
the worst.
Them was the
Over
stone
the
ages of
weekend.
the internet.
For real,
The
though.
youngest, that's a stone age of social media.
Oh,
Nigga, where
man.
everything was hard to do. Everything.
Thanks. All right, so we got to politic this one. Lil Yachty. Was he wrong for rapping a bar in which he said, basically, I'll put my, what did he say? I'll put my knee up on her neck, but she ain't George Floyd or some
He
shit
shouldn't have
like
said
that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bar. People are pushing the edge. People are being edgy. People are saying things that are a little outside the box. You know, if you're Rio the Young OG saying crazy ass shit all the time and nobody really seems to call it into question too much. Now, obviously, George Floyd, suspect walks out like he's protesting. I know you gotta pee. But basically, you know, it's like Lil Yachty, very, very famous to be doing this sort of punchline. How do we feel about it? Yeah, I guess maybe we should watch these videos too to add further context because Steven Jackson got
was
involved.
tripping.
He was pissed. He's on
Larry?
Unk status. He don't like this kind of joke. And look at him smoking a roach. That ain't how we doing it, Unk.
Yeah, you gotta reload the
Morning,
clip.
world.
That's a lot of gray.
Hope everybody getting off to a good start. Hey, to all the blogs and shows that's calling me about the Lil Yachty George Floyd situation. Some of y'all don't respect because y'all never have content. All y'all do is look for mess. Some of y'all do. I won't be doing no interviews about it. I spoke to him. He's a smart young man. He's winning for a reason. He's a smart, super smart individual. He made a mistake. He apologized. We moved on from it. It's over with. That's what y'all want us. Jumping on these shows, talking about each other, feuding and, you know what I'm saying, dumb shit, clown shit, because y'all ain't got no content. We don't do that at All the Smoke. We never clout chasing. We still winning. We leave that to the drunk shows. All right? So peep this. Won't be doing no interviews. He gonna keep winning. He gonna keep doing his thing. We gonna meet up. He made a mistake. Let it go. Stop calling my phone. New company though. Sneaker Candy. New kicks coming out. We gonna have socks, hats, shoes, all
right,
kind
next.
of shit. Man, I'm so out the way, man. Trying to mind my business. Y'all see the type of big shit we got going on and shit we doing, man. I'm making changes in my life. I'm doing the right thing. I'm winning. I'm just trying not to pay attention to you idiots, man. But like, it's just hard, bro. Like, Lil Yachty, bro. You been whacked, my nigga. But you think
This
you
is the
saying
original. I never
George
saw it.
Floyd name and trying to use his name in the bar that's gonna make people like your whack ass music, my nigga? That shit weak. Y'all the only era that feel like demeaning the dead and saying that shit is cool, my nigga. It ain't.
He's conflating like
It
5
ain't.
generations.
And it's me and the whole third ward and the whole Houston, Texas riding behind G, man. Don't ever say his name, bro. Y'all, none of y'all knew G. Nothing about him. But y'all want to say his name for clout. Put a knee up on his neck. I do joy. That's some weak ass shit, Yachty. But let somebody die in your family. We gonna do a whole skit about it and see how funny it is, bro. Cut that shit out, man. It's only you whack Sambo ass niggas that do shit like that. Stop. Man, I'm so.
Very Rappaport-ish.
Yeah, I never actually even like watched this clip.
Here's
so
the
I just
bar,
want to
yeah.
peep it.
Wait for it. ITSUS, I'm finna go break the bank for it. Put my knee up on her neck, I went George Floyd. I be tweaking, she get wet, she gon' wait for me. Wait for it. Wait for it. All this gold up on my neck, it's our sunshine.
No, the kick
All right, so now we've got all the context in the world. How are we feeling about it? Like, okay, Lush,
Yeah,
you would claim to be the best rapper in the room.
sure.
What do you think?
He can't do that while I'm here, bro.
Let's pull up our Apple Music room. That's how the whole thing started, bro. Like literally, literally. So in battle rap, this is a regular punchline. This wouldn't even make the news. This is used in every single. What's different, but with this, now obviously I'm not black, so I might lack a lot of nuance here.
Before you start, correct me if I'm wrong. People also change their mind if the bar is hard as fuck in battle rap.
Yes,
if
absolutely.
it's offensive,
Absolutely.
if it's trash, they gonna be like,
What was it? Wheezy F Baby who said I beat the pussy up till like Emmett Till?
Yeah, and people was rioting about that shit too. People was boycotting radio stations. I remember people was upset about that Emmett Till bar. Niggas was upset.
That's the "Fuck the Police" song, right? Yeah. They're like, okay, so to me, this is super. Like you referenced Rio earlier. Those type of controversial punchlines are used every day on Flint.
Because Rio is a smaller profile rapper than Yachty. Yachty is a mainstream celebrity, and Rio realistically is someone with a huge fan base. Might do just as many numbers on a lot of his shit as Yachty, but ultimately he's just not being judged by like the wider community.
But saying significantly more out of pocket things, right? Like,
Yeah,
so,
but I mean, like, I feel like a lot of rappers have kind of realized that they could say a trans bar, a fucking gay bar. People don't really care. Like, you gotta really go really far with it, or you just need to be famous as fuck in order for people to actually take interest in like taking you down. You know?
I just feel like being black, you should know better. Just saying stupid shit like
for real
that.
though.
So
That's
you
just my
wouldn't
opinion.
you wouldn't
No.
use that bar? Would you
No,
use
I'm
that bar?
not using no Emmett Till bar. I'm not using no Rosa Parks. If we not uplifting, I'm not using no bar like that whatsoever.
No,
and I ain't
sir.
even like a positive ass rapper, nigga.
Yeah, no, you
not-
like I
okay,
just said,
but-
I mean, yeah, we ain't using that bar though.
No.
Okay, but what about you said Rosa Parks? What about the way Outkast used Rosa Parks?
It all
as a
depends on the
reference?
context of how it's used.
Because I wasn't disrespectful. Everybody moved
At
to
all.
the back of the bus.
Okay,
right?
here's a
Bro, the
punchline
bar
that
is
I-
weak as fuck.
That-
Like
I-
it's so
It was
weak,
ass.
bro.
I put my nib on her neck, George Floyd.
What does that
So
even mean?
It's basic.
What does that even mean?
It's surface level. He didn't dig. That's not. He got to get more complex for me to give you more credit for that bar.
Yeah,
It was easy.
I think he was talking about fucking her face, if I'm gonna assume.
I don't think so.
No, he's
I
talking
think
about
you even give
fucking
her
her
more
from like a
credit.
weird angle, probably, right? And like putting,
That's
I don't know.
possibly.
But either way, all right. I've heard a lot of rappers use this basic one, and I'm gonna quote Lil Scoom because it's the first one that come to mind. But I feel like a Nazi or a KKK the way that I hate N-words.
Yeah.
I mean, does
Niggas be
that
using
does
it
that
wrong.
strike you as offensive of him just like, you know, basically echoing some racist shit?
I mean,
Draco had hella cool.
gotta ask Josh.
I mean, because he's black and he's saying that it's just gonna be viewed different. I mean,
Right,
you know,
yeah.
pro-black people gonna look at him like, "Oh, you idiot," but like anybody just else in the culture gonna look at it like a punchline or bar. It's like you know what I'm saying, the saying, it ain't what you say, how you say it. You feel me? And it's just like, I just think if it ain't battle rap, you know, like in the culture, like certain disrespect, like shouldn't come out your mouth. You know, somebody of that culture, because George Floyd was somebody that was killed in oppression. So you talking about a knee on the neck, that was just like a sensitive bar.
You know what it is? And I think like a lot of times we forget is that when it comes to young, like high school age boys, a lot of times like to them, the epitome of humor is just saying the most offensive thing that you could possibly say. And I've just seen it so much throughout my life. And I remember one time being like maybe 23 or some shit, riding BMX in New York. And there were these two like maybe 16, 17-year-old Puerto Rican kids. And it was fucking Martin Luther King Day. And there was like Martin Luther King is on the TV. And they are just saying like the most racist fucking jokes about Martin Luther King I could ever imagine in my life. And I'm just like getting like such a crazy throwback because they're like 8 years younger than me. And I'm just remembering that like it is in the soul of a teenage boy to just say horrible shit for a laugh. So
But he's 30.
But he's 30.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He's 30.
I'm saying like a lot of rappers
grown
like,
man, it's
but
a
he got
problem.
famous when he was like
18,
19.
yeah.
So it's like, you know, he's kind of like holding on to a similar sense of humor.
Yeah.
To address a point that you just made, have partial Jewish ancestry, right? Tragedy Gaddafi, popular Queens rapper from back in the day, had an alias. He used to call himself the Arab Nazi. You feel me? And would frequently refer to himself as such. I never thought it was offensive. I thought that was hard. You feel me? Like when people use drop jewels, you Nazi bars, like that doesn't offend me in any capacity.
It depends on how you use it.
But
you also run the music industry along with your other Jewish cohorts.
There you go. So you go. There you go.
Old white man laugh after that. We're getting money off this shit anyway, boys.
They don't know I'm a secret Israeli agent.
Say it again.
Hey, FC, look at this.
I'm just as Jewish as him.
I don't think.
Headass.
I think it probably might have a different accent because it's, in the context of like black culture, is more offensive.
For sure, black people
shit
get
was
to
just
accent.
lame,
Jewish
bro.
people don't really, especially in hip hop, you don't really get to be offended like black people.
Type
Like black
shit.
people get to be offended. White people kind of got to just be like, okay, sure, all right.
This is what I said.
Okay, all right.
All right, my bad, bro.
Imagine if Eminem had that bar.
Yeah.
If that was an Eminem bar, people would be losing their fucking
That's why, like,
minds.
Eminem made
Hell
all these
yeah.
jokes about all these
For
fucked up
sure.
things, but he never did like the let's do like super edgy racial shit. Obviously, he had the leaked tapes and everything, but
his
like
early days.
during his actual rap career, he never that wasn't the thing that he was gonna use to be extreme about.
No.
You know what
joke-wise.
fucked me up about this though? After our conversation last week, where you were just exposing everything as like a play, like this is what these streamers do and stuff like that. It's all pre-written or whatever, and I was just like, man, is this a play? Like, did he know he's gonna get the backlash for this? He gets to come back, apologize, kind of show some maturity, and then keep moving from it. Cause it's like, bro, when you spitting shit, you just know when you got that one bar where you're like, I wish I could make this better. You feel me? And like a rapper of Yachty's level should just know, like, bro, I'm pulling this shit off. It's not even coming off the right way.
Because if Yachty thought about it for 5 seconds, if he was really concerned with not having this kind of moment, this sort of like little media cycle thing, he would have thought of that bar and said like, oh shit, that's going to offend all these people who are concerned about racism.
I gotta check.
But instead he's like, you know what? It ain't that bad. So I'm going to just do it. Maybe some people get mad. It probably went more viral than he expected it to just because he's got, but then again, he did it on Max's stream. I don't know how many records he played.
Well, no, here's the thing though. I didn't think what Ricky said. That didn't even occur to me until the Stephen Jackson responses and how much he was like pushing his product and using it as like a PR moment. I was like,
Yeah.
You might have some legs.
wait, subtle diss there though too. Was he taking a shot at Drink Champs? Did y'all catch that?
Nah.
When he said we leave the clown shit to the drinking shows?
Oh,
Shit. Are they beefing? I don't know.
I don't know.
Or is that-
I don't know.
Like a shot.
or is that
I
a
don't know. I thought it was just a light one, you know,
I
a
don't
little
know.
Jay-Z diss. I don't know.
Diss as
I don't
well?
know.
I don't know what
I
podcast
don't know,
he's on
maybe.
because I don't pay attention to anything sports related, but I believe it, I guess.
Shit.
Anyway,
Speaking of sports, what we doing with this sports show? You greenlighting it?
Okay.
You got to see that sick deck I put together?
Ooh.
Oh, you haven't seen the
I
sick
would
deck?
love to see your deck.
Oh my
But
god!
I didn't see the deck yet. I didn't
Did he?
Josh has not delivered the deck to me.
Hey, I should have emailed it. Take that.
My bad. I got to peep your deck. But all right, this is what I would say about the return of No Jumper Sports. Number one, you got to get it tattooed on your head. Number two,
We need ski.
Number two is this is my thought process on it. We're already doing the news, let's just say. What about we schedule on a certain day that you guys want to? You do the news for 2 hours or whatever, and then at the end, you tack on an additional hour that is you, Josh, whoever, and you tackle an hour's worth of sports topics for that final hour, and we see what the fans think about it. We see how the clips do, et cetera. Because I just feel like, when we did No Jumper Sports before, we had Jason, Josh, and Kiki all together. And it was like Josh and Jason's first time being on camera. And then Kiki, obviously, was just out of his fucking mind. So it was sort of unhinged. And I think that people were at least a little bit intrigued by it at that time. But, like, realistically, do we have, like, reason to believe that you, Josh, I don't know who else is being considered, but, like, that it's going to necessarily work as its own standalone thing? I don't think so. I think even like, just trying out hosts in general, I feel like it makes sense to try them out on the news rather than to like give them their own show. Like the Long Beach Griffey thing did terrible. Like when we tried to give him a show, if we had him be a consistent presence on the news for a couple months and then did a show, I feel like maybe that would have like been more likely to turn into something. Like I feel
You ever-
like
you
it has
ever
to be
thought about-
part of the no jumper.
Hold on, wait,
Just
real
Mike
quick,
came
boys,
to my
real
show,
quick,
same
real
shit.
quick, boys. You gotta peep the deck. This isn't just a sports
No
show.
Diddy.
You
Okay.
got okay, bro. Yeah, you're right. You gotta
Diddy.
peep the pitch.
You
It's
ever
not just
thought
a sports
about
show. It's
making
some
like
real
a third channel
interactive shit.
that has less pressure for these things to do viral, make it like really low cost. Like what about a low cost gaming, some low cost shit like that, some low cost gaming shit. Put it on another channel, so it's like this is an upcoming channel. It's not really a problem if it doesn't do amazing.
If
and
I
let's see
had-
if it works.
listen,
like a trial channel.
My main thing is like if we're gonna start stuff, we just have to have like a reason to believe that it's worth trying. And I feel like the lowest stakes possible way of doing that is basically tacking it on to the end of the No Jumper show or the news. Because like from my perspective, like I know they don't hate you, but definitely I feel like we're still working on building that level of like comfort where they would like be tuning into like an own separate piece of content. Same thing with Josh. I mean, do they want to see Josh on camera? I don't know. I haven't necessarily had that like indicated to me, and it just feels like making it part of the news could be cool because it's already going to have like a built-in audience of a couple thousand people that are going to probably stay tuned in maybe. But as far as like doing its own thing, I definitely don't think we're like there yet. I feel like just in general, like creating new shows and shit, like there's almost nothing that doesn't belong like on the news or on the No Jumper show or whatever, rather than like starting our own thing. Like it just has to like, something has to really have legs in order to like start a whole new thing, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree
whatever
with
you guys want to
I
do,
didn't
we
think
don't gotta hash it out. now.
that you might be missing out on some sort of a bag with sports and games.
Man, major
Yeah.
bag.
I think you missing
Major
a
bag
with
alert, I'm
sports
telling
and
you.
I
video
just
games.
think if we're gonna do it,
regardless of who does it,
let's tack it on to
regardless
the
of
end of the
who does
news.
it. If you bring in some new people who are expert video game people or are expert on sports shit, I just think you missing some bags.
Well, but I just feel like
You're not
okay,
wrong.
if we're gonna do
You're not
that,
wrong.
If people want to sit around and play fucking Pac-Man, if we want to watch an episode of Sus and Lush play fucking Barbie Goes to Malibu
I
or
think
whatever,
they would love to watch you play some BMX shit.
No, that's what I'm saying though. But if I wanted to do that, if I wanted to do a 2-hour stream of me playing fucking Dave Mirra, which I've never played in my entire life, so I'm probably definitely not gonna do that.
I played Dave Mirra a lot.
I'm
That
just
might be
saying, like,
tight, though.
let's tack that on to the end of the
like
news.
Last year, I'm like, you got it.
It's got an existing fan base on the news. You know, people are already watching the news. Let's tack it onto that. I don't think we really need to do like Adam 22 plays fucking Tony Hawk stream. I don't know. That's just me. I've just seen so much of that. It just feels like it just doesn't need to do its own.
Even on
entity.
his personal level, I think I just an extra couple grand a month at least.
I mean,
that
I
niggas is missing, even if it's not crazy.
Yeah.
But what would be the advantage
sold
over
myself
not
on
just
an
sticking
ideas
it on the
guy.
end of the news?
Because I think
Adam,
a lot
it's a
of
big
people,
production.
soon
I'm
as they
telling you,
check
bro. I
out-
wrote this shit
Big
out as
production
dope.
is even more.
Not a big production in the fact
Yeah, I don't
that it's
think
not
it-
a
I
big
think it should be
production
low
as you
cost
got to spend
effective.
a lot of money, but the ideas, bro. I'm never gonna play myself, so of course I'm gonna big it up right now.
I'll check it out.
But you gotta see the pitch that I came with it. You feel
You
me?
gotta know
Like,
with him. If
I thought that shit
costs
out.
money is probably not happening.
Yeah.
You gotta throw low cost effective.
Yeah.
No risk.
Maybe max
That's
like
what you get him to
$100
do.
an episode. Maybe we need a green screen.
Hey, I'm not gonna
max.
I'm not
We
gonna
need a
lie
green
with you.
screen.
When I got my show, when Disaster and I got our show, originally I No Jumper, we had a deck.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We showed out of our deck.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He liked it.
I was trying to be as
peanuts.
professional as possible. I know which part Adam's gonna like the most too. He just hasn't seen it yet. Once you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. No, but okay, like even in that, like I like what Vlad does, where it's like he'll have somebody else do a whole interview for him. It's not the so and so show. It's just this person doing an interview with this person. And same thing with No Jumper. It's like you don't need your own show. You can just do a piece of content. We'll title it appropriately.
Yeah.
We'll put it out. But realistically, like it's like a show existing and being like a consistent thing is just so like it just would need for the hosts to be like this is 100% personality based. There are no production values that will change the fact that it is 100% about how much they like the people on camera. And so if they fuck with the people on camera, they're going to go for it. And it doesn't matter if there's zero production put into it but if they don't like the people, it doesn't matter if you just spent $2 million on the production, they're not going for it. And that's just like the golden rule. Like
Facts.
that never changes.
That's
facts,
what you should have said to Brandon when he's like, "Why am I not on the Tuesday show?" That's
I mean, that's personal as well in the sense of just like it was just sort of giving me a headache having to fucking bark at him every time he was on here. It was just becoming so much about him Now, that being said, like, I'm not against having him on the show. It just kind of is its own thing, I think, because he's a lot.
Niggas don't know how to just go with the flow and speak on topics. Everything got to be me. Main character syndrome.
I've had people come on the news once and then just be like, you got to give me a show. And I'm just like, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing in terms of why that show would be a success?
Give me a show.
But like when you're to play devil's advocate on the side of the creative, that's kind of, I know that's like a bit presumptuous, but it's kind of what you're supposed to do too. You're supposed to try to make the most of the opportunity, demonstrate value, try to see how, you know what I mean? So I can't really get mad at people for being ambitious. You feel me? Like,
Bro, I'm just trying to catch a bag with you, brother.
Man, what kind of
You feel me? That's it. That's all.
You some freaky shit.
What kind of chain is that?
A junkyard dog, man. They got some hearts in there.
I'm just trying to feed.
Freak.
I'm trying to feed. I'm trying to feed the chat, bro. That's
Man,
it.
Lush, man.
You got a heartogram tattoo?
Huh?
You got a heartogram tattoo? You don't know what that
Lush
is?
probably got a tattoo. Hey, man.
Hey, I'm gonna need to borrow that when I go on a date with Astrid. I'm gonna need to borrow that. That's her bag.
Funniest thing, right, man? Look, real quick, I was on the yard with the homie, right? He was getting ready to go home, man, and I was going to his room like to grab some shit from him. You know what I'm saying? He give me some shit that he ain't gonna take with him and shit. So bro, kind of like fresh out the shower. So I'm kind of like, he like, hey, bro, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give you a minute, get yourself together. And they gonna come right to the room. You fresh out the shower. So you feel me? Like when I did finally let him get together, and I come to the room, he in there, he got himself together, but he got his shirt off, man. And when he got his shirt off and I open the door, the first thing I see, bro, he got a nipple piercing, and over his left titty, he got the tattoo that say "Wild Thing." Man, I fell out, bro. But I'm like, I closed the door, bro. I said, "What the fuck?" Like, bro, you got the nipple piercing with "Wild Thing," but it look like you might have that tattoo like "Wild Thing" tatted on you or something.
Not that I know of.
That's gay.
Not that I know of.
I'm like, what?
That's freaky.
Wait, this isn't related to anything else? This is just you telling us about a random gay person you were in jail with?
You
No,
say
he wasn't even gay.
Oh, but he was just freaky?
I thought it was freaky because he was a homie. He was a Crip, and I just didn't see like no Crip with no motherfucking nipple piercing and Wild Thing.
But I feel like nipple piercings and tribal tattoos, that there was just like a window of time in the 90s where motherfuckers were getting that, and then it just ceased to be cool, but like some people just still had it. But the thing about that is you could take your nipple rings out.
You could also cover up a tribal tat.
That's true.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's what you into it, but it wasn't even just, it was the nipple newt. There was like the nipple ring with the tattoo Wild Thing. And I was just like, damn, this shit crazy. It kind of threw me off because, like I'm saying, it's the homie. And, like, we used to be on the yard buffing and shit. So, like, I ain't never seen that tattoo. So, it was just crazy. I'm like, damn, what type of shit this nigga used to be into to have a nipple piercing with Wild Thing tatted over it. You know what I'm saying? It just threw me.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely crazy.
Ant? For real?
Not
We
this
had an
kind of
exterminator coming in there.
Look,
Why? Because you left your fucking bag of Doritos sitting out open?
It's nothing here, and they're not even in that.
To what?
The Sprite can.
Somebody spilled the Sprite.
Oh, the Sprite can.
it's
Yeah.
the buzzball.
Any random piece of fucking like sugary liquid will definitely get ran down on by the fucking
that's why
the ants out here. I don't know how they sure are thrifty.
But if
not thrifty. They not thrifty. They just like,
Because I'm like,
they find their way in.
on me, and I was like, wait, what the fuck, nigga? This nigga got ants, B?
Can you maximize the chat and we will go through and I can read these fucking donos and then I'm gonna get my ass gone because I gotta do some more interviews tomorrow and I don't know how to end that sentence. Denzel Bell, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to Gavman P, appreciate the $10. Kid Murray said CP time. I don't know exactly
racist.
What that means?
Racist.
Oh, colored people time. Okay, that is racist. Yeah, I thought he was saying something far worse.
Racist.
Berto says shout out to all the members. He's been a member for 4 months. We appreciate the support, Berto. Kid Murray said, "Paperboy, don't fall asleep this episode. Old man Adam hit him with the powder pack."
Paperboy's hilarious.
Paperboy's pretty funny. I miss Atlanta, bro. I didn't keep up on that. I watched like 2 seasons and never followed up. I gotta get back on.
I'm kind of on the same track. Yeah,
that shit was hella funny though.
But Paperboy is my favorite character. Also,
Berto sent $5. Said Adam with the Kirkland jeans is diabolical. Okay,
you look like Mario.
For the record,
Mario and Wario on the same couch.
It's my one and only time that I will be appearing as a Norteño. But anyway, this is the problem about that. I go out shopping with my girl, and the other day I go into the APC store. I try on a pair of jeans. They're like $385. That's what I'm wearing right now. He's saying that they look like fucking Costco jeans.
Oh, man.
Apparently, that money was wasted.
Look,
because
that's why I always say spending money on expensive jeans for a lot of the time don't matter unless like you like a fashion dude, because the regular average person isn't gonna know.
Well,
they only gonna know about brands.
I went into Urban Outfitters and bought 2 pairs of jeans for like $100 yesterday, so that felt pretty good. I might just stick to that. That sounds much better than
jeans
$400.
is the one thing that it don't really matter. The other shit matters: shoes, tops, accessories.
That's what I'm saying.
Jeans max 190, 190. You
nobody
good.
can tell if those are $4,000 Louis Vuitton jeans unless it's Louis Vuitton print.
I'm not gonna lie. I done spent some dumbass amounts of money on jeans before.
And you see, it don't even matter after because nobody knows. You gotta point it out. These the Amiris and shit.
I was buying like tie-dyed Robins and
nobody
shit.
could tell unless
I
want to
see the Lush closet check.
Oh, bro, my shit.
I just want to know what it looks like.
If Lush still got his clothes from back in the day, he got some shit.
I don't actually want to go to wherever you lay your head at night. I just want
want
someone else to film it, and then I will watch the footage.
Yeah, you could tell.
Because
you gotta chill.
I don't want to know what your closet smells like.
It smells amazing, bro.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You're clean? You're a neat guy?
No, my girl's super clean.
Okay.
She's clean. I'm like, no.
He said, "You clean?" My girl is super clean.
You clean? Well, my girl is. No comment about myself. I'm a nasty dude.
I would say I'm cleaner than the average male, but like.
Okay.
That was nice.
Bully Breaker. This is when we were still realizing that Munchie had been arrested. Munchie went down for a strap on the 13th. Free the mayor. Check the No Jumper subreddit. Okay, I haven't looked at that in like 4 hours, so I haven't seen that.
This nigga live in that motherfucker.
Gangsta said, I got 1,000 on Ant against Fiend Pill. Ant, Lush, Adam, Sus, Rick, what it do? East Nashville in here. Shout out to the real GDs on count. I love people who type like they talk. Which that 100% was what was going on there.
G's in the crib.
They don't let the GDs in the door for sure.
Remo is such a secret GD.
Not so secret.
The pics that dropped is crazy.
It's not a secret no more.
He posted that photo on his story and he put the fucking Ruga song, bro. That was the most overt GD thing I've seen him do.
I swear, I think there was a Jewish star emoji as well.
He told me he used to kick it with the GDs in Mississippi.
Remo got mad bodies, man. I think he's just trying to leave that shit alone. He's trying to make it in the industry. So we got to leave him out of that, but the show he was up to something. All right.
He's in the crib.
Berto again said suspect looks like an Amazon flex driver that does slam poetry on the side.
The slam poetry dug deep.
That's pretty good. No said No Jumper is the CNN of gangbanging content because we have Whack 100. Whack 100 is Anderson Cooper. This guy Whack is something else. Is that because Anderson Cooper is gay? I would like to know.
Jesus Christ.
Gaming Ninja YT said on the second part of Gummy's interview on the Adam and Whack show, when Adam left, so did I. Whack is annoying by himself. Making it seem like he got Secret Service detail is crazy work.
He kind of does.
Yeah, Whack is a character. That's for sure.
Kind of do got Secret Service.
Bully Breaker said he's still at the station, bro. I looked him up on Gang. Check the subreddit. Okay. Jeremy Romance has been a member for 6 months. He said, balling like an athlete, still here, 2017 to today. Hit me up for that interview. Shout out to Jeremy Romance.
It's a real one.
Wazam Nola sent $10 at 22. When you get sick of the old suspects, check your DM. Shout out to Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the checks say. He don't add the respect part because it's already understood. Sus Timon from Lion King looking ass.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, bro.
All right, keep going down. Dead Heat New York said W suspect. Shout out to him. He's been a member for 3 months. And then Brilliance Wins sent $5. Said Young FA don't care about nothing what the beds say.
That's funny.
Hey, yeah, what was your favorite meme, bro? What was your favorite meme? Come on, tell us.
Shit, none of them.
Oh, shit.
Fuck that meme.
None of them.
You hear me? Hey, none of them. I wasn't listening to none of that shit, man. I'm trying to hear that shit.
That shit was hilarious.
Eastside Trey said, word around the land is Munchie's actually in Ice Road Trucker and Stomach. One of y'all pop his celly and see
What?
actually in
English.
Ice Road Trucker and Stomach. I think he's like making a joke that Ant ate Munchie. But
Almost funny.
it's very confusing because I think he's either referencing something I have no idea about. Show it on the screen just so they can read it.
Man, every time this dude, if y'all pay attention, the same dude spend $5 every week to say some weird shit.
It'd be like that for me.
That shit just be crazy. Like none of his messages
even his
be
name
making
is crazy.
sense. Like, what are you talking about, sir?
Sin from the G sent $5. Said, "Welcome back, Gerb. You should have stabbed obese Malcolm X. Heard his black belt was null and void. Hefe need Adderall. Lush drinks men, and is that house phone?
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I appreciate it, bro.
Get a hold of yourself. Sent $20. Said, what about that guy that turned plastic into gas? Let's talk about it. I saw that on Twitter and I saw people saying it was cap, but I didn't actually look into that.
It.
He said he disappeared.
Too.
Yeah,
He
back.
He back. Yeah. He
came
said he
back?
was sick or something like that. He said it didn't have nothing to do.
It had a community note
Atlanta?
on Twitter for the record.
Yeah.
And you know somebody was trying to get me to do the. I'll be funny when people be sending you random content like, "Hey man, you know about this? They do this. They made them disappear." And I'm looking like, "Oh,
that's
man.
outside of your area of expertise." Like, and Hefe gonna be like, "Listen, this motherfucker turned plastic into gas."
Hey, look,
he altering compounds and shit.
No, hey, you'll be surprised, man.
I wouldn't be
Look,
Or just have it be
But I'm
super
just
obvious
like,
he's reading out
what?
ChatGPT.
Just like, what the fuck?
Inventor, Julie
Shout out
Brown.
to him. I ain't talking about that shit though. BMX 1803 said, "It's been police TV all 2025. LOL. Why do you ask the black guys all the gangster questions, Adam? Lush, what is the biggest drug dealer in LA?" Why do you ask the black guys all the gangster ass questions? Because what white boys you know we're in a gang? We got CTS, Lil Wick, and 1090 Jake. We're stuck.
To be honest with you,
And when they're around, we talking about gangs.
didn't you just drop a Matty Boy interview?
Oh, there you go.
Didn't you just do an interview with the Woodpile General? For
Listen,
real? Like,
I'm
the
interviewing
fuck?
random skinheads who ain't done nothing but go to jail and come back.
I mean, he done a lot, to be fair.
No, not
but
Maddie. I'm just saying in general. But the
yeah.
dude Garrett that we interviewed, he don't
Oh
even
yeah,
rap.
Garrett.
He's just like a dude who has a crazy story of going to prison and being a wild ass.
Yeah, I thought Maddie was saying he wasn't with the Woodpile.
Nah, Maddie's not racist.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm just saying, you feel me? There's some diversity.
You definitely put it on that nigga.
Woodpile.
No.
No, okay. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? He's a white boy.
Lush will
Gangster
never
as
be
fuck.
invited to the Woodpile. I'll let Jack like Jess come before you.
You for sure. For sure, my
Jack like
membership
Jess
is
is
revoked.
hilarious. 1 minute he from A-Trade, the next minute he from Long Island.
Nah, he
The
ain't
next
from no
minute, he
A-Trade. That's
gay.
out.
Then the next minute, like, he hilarious, bro. Throughout the conversation, he just be living like 3 to 4 different personalities every couple hours. I'd be like, yeah, this nigga crazy. I couldn't let him lay that shit down. I was like, that shit gay.
The fire shit is that he took a picture with Brick and he threw up Crip in the photo with Brick.
Brick.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Brick's supposed to tell him because that's just like when I used to be in the feds with the out of town dudes who wasn't on count. They used to try to lock the seas, and I used to be like, hell no, bro, you ain't on count, can't do that. Like, cause you should have been on count with the homies. Don't be off count with the homies, but still try to be on the side. Like, oh, yeah, you know I'm crypto, and trying to lock the seas and throw seas. Like, Brick should have blocked that shit. Like the A-Tray shit out. I ain't just cause I'm from '60s don't mean I can't tell you that A-Tray shit out, bro.
No,
Like,
to be fair, like,
we
Brick
ain't even
did
about
say
to.
that.
Yeah, that's don't. But he shouldn't even. That picture shouldn't even came out. Like, hey, nigga, what you doing?
I named a poker hand after you.
Yeah, I seen
Like
that.
that? 8-3 offsuit.
That's amazing. But they weren't locking seas in that pic. Like, I
Yeah,
think
but
that
you still
Great Friday
throwing. It ain't
know.
no different from you throwing a C up on the picture. You still syphilifying that you're a Crip.
Now, Brick, if he saw it, he would have been like, listen, Jess, I respect your cripping, cuz.
On the dead of me.
On SC, I respect your cripping, cuz. Yeah, I can't wait till that motherfucker back. All right, Robert Sands said 22ster should do a reaction on Alex Alonzo praising black prison leader Hugo Pinell, who is a 2-time rapist that we know of. He praised and called him a legend. I don't know anything about that. Might have to do some homework. Realistically, probably not.
Sounds weird.
Berto said $5 said, who is making that weird moaning noise? That's what we want to know. I don't know what you're talking about, but
He talking about the shit with the security shit. With
Is he still talking about that?
okay.
Yeah.
That's what he talking about. I think that was either security guard or Brandon because security guard was struggling to keep that nigga away from me.
all right.
Slap me, dog. That was that DMX growl.
He was growling it.
Mr. John Doe said, Brandon, no life having ass watching and finna send a super chat or a call. Watch.
Every fucking episode.
And then Mr. John Doe also said, I'm sorry, Adam, but Flip is boring. We not finna blame it because he knew it can be 20 shows in, bruh. Ass is boring, gang, and he seems sweet.
Chupo mi huevos, putazo.
Who they talking about? I'm trying to get on my guy.
Getting on me. Hey, thanks for the 5.
And he seems sweet as crazy.
That was crazy.
Welcome to No Jumper.
Yeah, that was my intro.
All right, hey, but if you feel like Ricky needs to be doing more, get on his bumper. Let him know.
I'm crying.
We
Let me know. Let me know.
We
No
embrace
bumper.
all comments and likes in this part of town.
And dislikes.
Everybody go smash the like. No dislikes. Brilliance wins. Said $5 said Hef don't know Adam about to put him back in the trick bag with Pill. He better stay awake. No, I am not going to do that. King Pill is not invited. King Pill is actually at the soup kitchen right now.
Oh my god.
You said I lived in my
Not the
parents' house.
soup kitchen. That's where the homeless
open late. It's crazy.
The soup kitchen. My eating porridge.
Open late is crazy.
Yo,
Open late.
King Pill, honestly, I really anticipate and look forward to watching King Pill flounder over the next couple of months because what the fuck is he going to do? There's nothing to do. I was going to help keep you relevant, but then you decided to fuck with God. So now you're going to feel my wrath.
You just hear this nigga? This nigga just say he God. Y'all gotta get this man. This nigga out here tripping.
Blasphemy aside, like I tried to be cool with Pill afterwards, and I tried to stay neutral throughout this. But he's made several collab posts with me where he's talking hella shit. He said I live at home with my parents while he's recording through a dirty ass screen, like on an iPhone 7. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you even doing, brother? Like,
And if I was thinking about being cool with him, the way he's been playing with Ant is really some extra host shit.
yeah, it's like, bro, like you, come on, man.
That shit with the selfie
And
video
then
at the
telling
gas
me
station.
to stop mentioning him. Yeah, you made 3 videos, adding me. I wasn't going to respond to it because, like, that fake drama shit, that's like sassy shit. So when I be seeing certain shit, I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this?
Just know
Like, bro, sit your ass down. That's how I know you ain't one of them dudes that you proclaim to be, because them dudes don't get down like that. You just adding niggas and saying crazy shit. Like, niggas don't do that, bro. Like,
I would bet money that there's a DP coming.
you should just stick to making videos about me, because fucking around with people like you is definitely the wrong thing to do for him.
Anyway, Kid Murray sent $5. Said, it's crazy spitting on somebody at a workplace and not losing your job. This ain't no workplace. This no jumper. Hip hop.
All right, this is no jumper, buddy. You gotta get Juju.
Hip hop.
Oh, okay, like that.
Juju Rose said, Brandon blocked me on here because I said he built like a deep freezer. So glad Sus is back.
Yeah, thank you, Juju, with your fine ass.
Juju's fire. That's all, bro.
And then Big Fat Sack said he lives by the chat. I think talking about Brandon.
He do.
Berto said, and Hefe don't care about nothing but where his head's laid. Another good one. Alcoholic Gamer, most consistent donator ever, said, Corona Extra, Don Julio, and lemon juice. Enjoy drinks on me. Adam, one day have everyone on the pod on Adderall for that serious focus to lock in and make it happen.
I'm with free Adderall at the workplace.
I am down to do Adderall if we're going to do a 12-hour pod.
I'm with it.
12. I already did a 12-hour pod. I did No Jumper's first 12-hour pod.
You did, but you weren't online. You weren't on camera the whole time. That's what I think would be difficult.
Facts.
But I'm definitely going to be sectioning off the Adderall throughout the day, and I feel like I might chicken out like halfway through the pill.
Oh my god!
Man,
he said $50?
in pesos.
In pesos.
To be fair.
That's Mexican,
How much is that?
Mexican
It's
money.
probably like $5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Kid Murray said, Paperboy, all about that Paperboy. Haha. Jessica said, suspect is a well-known keister monster. A keister monster in jail. They call him Almighty Wallet.
That's right, Jessica. Logging in from Mexico.
Logging in from Mexico to say that is so funny.
Fucking hilarious.
That money goes so much further where
Hell
she's at.
no, bro. I'm
That's
a Keister
crazy.
virgin, gang. I ain't never played like that. I didn't hoop
Keister
my nuts,
master.
though. I didn't hoop my
Hey,
shit.
that shit funny.
All
First
money
I-
wallet.
I ain't never I'm a Keister virgin, but I didn't hoop some shit before you for me tied it to my nuts. For sure.
Keister
But I ain't
master.
never, I'm a Keister virgin, gang. No Diddy.
All right, No said Aunt Hefe is a really chill guy and a good dude. I think people take it for weakness and try to play games with him, and I hate that. SMH bums and clowns. I agree. Berto said King Pill just said that he's the new Freddy Krueger. He's the new homeless guy. That's all I know. Let's keep it going. He pretending to live in an Airbnb. He ain't got a home. Lady Drea, thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate it. Lil Mexican sent $5. Said, "Hey, Cass, can y'all say fuck Bad Man Parade? Shout out the big homies, Lush, the MacArthur Park mayor.
That's right.
Us Uno babies are proud of you on Clemson
Lil
Street."
Mexican.
Yo, Uno babies is
Shout
crazy.
out Uno babies.
Oh,
No, I'm fucking with the Uno babies.
There's a
wow.
lot. Hey, there's an entire clique of the Lushes. You
Hey,
really
man,
Yo.
man,
Hey,
Hey, that's the no jumper
Uno,
Rico
baby.
Flacco was talking about. That's
No,
the next
that's-
one
yeah,
coming
watch
down.
out.
No, that's all the 14-year-old
Mayor of
Mexican
MacArthur
kids.
Park.
The Uno babies. That's what like little Manos and all them. I think they're
Little
Uno
Manos.
babies.
There's Uno babies out there. Fool. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm finna get too specific.
Uno babies.
Tony Green sent $10. If we add B team, meaning Munchie, I guess, this easily the best squad. 3-4 HSM 22 star interview G Fredo and 7981 Kai when they get out.
Cal.
Boston's Al Capone and Frank Nitti. I'm definitely down. I'm down for all the.
We've been talking about them for years, and we're
Yeah, for
excited
sure.
for their return.
1090 Jake probably swim his way up in there, right? Actually, I don't know. Is he up? Prince Drama said, "I'm sorry, did Lush say Ross was the hottest rapper? His highest album sold not higher than G-Unit, let alone 50's worst album. He better off getting Meek."
You know, I'm glad you spent $5 for this. This is like one of the biggest problems with people when they're watching something. It's comprehension. Not once did I ever say anything that you said that I said.
Yeah.
What I said was that at the time when Rick Ross and 50 were going back and forth, that Rick
was the
Ross was
hottest
a more
artist.
prominent
And he was.
artist at that time.
was.
And I said that because Ross was a significantly more relevant artist at that time.
He was
on
dropping
everybody's song.
hits.
Yeah.
He was dropping
Everybody's
shit.
song got that
He
song.
was
They
the
got
like,
Big Meech, huh? He was coming with shit. He was dropping shit.
and this
Sure.
is years
And he had Meek
after.
Mill.
This is years after 50 as a rapper was at his peak of popularity. So people all the time, y'all don't really listen. Y'all, it's not that I'm talking too fast. Y'all listening too slow with y'all dumbasses. Come on, man.
For the show. Casual sent $5, said, "The problem is the bar wasn't good."
I think that's
Talking about the George Floyd shit.
It wasn't.
Anyway, and then Boa said, "Welcome to No Jumper members only." Or he didn't say welcome to No Jumper members only. That just is him becoming a member. That was a high moment. Casual sent $5, said, "No, Adam, you have to be creative enough where people can be like, all right, creativity means knowing what digestive that wasn't at all." Okay, gotcha. Rich Porter said, "Back in this motherfucker. He been a member for 3 months. Appreciate you, bro." Kid Murray said, "Sports and games." Sports and games. This is hip hop. Okay, and then keep going down. I think, is there anything left? All right, there we go. And Jessica said, "Ain't gonna lie, No Jumper's only good hosts are Lush and Adam. The rest are ass, but all of them are trash rappers. West Coast rap is trash anyway."
tell us
Damn,
how you really feel.
She an
Jessica.
angry Mexican, man. Look at that.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. Jesse, aka Jack Jess, said, "I would say look in my closet, but supposedly I'm still in it, according to the fans." Jess, I've seen you get fucked in the asshole on Twitter by a huge black dude. So I know that you're not racist, or at least that racist.
Gay.
That's
No,
out
he
the
did.
closet
He
for
did
sure,
gay
at the very
porn.
least.
And
That's
yeah,
gay. Why he didn't say that when you was up here?
he's trying to keep it low key.
Well, I mean, I don't see what the window in the conversation would have been. By the way, guys.
By the way, this dude was fucking the shit out of me.
Yeah, like,
Wait,
And then Jess also sent $10, said, "This is the Jack Like Jess YouTube channel. Okay, everybody check him out." And then Young Lou sent $5, said, "Adam, where or who did your hair transplant? Looking to do soon. Any advice?" All right, Cosmedica.
Hey, he said stop playing with him, man.
COSMEDICA
Stop playing with his
.com.
tripping, Ant.
But also, I have an
I'm
interview.
playing with who cripping?
Playing with his cripping.
Well, who
Suspect,
cripping?
one mic. But I'm trying to.
Well, who cripping?
Jesus
Man,
Christ.
man, ain't no cripping for none of that. Man.
Okay, that's bad podcasting. Reading donations that we're not on that they can't see to go to the next one.
See, y'all
that's bad
what
podcasting.
they gonna do? See, Adam, look, they gonna make it look.
But they don't know what it is because we haven't read it yet. Now I gotta read it. Yo, Ant, this is from Jack Jess. Yo, Ant, have you heard of Biz Loke, the big third on the East Orange?
Bro, yeah, Biz Loke, that's the homie. Was in affairs with Biz Loke. I talk to Biz Loke often for sure. That's bro.
Okay, so Ant's keeping it short and sweet with you. He's not gonna. All right, go keep going down. Sus and Ant will get down the next in the future. Also, I like that donation. That's a good prediction. You think that's gonna happen?
You gonna read the $2 one because you mad right now?
Mr. Get Low said, "Yo, love for Portland, Oregon. Shout out to the cast, man. Much love. W Sus, W Adam, W Lush, W Hefe, and W New Guy. Keep doing what you're doing, boys. Fuck Munchie."
Why else
Whoa,
going
that
so
was
good?
crazy.
Oh, what?
He hates
Damn.
Munchie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And then Link said, "Munchie in jail." That's not cool. Shout out to Link though for being a member. And then Ishroy Charles said $5 said, "Adam, can you interview Rock City, the group Akon was talking about on the Adam and Wax show, and we're still waiting on the No Jumper album." Yeah, I mean, tell Rock City to tap in with me. That's a cool idea actually though, because I did hear him saying that. All right, so I think we're good to get out of here. Oh, they calling you Sticky Ricky. I like that. That was a pretty good name. Hey, Sticky.
That's a crazy one. That's a well, it
That's
was
a
a bunch
name
of
for a
kitty
thief.
emojis though.
That's a name for a thief.
Sticky fingers.
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
crazy. I'm not
Sticky
stealing
Ricky.
shit, bro. You don't gotta worry
That's
about
a
me.
name for a thief.
Why do people always like when they give and this is like why do people always give a compliment and gotta diss somebody else that you may or may not fuck with? Like
That's a technique. Give a compliment and
That
then
was weird,
take
'cause-
away from it at the same time.
Yeah, but I didn't understand why she spent 50 pesos to say that Adam and Lush is best. All the rest of y'all are ass. You could have kept them 50 pesos, baby.
it's like
You coulda kept
we
them
appreciate
50.
the love, but it's love for
I appreciate
everybody.
all the pesos.
Yeah,
Give them here.
I'll take your pesos, put it in my palm.
Say whatever you want to say. Become a member.
Put the pesos in my palm, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, Flacco texted me, "No fucking way y'all did a Young Dolph interview. I created Kenny Money's career."
Who was that?
Fucking one of the PRE guys that's with Dolphin shit. Flacco said he created his career.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you probably, I mean, like that wasn't that one of Flacco's super big videos?
But wasn't it always about Kenny Money? It's always about like the fools who killed Dolphin shit, but not.
Yeah.
Kenny Money is not like super involved with that, right? Or
No, but like that was like, isn't that like?
I don't know.
I
Flacco, I don't know. He probably.
don't know
wouldn't
how
have
else
came.
he would have created his career.
All right, we got 3 more donuts I got to read before we X out of here. Thoughts on the Drake lawsuit situation? We should talk about that, but I ain't getting into all that right now. NAP King Cole Jr. said, "Love to know jumper." I almost offended my tribe there real quick. Love to know jumper. Give my sis a rapper from Alabama a shout out. Tia Ray. It'll turn Birmingham up if you do. Come on with it. Tia Ray. Shout out to you. And then Mr. John Doe said, "Nah, sticky in the ass, bro. Sweet, admit it, gang."
Man,
What
it's
the
crazy,
fuck,
man.
dude?
Yo,
They talking crazy.
oh my god! What the
Now we
fuck?
need some sex tapes from Ricky over here,
No
man.
Diddy, no we
Hand
don't.
it over. Send it to the
No
group chat.
plug
No,
talk.
we
No
don't.
plug talk.
No
Plug
plug
talk,
talk.
damn.
yeah.
He's doing his thing over there.
All right, we appreciate everybody who tuned in and watched this. Please smash the like button on the way out. Drop a comment. Go watch the Frosty video that I did on my personal Adam22 channel. I would really appreciate it. And tap in with us tomorrow at noon for the news. The whole gang will be in here. Shout out to Sus, Lush, Ricky, and Hefe. Let's go.
We about to be